for 19 hours until you have to do the other one. But
these hacks like, I don't know, David Letterman, Jay Leno, Jerry Seinfeld, bunch of hacks. 1 hour a day. Give me a break.
That's easy.
Throw the commercials in. It's what, 42 minutes?
Come on.
Anthony and I could do that in our sleep. In our sleep, I say.
I've done this show in my sleep.
Are there some variables, though?
No, there's not.
One, they have to actually be seen.
Right.
So you could just kind of come in. I think being seen takes about 2 hours and adds it to that.
That's true.
So you guys might be better than Letterman an hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Hour and a half better than Leno and Letterman because they have to come out in a different suit every day. Yeah. You can actually wear the same drawers if you want.
Same crap.
I watch Letterman. I go, that's really just easy. How hard could that be? He's got guys writing his jokes to start the show. His interviewing skills are fantastic, so that's pretty much like a no-brainer. And then he throws a little skit in there.
Yeah.
And then he has his monkeys run around and do things. And then, like, the show's over. We do 5 hours plus of radio a day.
Too much radio.
Too much. Who came up with this schedule? Who in radio decided that you need to do 4 to 5 hours a day? No, I say we need to do 2 a day, 2 hours a day, and get paid the exact same amount.
Here comes the instant feedback.
Oh, I know.
You guys are prima donnas.
Well, I was just thinking about how ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
Because what happened, I'll tell you what happened. The reason most radio shifts are 4 hours is because this all started, for the most part, just jocks playing music. How hard is that?
Yeah.
You're just kind of occupying the chair and you're like a human jukebox. And then it developed to a point where some of these guys broke out and got to talk more and more and more. And some dopey radio exec never figured out that, wait a minute, now that they're talking more and more, we should cut down their shift, and we're going to still get the same value from these guys. That's logical, right?
Oh, it is, but I don't think we could really sit here and try to campaign for shorter hours.
There are guys in New York City radio that are pushing $1 million a year to play records.
Yeah.
Records.
God. Wouldn't that be something?
And then the dopey radio columnists write about them like they're some kind of radio gods.
This week,
they're nobody.
Make sure you tune into Slappy and Wappy as they run through the top 500 songs.
Yeah.
What?
They're nobodies, and they come from the old days where they just have to have a steady hand to find the track with the needle when they're putting it down on the record.
Quit your effing whining.
Huh?
Casey Kasem overrated?
Oh, big time. Casey Kasem.
Hey, Casey used to read,
like
letters.
A difficult thing to me. Listen to him until you can hear the work.
What does he do?
The guy has to be up on. He has to have his pulse. He has to have the pulse of America.
He doesn't. Someone goes, Casey, here's the list. Thank you.
When do I read the letter?
And then he reads one letter, and then he counts down the top 40 songs in America. How hard is that? Someone else in the back room is calculating that and calling record stores and all that and figuring out what the hot songs of the week are.
Yeah, he's not making phone calls.
It's a little disrespectful, Opie.
You think Casey's on the phone?
What's number 39?
But have you ever in your life had to get up, okay? Mm-hmm. And then after this, what if you had to go and be the voice of Shaggy and Robin from the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
I'll
give him that.
You've never had to go, be a voice of a nation and then the voice of children. You never had to do that in your life. Don't disrespect the guy.
No, I think, look, I started radio when I was 18, and I was a music jock. And even early on, I'm like, this is the biggest joke ever.
Was it 8
I'm like, I'm actually getting paid to just play music on the radio, and then I get to steal all the records and CDs when my shift is over? And I got girls just calling all night long, wanting dates? Are you kidding me?
That's why you get into radio.
And when you're young, that's cool. And like, who wants to work, especially when you're young? But then somewhere in there, I was like, I can't do this the rest of my life. This is a joke. But some guys out there are still doing it, realizing it's a joke, and they think they're important. They're not important.
No.
If you talk for less than a minute an hour on your radio show, you're really not important. Okay?
If you're just reading what's written by the program director.
Yeah. We will talk at least...
About an event.
We'll talk at least 40 minutes this hour alone.
Well, the seat of your pants thing is that, you joke around and stuff, but the Letterman and the Leno thing, the seat of your pants every 5 hours. This is why I think radio guys they're being fired should go a little bit higher than average per. Like, you should be allowed 1 hour to really mess up, like really for real, for 5 hours. And people out there don't even to entertain or to even. Yeah. I don't even know what this is supposed to be for 5 hours. And if you're not strong enough to understand that there's somebody in a car right now that's like, if I for a second say there's somebody in the car that's like, shut up, you fat idiot, you make me sick when you talk. Yeah. Like, if I think about that, that messes your life up when you think that, I don't even want to hear him talk. Well, like, you just go, you got to be mentally tough.
I want to take Patrice's thought. Whether you agree or disagree with what happened with Imus, right? He's doing 4 hours of just making it up radio every morning, right? Now, say what he said. We're not allowed to on the air, but I'll say it right now. That was 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That day, he probably talked for 40, 80, 120, 160 minutes. That would be what? 2 hours and 40 minutes, something like that?
Yeah.
2 seconds. And he lost his career for a while. 2 seconds. That's like, this is what, I finally figured out what our jobs are like. Because none of this is scripted. We could get fired today for saying something stupid.
Oh, no, don't. Oh. Because usually when you say that, it's like, wow, listen to the tape. He said it.
I'm going to describe our jobs perfectly. New York City, Times Square is a very busy place. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anthony and I are given chainsaws. New York City allows us to walk around with chainsaws.
I like this so far.
For 4 straight hours. Uh-huh. And we have to just walk down the sidewalk with chainsaws. At times through...
And they're running?
Not running, just walking and maneuvering and hoping we don't hit anyone with our chainsaws.
No, I mean the chainsaws are like running.
Yes!
Okay.
That's our job.
So we're walking around.
Run through the city with chainsaws.
It's the risk that we're risking our careers every day. Just like if you had a chainsaw and you were walking around a busy city,
like through Times Square,
and your whole job with the chainsaw was to make sure you didn't touch another human being.
Right. It's running. The chainsaw is going full blast, and we're just. And you're walking, going, excuse me.
Yeah.
Watch out! Oh no! Watch your back! Watch your back!
Yes, that's radio.
But,
I like that.
But
I want to do that now.
There's no buts. That's radio.
But
and then you're thinking while you're maneuvering with the chainsaw. I think I can maneuver around these people. The next thing you know, you take off and on.
Oh, you hit someone in the back.
Also meaning you just lost your job because you said something stupid and rational.
Here's
racist.
I like that analogy. But the thing about that analogy is this. You have to add in that there's somebody else judging arbitrarily what damage the chainsaw did. That's what there's someone else that decides that this is a chainsaw injury.
Right.
And not only
you
don't even have to cut the person. They could have just been
scared
of
Patrice,
the loud sound of the chainsaw.
I'm with you. Just to follow with my thought, you're allowed to have the chainsaw. And when you do nick somebody, you're like, look, man, I really was trying to be careful here.
Here's my job. They gave me this chainsaw to run through.
But the guy,
walk through Times Square.
I didn't know the guy was gonna like move his elbow out at that given moment.
Well, you gotta watch for that.
The guy that you nick with the chainsaw could go, oh, dude, I saw you. You're the chainsaw guy. It's cool. That's what I'm saying. There's another person going, I don't care that guy
you don't know.
Doesn't care about his injury.
Yeah.
And
he's injured, and I'm going to care about him.
Right.
His fictional injury. That's what radio is. It's fictional. It's a bunch of fictional injuries.
It is
that you're trying to.
It is fictional injury.
It's sorry about your injury that no one thinks was an injury. That's like you have a car accident, a fender bender, and you both go, you cool, but then someone else goes, nope, lay down and put your neck thing on because you have whiplash. You just don't know it.
Radio is the dumbest job. It has to be said. We are now talking through these things, and we don't even know if anyone's listening right now.
Well, I assume they are.
You don't know if they're bored, if they're laughing, if they're changing the dial. You have no idea. That's why I like doing the show in front of a live audience. But more and more, we're getting bigger and bigger audiences on Fridays over at the other joint. Because then you kind of say something, and all of a sudden you see a laugh happening. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh, that worked.
All right, they responded to that.
I do that for a living. I personally hate those people in there on a Friday.
Oh, really?
Because it's like radio. It should be a bunch of people out there. Someone's cracking up and someone else is just angrily not laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I hate it makes you feel like comedy because it's instant gratification. You could go on a rant here and just.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
It's almost like you're a sociopath because you're just by yourself ranting. And you're talking into something. And it really is what they call megalomaniac. It's all about you when you're talking because right now I'm not saying nothing. But I love to hear myself keep saying nothing for hours. And somebody types and they just feel the need to type. This is why I hate the world, what it is now. I hate computers. I try to do the MySpace thing.
Bloggers.
I hate the fact that someone can reach me now. Mm-hmm. I just, like, if you hated Clark Gable in 1940.
Oh, my God, the pain in the ass you'd have to go through.
You have to really hate Clark Gable or even really love him. There's no arbitrary.
You know what you would have to do?
Do you think he opened it up like, my dear, let me look at this letter. I'm going to check this letter out and open it up special just for this person.
If you hated Clark Gable.
Dear Clark Gable, I love you. Yeah. You're fabulous. I loved your last motion picture. Well, that's wonderful. It never happened like that. There were publicity people that opened everything, that sent, like, signed pictures. The star never mingled with the audience.
They had a Club Soda Kenny that filtered everything. But if you didn't like Clark Gable back in the day, you pretty much had to hire a stagecoach to make sure Clark Gable knew you hated him.
You had to go.
You had to write your letter.
You had to go find out where to send it, where it hopefully might reach you.
Yeah.
Right.
Now all somebody has to do is just write.
That's right. Send it to Clark Gable, care of MGM Studios.
Yeah.
Like it's going to get to him. It's a big pile of letters that gets sent to some huge Hollywood studio where some interns would open them up and put in the appropriate response cards.
Another thing about radio, Anthony and I have gone on some crazy rants, yelling and screaming, complaining, and then someone has to awkwardly come into the studio and go, something happened at the transmitter. You guys haven't been on the air in the last 5 minutes.
There was an emergency broadcasting test.
Right. And also, we stopped dead in our tracks and we're like, well, the rant's not that important if no one's hearing it, so I guess we'll just have to stop immediately. I say all this because...
Turn your emotions off.
Yeah.
There is always a point to our crap, believe it or not, and the point being that this Friday is the it amazes me to say this, but I will. This Friday will be the 10th anniversary of Anthony and I coming back to New York. I say coming back because we were born and raised in the New York area. Coming back home to do radio.
Yeah.
10 years ago on Friday, we started our New York radio careers at WNEW.
Jeez, where'd that go?
Here in New York City.
God.
10 years ago, we went from Worcester, Massachusetts to the Big Apple.
Ugh.
The Big Apple. And E-Rock has been pulling clips from our first show at NEW.
First two shows because you played a lot of music.
Of course we did.
First couple of shows. But we're going to have some clips tomorrow to tease for Friday.
Yeah, we let it be known, Anthony and I decided to become talk show hosts. How great is that?
We just decided, screw it. We're not playing music anymore. We personally didn't like the music.
Right.
So we decided to just stop playing it and talk.
I swear to God. You think this whole thing was figured out with corporate guys and program directors and, well, the New York program director has to get together with the LA program director and they're going to decide what to do with Opie and Anthony? No. One day, Anthony and I were driving home together to Long Island and said, you know what? This isn't working. This music that we have to play sucks. We're going to just start talking.
Yeah.
And that's how it began. No one saw the light.
Mm-mm.
We saw the light.
Nobody.
We're like, if we continue playing this music, we will not be doing radio in New York City anymore.
No one came running in like
hell no.
Whatever.
Oh, I remember And she's a nice person. But I remember the music director, I don't want to say her name, would run in with her arms folded like,
yeah.
You guys blew off 6 songs last hour.
Yes, we did.
Why am I even scheduling music? And Anthony and I would look at her and go, well, yeah, why are you? Because we're not going to be playing it anymore.
Yeah. So you could stop. Don't work so hard.
Right.
So no one came in and said, play music?
No.
Not even like play music, but play music. What do you guys do?
Dude.
They were like, you got to play some of the currents.
We were running the place.
No.
Which was good and bad.
Was that BCN?
No, I said NEW here in New York.
No. Oh, here?
Yes.
So when you first came here 10 years ago, you just made a decision not to play music.
Well, we had to play. This is going to get a little too inside, but when we went to NEW, we worked for the same company that ran the station we're currently on here in New York, and CBS FM. So the problem was, like, the new alternative rock was being played by K-Rock. The older stuff was being played by CBS FM. So there was this weird niche with NEW. They wanted them to play basically all the music.
All the crap no one else would play.
Right, no other radio station would touch. That was NEW's playlist. Swear to God. I'm like, F this? I can't remember some of the bands. Maybe E-Rock could find that on the first couple of shows. Just who gives a crap bands?
Dire Straits.
Dire Straits.
I'm missing something.
Well, the Eagles. I mean, thanks for proving my point.
I'm missing something in my brain.
Yeah, that obscure band, the Eagles.
Like if you work for somebody, I really appreciate you guys your defiance.
Yeah,
I'm with that. But what I'm saying is, if you have to cook something at McDonald's, if you're in charge or whatever the fries, and you just go, you know what? I'm so fed up with. I'm only putting nuts on the Sundays.
Yeah.
And they just go, okay, cool. You know what? You just decided you're gonna put nuts on Sundays, but like something had to happen. Like you just decided I'm changing my job description.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, did they go, I don't care? Like why didn't they care? Was the ratings low and they didn't?
Oh yeah, it was just a disaster.
It was just a complete disaster.
So they really just was like, who cares?
They left us alone.
Yeah.
And then eventually you became Opie and Ant. How long after you just took over? Did they go, oh, well, now you guys are talk show?
I remember I think it was close to 6 months we weren't tracking. And then they were whispering around the halls like, see, these guys aren't that big of a deal. See, I told you. All the old jocks over there were just hoping we would fail. And they're like, see, they're nothing special. And I remember hearing that and going, you know what, Ant? We got one move here, and that is to talk and get rid of this crappy music. And sure enough, the next trend came out, and we went bleep, 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 bleep. And we went up.
I forgot.
What?
This is some of the stupid stuff we used to do. At one point, we bitched about having to play a Patti Smith song because we hated her album cover for Easier. What is that? Easter, yeah. We hated it because she had armpit hair.
So, yeah.
So we didn't want to play her song.
Yeah.
We also had to play the likes of Johnny Lang, Grant Lee Buffalo, EMF, and Blind Melon.
And after you get past No Rain, you try to figure out a Blind Melon song to play for everybody.
And Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What do you do with EMF?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they would come in and just scratch their heads because, like, we would see the Patti Smith or Smythe.
No, it was Patti Smith.
Right, okay.
The one with the armpit hair.
And yeah, if she had armpit hair, we're like, we're not playing this broad.
Play her.
Our reasonings for not playing stuff was just...
It's really silly.
It was just
this is gay, and we'd throw the CD across the room. We wouldn't play Rod Stewart.
And we took a big chance one day just because we just were fed up with everything. We decided to just give away the entire Bruce Springsteen library on the street. Because we had it with Bruce.
We didn't want to hear Bruce anymore, so we gave away all the Bruce in the building.
And to do that in New York City, that's insane. That's not normal. We're like, you know what? We're sick of Bruce Springsteen. So we took the entire catalog and we went on the street and we gave it away. And then we played Rod Stewart baseball because we thought, it was better to hit his CDs with a wooden baseball bat
than play them.
So when you was playing, when you were
rare.
When you were playing music, like when you were following the format at first, were you personalities? Meaning, were you able to be Opie and Anthony in between music?
Yeah, we would try. You know,
that's how we were hired, to be Opie and Anthony for maybe 7 to 8 minutes an hour. Maybe 10. Push 10 minutes an hour.
So you would be you guys. So that's what I'm saying. You just weren't like all of a sudden some dudes smashing Bruce Springsteen. You kind of was there.
Yeah, we kind of figured out the initial kind of rough-edged version of Opie and Anthony up in Massachusetts, and then when we came here.
Yeah. Oh, Steve reminded me, because Steve was pretty much with us back then. Then they decided they're going to just, buy brand new Springsteen CDs, and that really pissed us off, and we started smashing them in the studio. So then they had to keep the Bruce Springsteen. I'm serious.
Yeah, they had to hide it.
They had to hide the Bruce Springsteen catalog. So when we were done with our shift, the next guy would bring in the Bruce Springsteen CDs to play.
And there's no threatening or firing in there.
Hell no.
No, that was the funniest part of it.
No. Then, they wanted us to play Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? For some dumb thing they were doing.
Yeah.
And I refused to push start on the CD player. Anthony refused to push start. So if you were listening to the radio that day, you heard 20 to 30 minutes of Anthony and I arguing who's going to push play.
Because it would have been so gay to hit play for Do You Think I'm Sexy? Rod Stewart song.
And then the GM came down with a baseball bat, and we're like, I'm sorry, we just can't do this. And then finally, I think, this sounds hack, but it really is just how it worked out. Finally, we got the cleaning lady that didn't even speak English to come over and push.
She had to push the button because we refused. Or Eddie the mail guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes, E-Rock.
When you were giving the Springsteen CDs out, too, there'd be times where something would come up on the playlist, and you go, all right, and you'd start looking through the library. That CD wasn't there, so it gave you an excuse to talk more. And then the next day, along with the Springsteen, everything would come back in. If you didn't smash it, you took them down the street and gave them away again, and then had to argue with the PD at the time and the music, saying, we don't have this music, we can't play it, so we got to talk for the whole rest of the show.
Yeah.
If you're in radio, you're playing music, and you want to talk more, just throw away the records.
Yeah. So
then you can't play them.
We mentioned this because this Friday, our 10-year anniversary, starting up in New York radio. Even though we've only done 7 years and 9 months of radio.
Yeah. 2 of those years were spent, kind of on a long, extended vacation.
That was the bad part of not having a boss. The good part, we did whatever the hell we wanted. The bad part, it bit us in the ass eventually.
How things
it finally
changed.
Bit us in the ass.
Wait a minute. Jeez. Well, who was the people who didn't popped out of nowhere and was in charge and fired you?
That was just it.
Well, the corporate guys, ended up firing us finally. But we were running the radio station.
But other than that, the corporate guys are like, who are these dudes? Until you messed up?
No.
They had no plan until they decided something was bad.
Then all of a sudden the ratings just went through the roof, so then they pretty much said, let them do whatever the hell they want. It's working.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Until we, did whatever we wanted and went too far.
And all of that freedom, you never messed up on a level high enough.
Oh, my God. We listened to some of the old tapes, and we should have been fired
many times. But the ratings were so good, they're like, well, let's get them through this. But then we took it all the way to a couple having supposed sex in a church.
Name 3 incidents.
Oh, my God.
Name 3 incidents that you think personally
Bottle rocket
was worse than that.
We should have gotten fired. We should have got, maybe not worse, but things we should have gotten fired for.
No, personally worse. Like, you was like...
Worse than what, the church?
To you.
How is it worse than the church, Patrice?
That's the biggest.
I don't look at some people might not care.
Anthony's going to answer your question.
No, that's a biggie.
We were firing off fireworks in the hallways of NEW. You would get fired for that.
Fireworks.
We were shooting bottle rockets from girls.
And believe me,
I'm saying,
wasn't a bottle.
Do you think that you did after
How about nothing? The answer's nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing bigger than that.
The answer's nothing.
Nothing bigger than that. Hindsight. I'm talking
nothing.
About
we shouldn't have got fired for any of this stuff. We shouldn't even have got fired for the Sex for Sam thing.
Right, okay, I see what you're saying. All right.
Nothing.
How about the girl smoking?
The girl,
But when
not
you
out
got,
of her
but
mouth.
when you got fired, I'm saying, you got fired for
Patrice,
for
there's
that.
nothing there.
Wait a minute, let me finish.
All right.
You got fired for that, but then you go, we should have got fired for that.
No.
Like where you would put up something against Sex
We
with
were-
Sam and
no.
go, that is way
Patrice.
worse. Why are you paying attention to this?
Patrice, stop. There's
Do you
nothing.
understand my question?
Yes, there's nothing. We were surprised when we got fired for Sex for Sam.
Yeah, that was.
So if we were surprised
the
we
big
got
one.
fired for that, then what else could have possibly we've been fired for?
I thought-
Radio was different back then. When you screwed up, they call it screwing up. You screwed up and then you got a raise and you got a better job. That's just
You
how
went
radio
up.
worked. We were the first jocks that got
Although I
fired with massive ratings. Like, what? You're firing us? What?
thought Buffalo.
This goes against everything that we did, that came before us.
I thought our TNA with O&A in Buffalo was going to get us fired.
But that wasn't even on the radio.
I know,
That's
which
the
is the
crazy
oddest thing.
part.
That would have been the most amazing firing ever. Jocks getting fired for something that was never even on the air.
Yeah. I mean, the Voyer bus shut down Manhattan, Patrice, with, naked teen girls on a bus.
Yeah, it was a biggie.
Showering and stuff. That was a biggie. With Clinton's motorcade getting involved. That was a biggie.
Was it anything you did that you said, let's not do this one? Back then. Really?
I don't
nothing.
think so.
No, we were
my
out
God.
of control.
We tried everything.
It was hard to sleep at night. We were out of control. Runaway effing train. I'm serious.
So God came in and did y'all a favor and
Yeah.
calmed you down.
Well,
It was
Sex
can
with Sam.
can we top that?
yeah. We played Can We Top That? And then we finally learned, no, you can't.
Nope, can't top that.
So I'm
Now you
sure
get
it's going to be a
dumped for,
big...
the word he said you get dumped for yesterday, where I couldn't believe.
Which one?
Scum, but you can't say.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That was amazing when he said that to me
I
yesterday.
know.
Yeah. It was
Ridiculous.
But so 10 years this Friday, so I'm sure there's a massive celebration planned. I can't wait to see what corporate has planned for us.
Yep.
This is going to be exciting.
Oh, I'm sure.
What are they going to do? Whisk us away to somewhere cool? I'm thinking they're going
A
to.
conference room where they could tell us we're no longer needed.
I think they're going to hand maybe trips for you and I and our loved ones.
Gold watch.
Something. They got something big planned. I know.
Sure they
We'll
do.
find out Friday. And it better not be just a couple dumb clips from our first show, E-Rock.
Sure that's it.
We need a hell of a lot more than that.
And a cake.
We need A-list celebrities. None of our dumb D or C-list
Tired
celebrity
of
friends.
cakes.
Nothing but A-list celebrities calling and stopping by. And if it's a dumb cake with some lame saying on it, I'm thinking like a free concert in Central Park celebrating
Oh, there you go.
our 10 years in New York radio.
I doubt it.
All right, we're babbling. 877-212-O&A. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Patrice O'Neill filling in for Jimmy. Jimmy will be back tomorrow, and Patrice will be at the Houston Improv next weekend. A week from what?
July 3rd through the 6th.
3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
No, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
5th. 3rd,
Thursday,
4th,
Friday,
and
Saturday.
5th.
Thursday,
Gotcha.
Friday, Saturday. Thank you.
Houston Improv. She's got eyes of the bluest skies. Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. We greatly appreciate you checking us out today. Ralph from Belleville, who's a faithful listener and instant feedbacker, got it all wrong.
What?
He thought we were doing a wah, wah, wah.
No.
We absolutely love what we do. We just think it's silly and ridiculous.
Yeah. Which many people think.
Phone number 877-212-O&A. Welcome to the future.
The future.
I see that Dubai is heading toward the future.
Yeah.
How much money do they have over there?
A lot.
They're making a building that's going to what? Just spin?
Yeah, each floor kind of spins independently, and the building itself looks like it's oscillating and like a wave, kind of a spirally thing. It looks very dangerous, is all I got to say. What happens if you're in the stairwell and you get cut in half when the two floors?
A lot of money they're going to need to scoop up Indians that's all over the concrete after some horrible accident happens.
Yeah.
With their spinning building.
Spinning building.
They'll have to get about 18 of those statues with the 8 arms.
Yeah, with the elephant head.
Picking people up from rubble from the spinning dumb building.
But at least they're acknowledging the future and trying to do something with it.
What is the future about that?
The future. The future is about like doing stuff differently. Flying cars.
Yeah, well, that was what the future was
Spinning
supposed to
buildings
be.
is not the future. Hyatt Regency has a spinning hotel since I was 2.
No, it's one floor that slowly rotates. Who cares?
That's good enough.
This whole building's going to rotate.
But very slowly.
Yes.
I don't
So?
want my apartment rotating.
Yeah.
I want to see everything. I want to know what I'm looking at.
Wait a minute.
Each morning.
We all have a view, and you got to wonder what the other view would be like. And if your apartment building slowly rotates, you're like, oh, that's what's behind me.
In India, though, in New York, maybe. In India, what are you trying to spend to see what? The next what?
Whatever.
The next
Park views.
I don't know.
Park views.
The next what tree grows in India? The next
It's Dubai, and it's not, have you seen this city? It's one of the most beautiful big cities in the world. It's right on the water, and so your view changes every day.
That would be cool, man.
Evidently, this is an endorsement for the spinning Dubai building.
Dubai.
I could care less.
You also pull your car into the center because the giant center of the building is hollow, and that's how it spins around, and your car will go up to your floor.
Nice.
So you park your car in your house.
In your house, outside of your door. You
Nice.
walk out your door,
Right?
there's your car, you go
Yeah,
down to
that's
the
nice.
street. You
I like
never
that.
Yeah, I like
They
that.
are outsourcing even interesting from America now. Holy moly, Indians.
I like that. Come on, Patrice. Come on.
Let me ask you a question. If that didn't happen,
Yeah.
this is how you can test it. If that didn't happen, would you have gone, man, I can't wait till this spinning building?
No.
Never.
Never would have thought of it.
It's a waste of thinking.
Never would have thought of it.
But it's not a waste. It'll lead to something cool. Even cooler.
I don't know.
Technology.
I
You just gotta go with the
know what?
technology.
It'll lead to a terrorist going, delicious.
The delicious spinning building. We can screw this thing up easy.
Oh my God! There's a terrorist
see-
sitting there going, "Yay!"
Kevin from
Spinning
Connecticut
building.
reminds me of something. Dubai has so much money, they just do stuff because they can. They have a bunch of islands in the shape of the world.
Yeah, it's
That they created?
different
that they
countries.
created.
They
That's how
made
much
these
money they
islands
got.
shaped like countries.
Yeah.
And continents and whatnot.
Continents, yeah, sure. So it's a mini version of the world in island formation. How cool is that?
Some more problems going to happen.
Yeah. Didn't they just buy the Chrysler building?
Yes.
Yeah.
The United Arab Emirates bought the Chrysler.
Oh, I thought that was
Which that's
Dubai.
where
Yeah.
Dubai is.
Dubai.
And Stunt Brain corrected Patrice. It's in the Middle East.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
else? Dubai?
Yeah, Dubai.
United Arab Emirates.
Yeah,
it's
it's
right
part
there.
of
Michael
that.
Jackson
I thought Dubai
moved
was
there.
India.
It's
No,
oil
no.
money, my friend.
No, you're thinking a different place. But this is 25% of the world's cranes are in this city alone. One city.
In what city?
In Dubai.
What are they building for?
They're
Well, I know
building-
there's
They're
7
building
billion of them.
spinning buildings.
They're building Atlantic City, Manhattan, and I don't know, all at the same
Vegas.
time. And Vegas,
And
all
they're
at the same
copying
time.
what we do, though.
They
This
have
is-
an indoor ski slope.
Yeah.
And a whole indoor ski resort running.
That's why gas is over $4 a gallon now, because they decided they need a spinning building,
Spinning
a
building.
spinning skyscraper. This isn't just a little building. This is going way
that's
up.
where the violence is coming from, is because the difference between the people that live on the street and the people that are living in spinning
building.
are
Spinning
just
building.
ridiculous.
I don't know about that. Dubai, there's a lot of rich people, man.
Oh, yeah.
They have a lot of rich people
They're
in Dubai.
not sharing. God, I can't wait till dead dinosaur blood runs out.
Dinosaur
Out
blood.
this whole world.
There is so much
falls
dead
apart.
dinosaur blood to pump out of this planet.
I thought it was snot,
Oh, it's just dead dinosaur gook.
like snot.
It's their bodies, their blood, their bones, skin, everything else.
Just melted
A little
down.
pressure and heat for a few million years, and
Yeah.
you have the most expensive stuff on the face of the earth that everyone uses.
All right. Well, we'll pay attention to the Dubai thing.
Yes, we'll
I
keep you
guess.
posted on the spinning building.
Oh, we
They'll
sure
be
will.
finished with that in 2077.
No, they build stuff faster over there, too. A lot faster.
That's good.
Yeah, because they don't have like OSHA. No safety.
As the 48th floor, missing a bolt.
That's all it'll take.
Look, we had a crane.
One bolt. I think it'll start to shimmy.
Oh, they got wobbly cranes all over Dubai. They don't care. Just keep building.
I'm sure they follow all the.
Just keep building. Those things are wobbly. Look at this.
Dubai is like Sim City.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Sim City. You just get in there. You can build whatever you want.
Yeah, look at this they built because they can. What is that?
That's a city that looks like a palm tree from the sky.
Yeah.
They built an entire city, reclaimed the water, and people like Brad Pitt bought homes there. They're $1 million a piece for the small ones.
We had our friend Ben Mesrick. That's how you say his name, right?
Yeah.
Bringing Down the House, which turned into the Kevin Spacey movie. They had what do they call the movie itself? Because Bringing Down the House was 21, right? He's a friend of the show. And he did about 20 or 30 minutes on Dubai and all the crazy stuff they do over there. It's really
Look at that.
fascinating.
It looks like a palm tree.
Yeah, do a little Google with Dubai. You'll have fun. I'm telling you. The indoor ski slope alone is just amazing to look at. Amazing. Look at that. A palm tree city.
Filthy rich.
Look at the palm tree city because they can, Patrice. They laid it out as a palm tree.
I don't understand why there hasn't been terrorist events over there. Because, terrorists and extremists like that hate wealthy people.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
I have a theory, but
that act like wealthy people. You know, you could be a wealthy person like Osama bin Laden and lay down in that little cave that he lays down in, where he looks like he's on a comfy couch, but he's on like a ledge in a cave, just talking. And people don't care. What's your theory, Patrice?
Because that's who's doing it.
Oh, because they're Muslims and.
Yeah, I mean, and I think they have their people they pay.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that get money from those people and take care of business. That's it.
All right.
Simple
That's
as
what
that.
happens.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's as simple as that.
Why wouldn't you blow up a fake palm tree island if that's where that's where things are going?
You would imagine that would piss off some people.
We don't even have fake palm tree islands. We did is carve a couple of presidents in the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
What do we really do? Nothing.
Nah, they get a little more creative than we do over there. A palm tree city just because they can. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Other news, Ricky Gervais, our friend, turns 47 today. Happy birthday to Ricky Gervais. He's coming to town, in July? Second week in July, he's going to be at the WAMU Theater. We're all going to check out Ricky Gervais. And guess how many copies of their new album, Coldplay, sold in the first week of business?
I'd say 50, 60 albums.
Remember the record industry? Remember the record industry was saying, music is dead as far as people buying music and stuff. 730,000 copies in the first week for the new Coldplay.
That's a nice
CD.
week.
I've been following Coldplay's career. This is their transition CD. The next one, they'll sound exactly like U2. This is like U2 meets Coldplay.
Cold gay.
Huh?
Cold gay.
You don't like Coldplay?
Not really.
Have I been a fan of theirs? Speaking of the gay, this is the weirdest story. Mayonnaise commercial featuring gays kissing is pulled in the UK.
Sounds sexy.
I think the problem I have is why would they have two gay guys kissing to sell mayonnaise?
Well, draw your own conclusions, my friend.
Do we have that story somewhere? Why would they go? Why would someone think that would be a good idea? A mayonnaise ad depicting a gay New York short order cook has not brought out the best in its audience. The commercial for Heinz, New York Deli Mayo, shows an apron-clad man in the kitchen making sandwiches for the kids before sending off his significant other with a kiss and urging him to come straight home from work. Sweet cheeks.
If he comes straight home, that's bad. He's got to come gay home. He's got to still be gay.
And he calls them sweet cheeks. But the ad was pulled less than a week into what was to be a 5-week run after 200 viewers complained, saying
200 viewers.
It is offensive and unsuitable for children.
Why why are people so hung up on what gay people are doing? Like, does it really affect anybody what gay people are doing? Except for those, really flamboyant gay people that are,
Anthony,
trying to get rights that no one deserves. I'm just talking about your average run-of-the-mill gay people.
I'm proud of you today.
Really?
I thought you would just take the other tact, like,
No, I'm like, who cares? It's like, I don't care enough about gay people.
I'm with you. I don't care either.
What?
I really thought you were going to go the other way.
No.
Like,
Well,
F the Fs.
I'm not that proud of him on this one, but I would go ahead.
Why? Like, knowing what he's all about?
He's still all about it.
He's still all about it.
And here's what it is. Did you notice the disclaimer that he did add in? Which gays he was? He's fine as long as he doesn't know you're gay, which means
that's most of the gay people.
It does bug them.
That's a lot of gay people.
As long as they're white gay and you don't know it, but those
white gay people,
those ones that are gay is that's a whole different
Patrice,
story.
it's every group on the face of this earth. It's that the flamboyant or the ones that are what I call the troublemakers, the ones that ruin it for everybody.
Super proud of being
the
them?
Super proud to be whatever the F you are.
White people in this.
No, we can't be proud of what we are. White people can't be proud of what we are.
Flamboyantly happy to be white people
are called skinheads.
Who cares what they call it?
But it's true.
They're proud to be white. Now, are you upset with them? Uh-oh.
Let me think.
This nigga said, uh-oh.
Yeah.
He said,
I'm upset with them because they do. They make it bad because then every other group thinks all white people are racist, which, isn't true.
So why are you upset with any black people who are
I don't like black people that are overly proud of this too. Assimilate to society. Everybody just lives.
But you associate us with we're all like that.
No, I don't. I honestly don't. But I say to black people that the black people that are perpetuating stereotypes are ruining it for the majority of black people that are just law-abiding, hanging out, doing what they're doing, trying to raise a family.
Why don't you focus on the law-abiding, hanging out?
Because those aren't the ones that I'm afraid are going to bust into my house.
But you treat the ones that aren't going to bust in your house the same exact way.
I do not. I consider you a good friend. I have a black friend, Patrice O'Neill.
Don't. You got a black guy that does the radio
business
show.
Associate.
We've never spoken on the phone once.
Right. You've never called him or
there's
nothing.
never been a text. There's never been anything. I'm going to tell you what. If there was 100 people that you would name, oh, my God. If you got down to 92, it's like, oh my God, I need this person to do something for me. I need something.
Yeah.
92. I wouldn't be in the top 92. So there's 8 people left, and you wouldn't even think to go, hey, maybe Patrice will do that. Like, I'm not in your top 100. If this was a Verizon, I'm not in your top 100.
I think about that.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, I don't have his email.
Nothing.
I
You
don't
don't
have
have
it.
You
I don't have your name and number in my phone.
Nothing.
You'd have to call a few people to get his phone number.
At least I've had one.
You wouldn't even be able to call
in the
one
last
person.
8 years with Opie, like not.
I don't think
on
I
the
have
radio.
any black people's names in my phone.
Really?
I don't think I do. Let me think.
I got a couple.
And that's amazing. Imus is going through problems, and
Because I have a racist phone.
All you have to do is be honest. This is what I'm saying about. It's just all you have to do is just be honest, person, and nothing will happen to you.
Just be honest.
It's just like he's sitting there like trying to go blah, 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 and he's like, I have 2 black people on the show.
Work on the show.
And Anthony doesn't have a black acquaintance. Other than the guys that get his car from this garage over here.
Oh, Jamaican Mike.
Yeah,
But he's Jamaican.
We like Jamaican Mike.
Why are you calling him Jamaican Mike?
Because he's Jamaican.
His name is Mike.
No, his name's Jamaican
It's Jamaican Mike.
It's a distinguished guy, man.
I love Mike.
He
He's
runs
great.
that garage.
He really
boss.
does.
He is the
No,
boss.
literally.
Yeah.
Don't call him Jamaican Mike.
It's Jamaican Mike. He's always been Jamaican Mike.
Did you call your white friend's Irish Jim?
There was a couple.
Yes.
Kenny, what's your nationality, sir?
I'm Kenny the Jew.
You're Jewish. Hey, Jewish Kenny.
It's Jewish Kenny.
I
Jew
prefer
Ken.
Kenny the Jew.
Kenny the Jew.
Hey, JK. And people go, what's the J for? Jew. Why is he Jamaican Mike?
Because he's from Jamaica.
It's because of his accent, really.
Yeah.
He's very Jamaican.
He's
but,
very Jamaican. It's not like, you didn't.
but
you
I don't
can't
think
tell.
to call him Jamaican Mike. My mind goes, oh, Jamaican. But I call him Mike. You call him Jamaican Mike.
Jamaican Mike.
Oh, yeah, you can't
Why
say
don't you
Mike
have-
without saying Jamaican when you see him.
What is wrong with
It's
when
like
you got
he
black
loves
friends?
it.
Oh my
No.
God! Oh God!
Hope doesn't
God.
have black friends.
Well,
And Norton and me call each other friends, but
you're not
we're
friends.
completely not friends.
No.
Really?
Norton, there is.
Is he the top 100 also? You wouldn't pop up in there?
I don't even
Sure
have.
you
Let
would.
me tell you, in reality, I don't personally have a top 6 regular friends at all.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't name 10 friends that
Like,
I
I
have.
don't have a top anything, but Norton would be definitely in the top 100,
Yeah.
top 20 probably. But I would go, oh yeah, Norton,
Yeah.
and Norton would go, Patrice,
I'd have to get down to people I bumped into on the street
that's
to get
disgusting.
to 100.
Yeah. All right.
We're very, that's how people are, though. Why, something? People and this is just the way it is. For the most part, people enjoy hanging out with people they have things in common with, or don't feel
You like video games.
alienated with, or don't feel,
I like video games.
I'll tell you something. I listened. I was listening to a lot of club music down in the Bahamas, and I'm listening, going, this lifestyle is so beyond me. I can't get a grip on it. It's just about going down to the club, and the bitches, and
I think that's an age thing. It's not a thing.
no, it isn't, because
57.
I'm not 57. Holy mother of Christ!
You look good for 57.
I'm not
I will say.
57. Jesus, I'm not even
38.
close
I'm
to
sure You're
57.
20 years older than me, and I'm sure that you probably
I'm not
are
even
healthier.
close. It's not an age thing.
What songs did you hear, though? It
This
depends
is
on the song.
Dude,
Some of them are catchy.
there were
and you can
1,000
get
of them.
into.
No, I'm not saying I didn't like
I wouldn't-
listening to the songs.
I wouldn't download them from iTunes.
I
or
loved
anything, but I
listening
would-
to a few of these songs.
But if I hear one or two, I might kind of bop my head a
But
little bit.
it was no. I'm not talking about the music itself. I liked it, but the lyrics. I'm listening to the music, going, this lifestyle is so alien to me. I might as well put on a spacesuit and go into this club, because every song, they're at the club. They're at the club with the bub and the bitches. And there's a problem with, and if no one has money, they're pieces of crap, and they gotta have good champagne.
Sounds like a song written by Anthony Cumia. The hell is wrong with you?
But it's just, and everyone's dancing, and if you dance with this guy's bitch, you're gonna get effed up, and it just seems to me, it's very scary, Patrice.
But
I was listening to these, and I was very
I'm not
scared.
into that anymore. I'm being right now, and I don't know, like I said, because of how I'm feeling right now. But maybe if I felt better, but feeling better, right now. I'm very nostalgic.
Oh, you're
right
getting
now,
nostalgic?
I'm becoming very.
You're in that nostalgic phase?
I
Yeah.
don't like now.
Oh,
I'm not into that either. And I think it's a age thing.
Yeah.
I think music stinks. I think people stink right now. I think every time I watch anything from the 70s, I'm gonna be quite honest. I watch old Soul Train
Yeah.
clips and old things from. I watch black people from the 70s.
Yeah.
And when I watch black women from the 70s, as awful of a womanizer I am now, I look at black women from the 70s and I go, she was cool. Like I don't think, look at this bitch. I want to do something to her. But back then, I look at the girls back then she was cool, and I can watch her be cool like a dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a dude.
Uh-huh.
And I know it has to be a better time back then, because I look at women with some sort of respect.
Wow. That is odd.
Yeah.
We got to take a break. We're really, really late.
Oh,
so,
damn.
We'll continue with this. What I'm thinking is, what's the top rap song in America right now?
Who knows?
Let's see if we could relate to the lyrics.
Mm.
We've done this with country songs. Let's do it with the top song
You'll be able to
on
relate.
the R&B charts,
I'll
whatever the hell.
relate.
What the hell's the chart
I'm a
called?
gangster.
Yo, I'm flying on a plane going to Bahamas.
We'll get into that and some other things after the break. We broke out the Carol Miller tapes for today
Oh, yeah, I love those.
because we found out that this Friday is our 10th anniversary in New York radio. And the Carol Miller tapes are from 1998. Stick around. We'll give you a little piece. This stuff is definitely worth listening to again today. Opie and Anthony, Patrice O'Neill.
Call Opie and Anthony, 866-WOW-WOW-WOW. 866-WOW-WOW-WOW.
But it just went dead.
Ah, there it is.
There we go. Rock and roll.
Is this
Hey, Mom.
another one of your riffs, Ope?
Yeah, I'm working on the lyrics. Thank you for bringing that up again, Anthony.
Yeah, well, I noticed you've been coming up with some pretty good riffs lately.
Thank you. I got a side project. I got a band together, and I figured I would bring some of my music in. Huh?
What do you play?
Lead guitar.
Oh, this sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I also
he's riffing.
I'm also the lead singer of the band, and I also write the songs. But I
you
just
have a hard time coming up with lyrics.
Yeah, I don't have it yet for this one, but I figured I'd bring the riff in, and maybe something would, hit me.
Hey, Daddy.
Na, 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 na,
That'd be a good way to lead it to.
Right here, I gotta start singing, kind of. No, wait, I missed it. That's all I got so far.
You should do something like, oh, yeah. Right there.
Sound good?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if that one. That's a little too much.
Too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I think I need a few "Hey Babies." I'm thinking.
Yeah, hey, babies.
That's been done.
Hey baby, hey baby, something like that. I'm thinking. And I need some juice, like.
I think one. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then instead of mix it up a little, go oh.
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 And I need some kind of juice running down my leg.
Yeah, throw that in.
877-212-0-A. It's the Opie and Anthony show with the great Patrice O'Neill.
Thank you for that adjective.
The great. Yeah, we got some XMer. I don't know. I don't really know him. His name's Dion, I think. He works on one of the XM channels, and he goes, Patrice killed at the DC Improv. I laughed from the minute he stepped on stage. And I was saying the same thing yesterday,
XM
Patrice.
World, too, man.
Yeah.
Dandy Donnie Wicklund came in with his woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
The soon to be unemployed.
No,
jeez.
no, God, don't say that.
I don't know.
Please don't say that.
It's just a mess.
Have you been
Satellite
getting
radio world is a mess.
Have you been getting calls from people going, I'm getting my account's been canceled?
Yeah.
Like, I think all the comp accounts that we've gotten throughout the years for our friends and relatives, all of a sudden they're just canceling these things.
Oh, yeah. And I'm not stupid. Eric Logan is completely avoiding me.
Uh-oh.
Like, hey, man, we haven't talked in a while. Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
So then I write back, well, call me. And he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, exactly, nothing for a day. And then I'm like, hey, what's up? We haven't talked in a while. Oh, I'm in a board meeting. I'd rather have a root canal. I'm like, well, call me when you get a chance. Another couple days go by, no phone call. He's
Eek.
completely avoiding us. I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I've been in radio for 18 years. I know when something's up.
When I first started
I think there's a
around here,
bloodbath
he was a part
about
of the
to
show.
happen.
He was a big part.
Oh, yeah. He was on all the time.
ELO.
ELO is on all the time, and now you can barely get a hold of him.
It's been bumped down to Mr. Logan.
Yep.
It was Mr. L.
That's it.
EL. Now
Something is
No
a
fun
going.
name anymore.
Now it's Sir.
Something is going on down there in Washington. I'm sure we'll find out sooner than later. So we got one of the top rap songs in America. We could do that. We got the Shaq freestyle rap.
Which is the greatest song.
Maybe we could do a little combo platter here.
Got him thrown off of... He got his badge taken away, his honorary
Ain't that a...
badge.
He was-
Although I don't know how many arrests has Shaq made.
But he could have beat a black dude before he said the word what he said.
Yeah.
He can't rap about Kobe, but he can stick something somewhere where the sun don't shine.
Right. He could use his badge and just beat the crap out of someone.
Yeah, he was an honorary deputy, and they took away his little badge for rapping about Kobe. And Shaq is saying that he was just goofing, but other
it's
people are
not
trying to...
because he said the N-word in there.
Yeah,
because of the language?
that's the problem.
In his rap, yeah.
That's the reason they took his badge away.
The N-word. Not even Kobe, tell me how it tastes. Tell me how it tastes. It was the N-word. He said that.
So what do you believe? Shaq said he was just goofing around. Other people are trying to make
He was not goofing around. I can't even look. I loved it, but I don't want. Please don't be dishonest.
Yeah.
Like Shaq, don't say you was joking and it was like, oh, that's rap battling. But rappers do that. It was like if I rap about you, and I said this, if I rap about you and call you a racist in a rap, and then say you're this and you're that, and some personal things that I think you did to me.
Uh-huh.
And then I say, I was joking around.
Yeah.
It's
like,
that's just, come on, don't.
No.
Shaq, I'm with you. I'm down with I love that hook. It's the greatest hook I've ever heard. That's what I live by. Hey, Opie, tell me how my poop tastes. I just love that. But, like, don't tell me that you was joking. Just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't. He hates Kobe. He mentioned his divorce. Come on, man.
Yeah, it got all personal and everything.
Man.
And
he wasn't joking. He hates Kobe. Just say it, Shaq.
He's pretty happy that Kobe couldn't get the job done against the Celtics, I'm sure.
Exactly. And then he said Pat Ewing. He got more rings than Pat Ewing. And, like, it just...
Yeah.
For the crowd, it was great. I guess for entertainment value, he shouldn't say, hey, he tried his best, but he didn't do it. So I'm sure it's better.
Right. All right. Well, we got Shaq starting his freestyle rap talking about Kobe.
Check it. You know how I be. Last week, Kobe couldn't do without me. You know how I be. Last week, Kobe couldn't do without me. I call myself big, but I'm not as good as Biggie. I call myself big because I live next to Diddy. Excuse me, Diddy lived next to me. So in the hood, dog, I feel like B.I.G.
So, he's not joking. He's rubbing it in.
But
Kobe couldn't get the job done without Shaq.
Freestyle, like when he goes, okay, the insult part where he goes, I live next to Diddy. No, sorry, Diddy lives next to me.
Yeah.
That's a freestyle kind of...
Right, jab,
that's on that level of, oh, man, this is if somebody took that wrong, you'd be like, come on, stop playing.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
But...
And then here's Shaq finishing.
It ain't about that. It's about B.I.G., a.k.a. Big Shaq. Now that's the difference between first and last place. Kobe, tell me how my tastes.
I don't even know what that means.
It's hysterical,
There's no context.
Oh, it is so
that.
funny, though.
What does that mean in context of that rap?
Yeah.
Tell me how my poop tastes.
Tell me how my tastes.
Oh, it's hilarious, though.
Yo, Kobe, tell me how my tastes.
Like, where could he say? Like, what was he meaning? What could he say? If he said he was joking, but then you go, hey, Shaq, elaborate on your joke. What was the joke where you say, tell me what that tastes like?
I'm just thinking in basketball terms. I'm thinking Shaq is dunking. His butt is up in the air.
Okay, well,
and Kobe is sitting there watching Shaq, dunk because he can't do nothing about it, and he has to,
a basketball metaphor.
That's
all
what
of
I'm
a sudden,
thinking.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he's that high, and it's matching up with where Kobe's face would be.
It would make more sense if he made that. If that was the case, it would make more sense to be after he won in Miami.
Right.
To say that, but. He lost 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
He hasn't been in a championship 2 years in a row. Kobe lost now, but tell me how
I think it's a basketball thing.
You think
so?
I think it's a basketball thing.
No. I'm starting to go
That's
Patrice.
a good one.
That's a little double entendre thing. There's a couple things going on.
A double entendre to Kobe? Tell me what. I don't think it was a well thought out. I think he literally was like, nigga, lick my underarmpits.
Yeah, but how else would he, be tasting his blank? He would have to be up in the air.
Yeah.
Kobe, tell me what.
Because if he's not up in the air, then that means he's accepting the tasting.
Hey, sir, did you hear the rest though? Did you see the one part?
Look, I'm just a white boy trying to figure this out.
I'm trying to figure it out too because I love Shaq, but I'm not going to say that he was joking. See, I refuse to say that.
But it's hilarious what he said, and it's cool what he said. But in the circles he runs, if he was allowing the tasting, then people would be like, well, Shaq, what's up with you, man? So basically, it has to be by accident. So I'm thinking he had to be up in the air, dunking the ball. Kobe's there. Bam, something's in his face.
Tell me. So, you know what? I'm being too analytical about it.
Maybe.
I think you're 99%. Matter of fact, if Shaq's listening to this, he's going, ooh, good one.
I'm going to use that.
Oh,
well, because Because if the tasting isn't by accident, then you're looking at Shaq like, whoa, Shaq, what are you into?
I don't think it's an innuendo. I don't think it's a sexual innuendo. I think it's that, kiss my booty.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. I'm talking about his thing was it's a joke.
Well, Malik, who is our expert, I mean, he's in the field working hard for the boys. Malik, I'm just a white boy. Set me straight.
Yo, and then my niggas, what up, man?
I love this guy.
What's up?
Asbury Park. God, have they built anything new there yet?
Hey, look, yo, that freestyle ain't mean nothing, yo. Shaq, it was a slip up. Yo, it was whack.
It was a slip, Malik. Wait a minute. Did you hear the whole thing?
Well, Malik might be onto something because he was just freestyling. All of a sudden, you're like, I got to make something happen here, and you go, what? Did I just do some gay lyrics there? I got to spin this down.
I don't think it was a gay thing, but dude, he wasn't joking. Don't say that Shaq didn't mean it wasn't personal.
Mm-hmm.
It was he talked about his divorce. Kobe
it's
caused
definitely
his
personal.
Divorce.
Now that I hear, this is the first time I'm hearing it. And, it's absolutely
personal. It's not a joke. It's not, hey, that's what happens in freestyle.
Please listen.
By the way, Patrice, your watermelon has arrived. That's not racist. Kenny's actually handing you watermelon.
Thank you, Kenny.
Just want people to know that. I better take a picture so I have proof that I wasn't being racist.
That's being racist if you take a picture with me and watermelon.
Exactly.
That's not. That's racist.
I have to prove that I wasn't being racist. That I was.
No, you don't. But taking a picture says you're a racist.
No, there you go.
And then all of a sudden,
I got a picture with you and your watermelon.
One of these animals out there get a picture of me with watermelon. And then it's animation domination next year. Patrice eating watermelon.
Patrice likes watermelons so much, his shirt is watermelon color today.
Oh, wow, I didn't notice that.
It's the same color.
And that's a goddamn shame that in this world, black people can't eat what we want.
Nope.
Those are white people, but I'm not going to go for that.
Watermelon or fried chicken.
Yeah.
If a white guy sees a black guy eating fried chicken, you just look and go,
If I had better cholesterol, I would ask Kenny to get me a fried chicken sandwich.
Nice.
Not even a sandwich.
All right, Malik, what do you got?
Just fried chicken.
Malik, what do you got?
All right, listen. Shaq, I think it was personal what he said about Kobe, but still in all, I think it was just a slip up of the tongue. Yo, the freestyle was whack, and keep in mind, Shaq came out with albums. He's a whack rapper. He's a whack freestyle. I would body that dude when it comes to freestyle. He's garbage. He's trash.
And a few people are saying that he's basically telling Kobe he had sex with his girl, but how he censored that would mean his girl was wearing the special belt. Because a few people going, he's telling Kobe that he blanked his chick.
Oh, that's what tell me what my dude. Okay, that Malik, stop it.
Oh,
see, Malik is doing what we have to do.
What?
He knows that that's foul, but in white world we have meetings. Black people have meetings, and we refuse to expose a black guy messing up at white meetings. But this is a black meeting right now. That Malik, stop. That he's saying that I didn't know that. He's saying that he used to bop Kobe's wife.
Right.
And she used to
do something.
Do this and do that to him. And now every time you kiss your wife,
tell me how my taste. That is it. That is it. Oh, no, he did.
What?
No, he did.
He can't say I was joking about that.
Wow, that is really bad.
Malik, let's be honest. Let's not even look, let's
not front.
That makes me like it even more. If I see Shaq, I'm going to hug him, but I'm going to tell him, dude, don't say you were joking.
That is not a joke.
Just end it right now and say, I'm tired of being fake with Kobe. Tell me how my boob tastes.
Oh, damn. It has nothing to do with basketball at all.
Because he's now saying your chick's mouth tastes like my...
Oh.
Right.
Exactly.
Which even makes it fouler. Because he should have said nuts. If he said nuts, you go, wow.
Anything.
That's
right.
He said... He's calling her a real piece of garbage.
He went to the most awful place ever.
He's talking rusty trombone, my friends, for the old schoolers.
He went to the worst place ever and said she was into, doing the worst place ever.
Can we stop acknowledging that the naked cowboy is that he exists? They just had an interview. They're interviewing. Whatever. Sorry. Just threw the whole damn show off track because I'm done. I'm so sick of the naked cowboy.
I don't do that because my name.
Thank you, Malik.
All
right, here.
I love him. I don't leave him. I got a vasectomy. Now I can't breed him.
Let's go back to the freestyle rap from Shaq. Here we go.
It ain't about that. It's about P.I.G., a.k.a. Big Shaq. Now that's the difference between first and last place. Kobe, tell me how my tastes. Okay, Kobe, tell me how my tastes. Okay, everybody, Kobe, tell me how my tastes. I'm a horse. Kobe ratted me out. That's why I'm getting divorced. I love him. I don't leave him. I got a vasectomy. Now I can't breed him. Kobe, how my tastes. Everybody, Kobe, how my
He just keeps pounding on it, too.
This is the greatest hook since Blue Suede Shoes.
This will be a hit song.
It's genius.
What they're going to do, they're going to get like a real rapper. They're going to get Shaq in the studio. He's going to do that line a couple times. And I'm telling you, within 2 weeks, there's going to be a massive song on the radio with that hook. Right, Patrice?
Woo.
They're going to sample Shaq doing that, and someone's going to really do the song justice. The freestyle rap justice. There you go.
Jesus.
He said Shaq gave a mill, and I don't do that because I had a vasectomy and I don't breathe. So Shaq had a vasectomy because he got a lot of kids. So Kobe snitched him out years ago, and was
Yeah.
A lot of people hated Kobe for that because he was.
Wait, what did he snitch him out about?
He was snitching out when he got in trouble with the rape beef. Kobe just started just telling on everybody, like, what about him? He gave a girl $1 million to shut up when he got her pregnant. And what about Kobe was a real.
I hear that Kobe's just not a nice person.
He was a real sucker with that.
The more and more you read about him, it doesn't seem like he has a lot of people that like him.
Are you saying, Kobe, tell me what my taste? Is that what you're saying to him?
Yeah, I say that too.
Oh, okay.
Like, not. There's nothing about Kobe. I'm 100% on Shaq's side. I just don't want to ride with him. It's like if I was talking to him on the phone and Shaq's like, I was joking. I'm like, Shaq, stop playing. Let's stop playing.
That's pretty serious for joking.
I don't want to see no fines. I don't want to see nothing like that on Shaq. It's just like, don't say you were playing, because this was. I don't know what that was. And he was happy that he didn't win. He couldn't even contain himself, because the whole thing is Kobe trying to win without Shaq. That's
his whole goal. That's his whole goal.
Yeah.
He needs a championship without Shaq.
And not only did he lose, he got beat by the largest margin ever in an NBA closing game.
And I was reading an article on that, and the sports writers, they basically said,
tell me how my tastes.
Yeah.
Is that what they said?
Michael Jordan wouldn't lose in that way with the big game on the line. LeBron James wouldn't lose in that way. Basically saying, a lot of people are trying to say Kobe's like, Michael Jordan, the new Michael Jordan, and people are like, slow down. Michael Jordan's not losing by 40 points.
LeBron almost beat the Celtics by himself in the 7th game. he had 45 points. He almost beat the Celtics by himself. Kobe lost by 40.
Kobe wants to be Michael Jordan, and he just can't get it done.
And Shaq just couldn't contain himself.
Yeah, he's really happy.
Kobe, tell me how my blank tastes.
All right, why don't we take a break so we can catch up a little?
Oh, is that fantastic?
A little bit. PatriceO'Neal.com.
AOP.
Nah.
Tell me how my...
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because, wait, the innuendo, see, now that the real thing came out,
right,
you really can't even joke about it.
No, now it's so bad.
Like offensive. Before it was like man to man. Now it's like, so let me apologize for that, because that's off limits. I forgot that's what it meant now.
Oh, it's so bad.
You know what, Patrice? It's hilarious. It's all right. That's like you said, it's the greatest hook ever.
It's just funny as hell. If somebody said it to you in the street, you got to go, what?
I hope.
What'd you say about
me? What'd you say about my girl?
I was with your girl. She ate my, and I want you to tell me how my tastes.
What? What did you just say?
That's
son of a bitch.
That's how a white boy would handle that. But you black guys, man, you got to make it into a rhyme.
I love it. I love it.
That will be a song. I just hope they don't hack it up. That will be a song.
It's a song
Shaq
now.
is in a studio right now singing that nice, crystal clear for somebody to use.
That one right there might be a song. You'll hear that blasting on the radio. If you go into Harlem, it'll be on there right now.
Absolutely. All right, Opie and Anthony. The stupidest thing is happening right now on the Today Show on TV. Opie and Anthony, by the way. You got a guy... He can't be more than, 19, 20 years old, I'm thinking?
Yeah.
He was drunk with his friends, and he decided to swim with the alligators. And the alligator did what alligators should do. It took his arm off. And I'm with Patrice because Patrice said it. I hate when they kill animals for doing what animals are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Why are you killing the
eat
alligator
things.
for taking this guy's arm off? This guy was stupid.
Yeah.
He went into the alligator's environment, right?
That's what alligators do.
And now he's on TV like he's a hero, and Matt Lauer is interviewing the guy now, and he looks completely ridiculous.
Why is he interviewing for more than 30 seconds? The interview was like, oh, you jumped in, you was drunk, you got your arm eaten? Man. Well,
yeah,
our
all
next
right.
story, it's like...
Let's move on,
and
right.
he has this face, this is what bugs me, he has this, I'm a hero face. He has a pride to it. There's a prideful, like, hey, man, I'm working through this thing. Like, you're an ass who got your arm eaten because you jumped in and now the poor alligator sitting someplace. Dead.
Yeah.
Showed the alligator, that vicious creature.
There he is on a slab.
Who's been here for zillions of years.
Okay.
He's actually beat
The
evolution.
dinosaur.
Yeah. It's the only animal that beat evolution.
And alligators,
that is stupid birds.
baby alligators have to be a large alligator. You have to go through a lot of stuff to survive to be a large alligator.
Yeah.
And this drunk fool is now a hero. You're not a hero, you jackass.
Yeah, there's a million drunk fools. There's not many alligators left. So,
No.
should have fed the rest of the drunk fool to the alligator.
Oh, that boy, he looked good.
Let the alligator win one. What the hell? But now the guy's on TV, and it looks like his shoulder muscle's getting tired because he's got this weird, like, massive bandage on where the arm used to be, and it looks like he's trying to hold the whole thing up.
It's the dumbest bandage. It looks like Spider's foot from Goodfellas.
Right.
It's all bandaged up.
I hate when they kill him, but I do need some new shoes.
Oh, you might want to call him up. Get some gator shoes.
Yeah.
You wear those gator shoes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I'm going to start wearing Mako shark shoes. I hope they do more attacking, too. I want people to lose more arms so I can have some Mako shark shoes.
And what is Al Roker scared of? All of a sudden, he's got a microphone on a huge, like, broom handle.
Al Roker's going to kill
They don't want to be. They don't want to be too. He doesn't want to be too close to the fans, I guess.
Oh, he's going to.
Now he's reaching the broom handle that has the microphone attached to it to the people, so they can say hi to their dopey friends back home.
Look at how angry he is with that fake smile. He has to plaster.
He is just like a phony. It came out during the Imus thing. He really was up in arms, went to NBC Brass, talked about how he doesn't want to work for a station that supports a man like Imus, and put out some kind of a statement that was a lot angrier than the jovial Al Roker that we've all grown to know and love.
And you know,
it's like, don't be a phony.
Speaking of phony,
and then he turns around and makes a joke about epilepsy.
Yeah,
which is kind of hypocritical. I don't care. I think you should make epilepsy jokes.
Whatever you want to do. But
whatever you want to do. But.
Speaking of phony, really quick.
Okay.
You're never really quick.
I try to be, but it just doesn't happen.
No, I
wish I had better access. I wish I could have one word to explain the 10 sentences I have to go through.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I should have studied more in school. I swear to God.
No, I like when Patrice goes off.
Pac-Man Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That statement he made, I just sat on it all night and all day.
Yes.
A guy
that statement, please?
Loses his career for a year, ostracized, criticized, and just vilified in the media, would make a statement like he doesn't like black people and insinuates that Imus gets fired after he beats up a stripper because she reached down and grabbed his Let It Rain money too fast.
How that went down.
Why do I have to be black all the time? Because this ass would say he would victimize himself in any way on this. All he had to do is say, look, man, things happen.
Yeah,
it's like if all the accusations of him are not true, he's been crucified.
Right.
So he should be the first one to go, the dude said that he wasn't trying to be racist. Maybe he was. But you know what? He apologized. He was blubbering like an idiot. What are you going to do? It's not really harming me. But he made a statement that victimized himself. Please get this guy, insinuating that ABC should fire him.
Yeah.
I will pray for him. Did you?
Yeah.
You
should pray for yourself.
Save your prayers.
There's a paralyzed doorman.
Yeah.
From that incident, that strip team. There's a doorman who's paralyzed. A stripper who got bashed in the face because of that whole crew. I'm not going to say Pac-Man did it because he's found not guilty. But for him to even put his mark on that statement of innuendo that Imus should get fired after what he went through, he's not even reinstated in the NFL yet. He's allowed to practice with the Cowboys, but he's not in the NFL yet. So he lost his career. People are fighting for his career because of allegations. And this dude makes this statement like, are you not well?
Bravo to Patrice.
But no, this is what why do I have to say?
saying what needed to be said.
But it's like, white people will say it, but you go, you're a racist, and I say it, I'm a sellout, but it's like, stop, Pac-Man. Yeah. Stop.
Right on, man. By the way, the Imus thing's going away fast. It was just a small little thing in our paper today.
No one really is paying attention to it.
Small little thing.
I think he did a good job of explaining himself, even if whether it was good, whether it was right or wrong. He's just like, no, I was saying, black guy, black people,
my girl said something very interesting. Very interesting about Imus.
How is that possible? She's abroad.
I don't know how it happened, but when she says it, I give her credit where credit's due. I go in a room and I sit down and go, should I give her credit? And I talk to my genie, and that genie says, hey, man, she did make a good point.
And you're like, oh, man.
I go, okay.
I got to give her
damn.
one. Oh.
She goes, if he knows he's going to be a blubbering fool, why does he even tackle anything that has to do with anything? Why does he talk about anything if he knows that if somebody comes at him, he's going to do what he did as a blubbering idiot? I think, why not just talk about ice cream flavors?
But I think I was discussing this down the hall after the show yesterday. I think that he's trying to show he's not racist, that he's going over the top the other way. That it's confusing the hell out of everybody.
Yeah.
Like in his mind, he really believed he was being sarcastic there.
But if you're a racist guy, which is what everybody thinks he is because of the last episode, you can't do that because then they'll look at it like you're a racist.
He's trying too hard to show that he's all about the black man now. That it's confusing the hell out of everybody because it's not believable.
And no one was talking. He goes, he didn't say by name. He goes, he's like, my producer, he's black.
Yeah.
My two co-hosts, they're black. And I'm sitting there going, if you was doing a tirade, Opie, about how you're not racist, and go, I have this black comic on all the time.
We all do that.
I would go, excuse me, what? Like, you would hear me go, did you just...
Yeah.
Like, I would be voicing those black people who are supposed to be his great, sacrificial, like, thank you to the race gods. There's no, where are they?
They just have to be there. They just have to be on the payroll.
He should have just said, I have African art.
Yeah, but wait.
I have one of those scary masks.
I have a black African mask. Like,
I have a big pot that people boil other people in.
Yeah.
In my living room.
That's how we all defend racism, though. How many of us have said, "What? I have black friends. What do you mean I'm racist? I got a black friend." Right?
Yeah.
Or what do you mean? I'm married to an Asian. That went down recently.
That was a biggie on this station.
But that's how.
Holy Jesus.
And I'm not mocking that defense. We all do that. We reach out and go, "What do you? I'm racist." Patrice comes on our show all the time. How could we possibly be racist? I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that's how we try.
How could we possibly?
With ease.
A few examples.
All right.
Everybody's racist. I don't want to hear it.
I completely agree.
Everybody's racist.
Everybody's racial. I believe that. Racist, no. And prejudice,
no.
Yes.
I think everyone has a bit of racism.
Everyone's got
racial. Yeah, racial. But everything can't be racist.
Racist doesn't necessarily mean you're going around, beating up people of other races.
Why do I have to like other races?
Or being negative, or doing things that affect other races negatively. It just means, I could look and go, I don't like the majority of those people based on nothing but the fact that I just don't. There's no fact behind it.
Be able to just go, I just want to be able to just go, here we go. That's what prejudice is. It's just like you can look at another race and just go,
right.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we you go.
Here they go with what they do.
Oh, look, here's the news again. Oh, boy. Let me guess. Don't show me the picture yet. There's the picture.
I love looking at white people and going, them.
Them.
You see how far I've come in 60s? I couldn't refer to you people as them.
Yeah.
Like
them.
We were honkies back then.
And honkies. What a wonderful term you could say on sitcoms back then.
Yeah. Honky. George Jefferson.
And white people go, oh, Lord. White people, I'm going to invent something that really pains white people in terms of, but nothing pains you. Cracker, honky, redneck, nothing
just
pains.
buy the house next door.
I just want to find a real hurting.
Something hurtful.
Well,
it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I'll help you out. Taxpayer.
Oh, damn. No, you didn't.
Hey, old melanoma
hurts us. I like Wonder Bread. Wow, I'm going to go home and cry.
Cracker,
yeah.
And all your, all your racial slurs, any white people racial slurs, have a dominant, like the reason you're called cracker is from the crack of the whip.
Right.
And redneck is something that rich white people used to call poor white people.
Yeah.
When they couldn't afford slaves. And they had to do their own field work.
And they get their redneck.
So there's nothing really.
It just shows you that that we're the chosen color because you can't come up with anything that pisses us off.
Really upsets us.
How about the chosen?
That was a joke for the asses that are trying to get us in trouble.
The chosen neutral,
Yeah.
There's no white version of the N-word. There really isn't.
There's no horrifying.
And it's been.
But you guys aren't willing to give up on
There's
that.
been so many years of trying to come up with
and
one.
they will continue to try, right, Patrice?
I just don't think I think black people have stopped elevating with our racism.
Yeah.
I think white people are still fighting hard to keep on the cutting edge of race.
Yeah.
Black people, we need to invent something.
Hold on, we got a guy.
Yeah.
We got a guy. I want to go to him. His name is Rob. He's in Columbus. He's white and he was raised by black parents. Are we?
Wow.
Are we talking to Steve Martin?
That's he's the backwards different strokes.
We got the jerk on the line. Rob.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Wait, you still sound white.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, when I was 6 months, my parents had died in a car accident, and their best friends were black, and they adopted me, and I'm 37 now, and you should see how difficult it is when someone accuses me of being racist. Now, at times I didn't like my parents, but it had nothing to do with the black. And needless to say, the family pictures are a little odd and spot.
Rob, I got to start by saying, what is wrong with you physically that they allowed a black couple to adopt you?
That's terrible. Oh, that's awful.
I'm sorry, Rob.
Did you ever say what you're talking about?
Yeah, the only thing wrong with me physically is I like your guys' show a lot.
There you go. I'm just messing with you, Rob.
I know. But it's interesting when they talk about race, and I mean, someone accuses you of being racist. How are you, you guys talk about, oh, we have black friends, or we have Patrice come on, and how you even come back with, I tell someone, well, my parents are black. No one believes that. I mean,
of course not.
Yeah, but we just go for the lame defense of, well, I got a black friend. I remember we got in some trouble up there in Boston. I was like, I got black friends.
Yeah, that's
gonna be racist. Thank you, Rob.
Take care.
Stump Brain handed over a little ditty for everybody. It's quick. I promise.
Everyone's a little bit racist today. So everyone's a little bit racist. Okay. Ethnic jokes might be uncouth, but you laugh because they're based on truth. Don't take them as personal attacks. Everyone enjoys them. So relax.
See, can't we all just get along? Jared in Boston, listening on BCN. Jared.
Hey, boys. Patrice. Hello, Patrice.
What?
Hello.
You need an answer? Like, what are you, my girlfriend?
He's trying to, relate or something.
I'm trying to have a conversation here.
Right.
All right, go ahead. You know I'm here. What do you? Go ahead, man.
Patrice, you call white people melanoma cheeks? What are we, cancer cheeks?
That's your thing. That's what y'all get.
No, melanoma is like a form of skin cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Gets
trying.
them.
I thought you were trying for what's the other word? Melanin.
No,
cheeks.
melanoma cheeks.
No. Oh, you really were.
I absolutely knew what I was talking
You really
about.
wish we had cancer cheeks.
I didn't wish you had cancer, but that's what you guys get. Weird cancers. That's your.
All right, I
curse.
got you now.
Cancer of the neck. That's what. A lot of people get funny cancers, and you get at least something.
Look at John McCain. He's got more bandages on his freaking body. What's going on with him? Every time they add a bandage, his ratings are going down.
He's starting to look like a piece of fruit. He needs to just sit in vinegar.
Like a rotting piece of
They just need
fruit.
to put him in vinegar and roll him around in vinegar. Old Pickle McCain.
You know, some asses just writing boring on instant feedback. Then go find something else to listen to. You effing hater. So done with these idiot haters that claim they're fans of the show. Go find something else.
So
Who gives a crap?
Let me clarify. Melanoma was the correct word, sir.
Yeah, they throw a Band-Aid on him, and wow, he drops in the polls.
Oh my!
He's down another 10%.
He's shrinking.
Yeah, he had Band-Aids all over his head the other day, and God, they're just constantly ripping stuff off of him.
Who wants to look at that guy as the president?
Doctors picking at him like the turkey carcass in the fridge. You just open it up and pick a little piece of meat off.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, what do you got? Before you know it, there's just bones left.
That's brilliant. I was thinking yesterday. I'm like, what is wrong with America that these are our choices? Obama, who doesn't have enough What happened?
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'm laughing at you. Get ready to explode.
No, but seriously, what is wrong with America that our choices for the presidency is a guy that truly doesn't have enough experience? He really doesn't. And McCain, that's the best the Republicans can come up with? This is America.
I finally have a reason why I'm not going to vote for Obama. That has nothing to do with race. Has to do with something I saw. I saw, if you remember.
And if this was a white guy and you saw this.
Mayor Goldie Wilson from Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
If you remember, Hill Valley before was a very beautiful place.
Yeah.
And then when Mayor Goldie Wilson took over, who was the mop guy at the diner, who became mayor because he was inspired by Marty to become mayor. Mayor Goldie Wilson. And he actually won, and Hill Valley turned into crap. There's a homeless guy sleeping on the bench. A movie theater turned into a porno theater.
The black man?
Right.
You're basing.
I've never seen. I really don't.
You're basing your vote
on Goldie Wilson.
Back to the Future.
I don't think Goldie Wilson made a good mayor.
Did you just preface that?
Yes, sir.
It has nothing to do with him being black.
Well,
Why don't you use the white mayor reference somewhere?
Well, when the white mayor was there in 1955, it was a great place.
Freeman saved the world from the disaster.
Morgan didn't do anything. He was just crossing his fingers, hoping the white people would blow the asteroid up.
He knew that if you sent, they prepared years to stop this asteroid. And the black president kept his strength, and the world didn't end.
I'm still just...
How come you couldn't make that?
Because I'm basing it on Goldie Wilson.
The black mayor.
The black mayor at Hill Valley.
Why did you say it's not racial? It has nothing to do with him being black.
I don't know. He didn't do a good job.
You know what?
Goldie Wilson sucked.
Why don't you, Anthony, tell me how my boob tastes.
Mayor Red.
Hey, Patrice.
Why don't you just tell me how my boob tastes?
And by the way, you were hurtful to a lot of white people out there, so Stephen S. from Bayshore is fighting back. He writes, Patrice has watermelonoma this morning.
Oh.
That's okay, buddy. One day you'll get sickle cell, too. I can't wait for the first white sickle cell case.
Sickle cell.
All right, we got to take a break. What are we going to do next? We don't know, because we just make this crap up as we go along.
Somebody wrote boring?
Yeah, idiot. Will you get the... Thank you.
About Wednesday.
Say, what do you let those boys push you around like that for? Well, they're bigger than me. Stand tall, boy. Have some respect for yourself. Don't you know if you let people walk over you now, they'll be walking over you for the rest of your life. Look at me. You think I'm going to spend the rest of my life in this flop house? Watch it, Goldie. No, sir. I'm going to make something of myself. I'm going to night school. And one day, I'm going to be somebody. That's right. He's going to be mayor. Yeah, I'm mayor. Now that's a good idea. I could run for mayor.
A colored mayor, that'll be the day.
You wait and see, Mr. Carruthers. I will be mayor. I'll be the most powerful man in Hill Valley, and I'm gonna clean up this town.
Good. You can start by sweeping the floor.
Wow. Clean up this town. He turned it into a mess. Hill Valley was beautiful.
And that's why you're not voting for Obama.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. Make it. And it was a great little town, all clean. Everything was nice. And then Goldie takes over, and there's filth.
I've never seen this movie.
How did you never see Back to the Future?
There's a few movies of that you should see I haven't seen. That's one.
Yeah.
And that scene sounded like In the Heat of the Night. I thought this was supposed to be some...
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
What is his name? Charlie Fry in the movie?
Yeah.
Or whatever, Charlie Fly? But like,
what? George McFly?
That was awful. That sounded like a racist movie.
Oh, yeah. You should see where they go, they lock Marty McFly in the trunk of the band's car, and one of them gets out of the car, and then Biff's little gang goes, "Hey, why don't you get out of here, spook?" It's a comedy, a fun-filled family comedy with some real racist language in it.
Jesus.
And then the rest of them get out of the car, and they go, "Hey, we don't want to mess with any reefer addicts." Because they're smoking a little weed, you know?
This movie is why Obama doesn't get your vote, huh?
Yeah, because Goldie Wilson sucked as mayor of Hill Valley.
The black mayor.
The black mayor who went from mop guy at the diner to mayor of Hill Valley.
Something just came upon me.
Yes, sir.
Is this city falling apart with the blind, cheating, coke addict mayor?
Well, he's the governor, so that's New York State. He hasn't had enough time to screw anything up yet.
But what do you mean? Well, how much time does he need?
I'm not saying he's going to screw anything up. I'm just saying he hasn't had enough time if he was going to screw something up.
Just fine with the blind, and may I say, a blind guy that won't wear the make you feel more comfortable glasses.
Right.
Cheated on his wife. Wife cheated on him, and he admitted to doing a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
And the city's perfect. Do you feel scared?
Well, the city is from Bloomberg and Giuliani. That's why the city's what the city is.
Okay, so then why don't you say the countries will be from, Reagan and Bush then? Why say that? And then go with it. Don't even let it, Obama has nothing to do with how this country's going to be run. Just like the blind guy has nothing to do with how the city.
No, he does, but he hasn't been in enough. He hasn't been in long enough.
How long does he have to be in?
He's got to be in like 2 years. Before, you really see what impact he makes.
Let's say Obama has to be in for 2 years, and then he only has another 2 to go. So really, you're only dealing with a Negro president for 2 years.
For 2 years.
There you go.
But then, because then you're still feeling the effects of what he did for 2 years into the next presidency.
It's going to take 2 years to erase Bush, then another 2 years to put his stamp on it, and then the next white guy that comes in will have 2 years to erase the Negro president.
Right.
And then his own stamp for 2 years. So really, you only have to deal with the Negro president for 2 years of him actually being in and 2 years of what he done.
Right.
So 4 years you have to deal with the black president.
Right.
You can't deal with a black man for 4 years out of your life.
From the polls, it looks like that's what we're going to have to deal with.
Yay.
He's ahead. I know you'll feel very good.
Yay.
You'll be very proud as a black man.
I hope he's the black president that you all are afraid of.
The one that just turns into Farrakhan the second he takes the inauguration.
Fried white baby feet.
fried white baby feet?
Oh.
Is that what we have
his
to look
inaugural
forward?
Speech will be he be eating a fried white baby feet and candied white baby toes.
Oh God!
Delicious candied white baby toes.
Well,
that's our new national candy.
No one's really. I don't see this fear. Obama doesn't strike fear into people. It's this whole kind of. We're a little iffy about the whole thing as white people.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And the wife gets people a little nervous. The wife gets people a little nervous.
He just needs to tell her to shut up.
Because he's a politician, so he knows what the majority of the people want to hear. He's placating to all the races and white people and everything else.
White women love sassy black women, though.
In movies.
In real life.
Sure, you like seeing Queen Latifah going like, let me show you, honey, child. I'm going to show you how to do. But in real life, I don't think people like sassy black women because they're the ones at DMV. They're the ones that motor vehicle that you got to deal with.
No, but
they're the ones where you go to pay a
sassy,
ticket.
Those are angry. Sassy
is angry.
No. Sassy
is the movie version of angry.
Is Florence from Alice. Like
you can't name one. You can't name one real life sassy black woman.
Yes, you can. People who work in offices all know sassy black honey child women.
Honey child
women that run the office, even the white boss. Like when they just, they get up and they come in there. Excuse me, I hate to interrupt this important white meeting, but who moved my stapler now?
And they all go, oh, look at she's going at it.
All crazy Joyce. And white women love those black women. Like they go, uh-oh, and then that's the white women, that's when they start manipulating, like, they trying to make us work on Sunday. What? My white friend Karen said they trying to make us work on, But look at, white America loves, it. You see it in the sitcoms. They don't like, what character you never see? You never see a angry, intimidating black dude ever on TV, ever. That a actual character that makes white people uncomfortable, like an angry black dude or a sassy black dude, a black dude that goes, honey, not even that. Just Nell Carter. You see, Give Me a Break. You see, Florence. There's a bunch of like, no, what you say, honky? And it's like, yay.
Shirley Hempel.
All of them. You love sassy black women in this country. So
Aunt Esther.
Fish eye fool. Oh, she's so cute. Because you're not afraid of them, but you think that's hilarious that they're walking around like, you better shut up. Now, you never see that with there's never a black man on TV that ever is intimidating.
You don't think George Jefferson was?
Are you out of your mind? You almost threw something in your face. Like,
okay.
If I had hot coffee, I'd throw it on you.
I'll give you one. James Evans. He was intimidating. He used to go. Remember when he get pissed on that show?
He might be the only. But here's James though. He never could keep a job. He was really.
James could never get a break.
He was strong for the family, but weak outside to America. And there was no white people that ever like congregated with them. You never seen James at the office being James.
No.
It was his frustration being out there with white folks, and then at home he was strong James.
One of my favorite episodes, and this kind of summed up James and made him look like he looked bad. He even made him look bad. Was when he was supposed to go down and get a promotion.
Right.
And it wasn't in the bag. He had to go and talk to the stupid white boss that was very demeaning to him and everything. But he was like, Florida, I know I'm getting this promotion. He's like, James, I'm so proud of you, James. James. So he goes, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the rent money and we're going to throw a big party. And then I'm going to get this promotion and it'll all be taken care of.
Okay.
And of course he doesn't get the promotion. And they blew all the rent money on a party. And I'm just sitting there going,
and he turned.
Oh, see? That's called a certain kind of rich. That's what this.
Strong in the family.
Right.
Physically intimidating.
Yes, he was.
It had a coolness about him.
Yeah.
But in white world, he was just big old, dumb, goofy Negro man. But Nell Carter.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is very, very indicative of slavery, by the way, where black women have been pushed ahead to be the boss of the family because strong black men were killed. But read that yourself.
Jesus.
I know it's morning program, but listen, but seriously. And so black women, she's not the boss, but unofficially, she's smarter than everybody.
So she's running things,
she's
really.
Running things. She really runs. Chief, oh crazy Chief, you crazy Chief. Oh, don't listen to Chief, but he's really the boss. But all the white kids look at. She's a really dead sassy bedwarmers. That's how they put The characters, the black women characters in there, be sassy like bed warmers. The maid, but they really ain't the boss. When it boils down to it, shut up or you're fired or you lose it, whatever. Just like Maude, Florence and Maude used to just be her housekeeper. But if you look at there's no intimidating figure on TV. Man, in movies is different, but on TV, your sitcoms is always a goofy or a weak black, or not even a black character at all. Man-wise. There's no intimidating black man on TV.
I don't know. You're talking sitcoms, right?
Sitcoms.
Okay, because white men were completely castrated, especially in the 80s,
but
as far as sitcoms
that's how
go.
They really are.
The goofy
White guys are like that. But
really?
White guys are really...
Are they?
They're pee-whipped jerks.
Is that
I travel all around this country, and you just go, are you really? Are you that serious? That's why you kill your women. Because
we kill our women.
White guys.
We kill our women.
You throw your women in lakes and kill them because you don't know. You build up to this point where, white women, like in Ray Romano, except for in Ray Romano's case, is perfect in Everybody Loves Raymond. Yeah. His wife treats him like garbage. Right. And he goes, yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear. But in real world, you yes, dear, until you cheat on her, meet the other woman and want to get rid of your wife, and you kill her.
That is a white thing to do. I'll give you that.
Let's talk about what black people do.
What do we do?
We can't say it because we'll get fired.
We don't kill our wives.
No.
And why? See, black people will do. A black person will do one thing, and it will represent our entire history. Like that's what we always did. We do not have a history of tossing. Look at this. Look at this damn cop who kills his women. What's his name? Peterson.
Yeah.
He just goes, I'm tired of this bitch. Off with her head. He's like King. He's like Henry.
Come on.
White guys have a history of killing their wives when they feel like it. Black guys don't kill their wives, and they'll go, what about OJ? Exactly. Keep saying OJ to the end of the world, but before OJ, who was the reference? And after OJ, who's the reference? Yeah. It's Juice. He killed his white wife. But
there's certainly white crime and black crime.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the serial killers are white.
Most of the worst crimes are white, but we...
Oh, and you guys are...
Worse.
Why are... How come I'm not
black
afraid
people
we have quality
guy
crimes. You make it up in quantity.
This brain is rolling.
Oh, I'm glad I got back in time for that smashing.
We deal in quantity. We do a lot of dumb stuff.
Yeah.
White people do some really great.
I think black people are more impulsive. And white people are more, let me plan this out. I gotta get the boat on Christmas Eve. I gotta get the
more. It's a lot more prestigious.
Well, yeah, I think there's like more of a story that goes to it. Like the Scott Peterson. He's all right. It's Christmas Eve. The pregnant wife. I gotta get some duct tape. I gotta get some rope. I gotta get this. And black guys are like, my bitch was just effing this guy. Boom. Bam. In the head, and you end up in prison for life. And meanwhile, the white guy's like, I'm searching for her. I'm going to help in the search to find my wife.
But we also is in jail for life.
I know.
Don't forget most of the time you get caught.
Yeah, because we overthink it. We're like, who's going to believe that I killed my pregnant wife on Christmas Eve?
It's the first thing people think when you say the wife's missing and the husband said she went jogging earlier. But I just instantly go, the guy did it. He's guilty. Lock him up.
Because they overthink the whole thing. They come up with like a scenario where no way would anyone believe this.
Yeah.
But it's very
more impulsive. Someone steps on a toe, they get shot.
I'm just saying, to go back to the Obama thing, strong black dudes are not represented ever.
Yeah. Well, somebody said I was. Oh, they're gone.
What about Styx from Happy Days?
Wrong about
porn
Goldie.
Star?
Styx.
Styx is a porn star.
Oh, there he is.
Had a fine black role in Happy Days.
Of course, Styx. Styx the kidnapper.
I want to hear from Zoe from Harlem over there, who said I'm wrong about Goldie Wilson.
Well, you're not going to hear from
I got to.
No.
Come on. I have to. Because I know I'm not wrong, because I know he's going to. I know what he's going to say.
You know what's funny about you two? I'm like the I don't know. I'm like a referee or something. Like it's an observation though. I was percolating really bad as we came back from break, and I ran to the bathroom. It took literally 2 seconds from me leaving the chair and being out of the situation for you guys to go black versus white. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
It's like every show is like Geraldo with us. You got to put a chair across my face.
But right now, look, I just.
All right, wait. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go to Zoe.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Zoe. Zoe in Harlem.
Zoe.
Good morning.
Hi, Zoe.
Zoe. So we were talking about you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What, Patrice? Black women don't want to, Zoe sounds
she
like
sounds
she's
cute,
hot.
but that's another thing we have to do. She has to sound like Condoleezza Rice when she calls. Be real, Zoe. Come on, girl. Come on, girlfriend. Tell this cracker what it is.
Yeah, what happened? Why am I wrong about Goldie?
Yeah, what's up,
Goldie Wilson, horrible mayor of Hill Valley.
Well, the whole Back to the Future thing. I don't think he was a horrible mayor. I think it's when McFly went back to the future, he did something wrong.
No, I'm talking the first one where he just comes back and he ends up right there on Main Street, and there's a porno theater and a homeless guy sleeping on the bench, and there's newspapers all over. There's a helicopter with a searchlight flying over the clock tower.
Can I ask one quick question?
Yes.
Did the movie imply that it was his fault, that it was the black man's fault for the town being like
Not at all. Not at all. But I'm like, the town was fine.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And then Mayor Goldie Wilson steps in, and the town sucks.
Yeah, Patrice as a white guy, you just know.
You just know Mayor Goldie Wilson was corrupt. He was taking money.
And when you were describing that scene from Back to the Future, I really thought you were describing the Dinkins administration.
Yeah, Mayor Goldie Dinkins.
But you know what? A lot of people like to go, well, look what happened in New York City when Dinkins was mayor. The economy also was pretty effing bad.
Oh, Dinkins was the worst mayor, though. Come
and it
on.
was all his fault. But what happened to the fact that he took over for Koch? What happened to that theory that he had to deal with Koch's nonsense?
Well, he did for a little while, but Koch was there during
he took bad and made it worse, is what you're saying.
But Koch had to make up for like Abe Beam, and the city was completely broke at that point. So Koch actually got the city back on its feet, but he wasn't tough on crime. The first one that was tough on crime and cleaning up the city was Giuliani. He's the first mayor that came in and actually kind of, dealt with that situation.
Made the combat zone into Disneyland.
Yeah. Brought a lot of money into New York City. Sorry, the whole, culture thing is, of smut and murder is gone from Times Square.
Making white people safe.
Yeah.
But that was fun back in the day.
Yeah.
You know
Walking
something?
around that crap.
It was scary.
Why would that C blocker take away Pete Bulls? What dude? That's what I'm talking about, a dude code. That's a dude. Dude goes, I'm going to take away Pete Bulls.
It was scary back then. I never came into the city. I was petrified to come into New York City.
Well, all right,
it was
can we take a break?
Very scary.
Well, we got what are we calling these things? Do we know?
Stupid Goldie.
The Morning Buzz with Sam. We got a new one. These things are pretty hot with the listeners. So let's see what the Morning Buzz with Sam is all about today. Need a better name, but that's what we're calling it for now.
We're back with more news. We just recently reported that E-Rock from the Opie and Anthony Show would be looking for a new job.
What, E-Rock? Will you get back to your post?
E-Rock abandons his post
all
a
the
lot.
Time. Stop socializing.
Mr. Rock had just found a position as a television spokesperson, but after a controversial commercial, he's once again out of work.
Commercial for Heinz shows an apron-clad man in the kitchen making sandwiches for the kids before sending off his significant other with a kiss and urging him to come straight home from work.
The sex bagel reportedly insisted on inserting his own personal habits into the condiment commercial. However, after the spot aired in the UK, many were outraged, including radio personality Opie.
Why would they have two gay guys kissing to sell mayonnaise?
Well,
in a shocking twist, Opie's partner, Anthony, disagreed and was reportedly beyond upset about what happened to his former coworker.
Why are people so hung up on what gay people are doing? Like, does it really affect anybody.
Why was Anthony so upset? Haven't heard much about Jill lately. Could a new budding romance be on the horizon?
If he comes straight home, that's bad. He's got to come gay home. He's got to still be gay.
We don't know. But as far as we can tell, Antha Rock may be the next big thing in celebrity couple radio. Stay tuned as we keep you updated on all the inside info from around the globe.
White boy music, Patrice. White boy music.
That's scary white boy music.
White boy music. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. I do believe we have a good one today. Thank you to Patrice O'Neill, patriceo'neill.com. Houston Improv next weekend.
3rd, 4th, and 5th of July.
Very nice. I highly recommend you go see Patrice.
I'm in the city doing my regular spots at Stand Up New York on Friday and Saturday of this weekend.
That's a good club, by the
Stand Up
way.
New York, 78 in Broadway.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while. I should stop by and say hi.
212-595-0850. It's just a, all day kind of, it's not like headlining hour stuff, but it's more like 30 minutes, nice condensed version.
Just fooling around stuff.
No, I'm a professional.
All right. 877-212-ONA. We got a treat for everybody. It's been a while. He's entering the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Club Soda Kenny.
Traffic and weather on the 8s with Club Soda Kenny. Good morning, everybody. It's Club Soda Kenny with the Opie and Anthony traffic and weather on the 8s. And this, yes.
The kid might be right.
Most of the people are at work already, though.
Well, that's true.
You're supposed to kind of do traffic like 7 o'clock hour, 8 o'clock hour. Who's keeping track?
Yeah, I waited as long as possible to ruin a great show. So let's start off with the weather.
Okay.
Cleveland, possible thunderstorms. Enjoy the thunder and lightning, Cleveland. It's 88 and sunny in Cincinnati, and Chad Johnson is in minicamp getting ready to beat up on your Browns. Baton Rouge. I don't know what it means either, believe me. Baton Rouge, 90 degrees, scattered thunderstorm. Great. Just what Louisiana needs. More heat, more rain, and another Spears kid being born. Albuquerque.
He's looking around the room for
laughs.
He looks around after every line.
It's a dramatic pause.
Oh, okay.
93 degrees, Albuquerque. Isolated thunder showers. Make sure you wear a sombrero because not only will you look like an ass, but you'll get wet. Whatever happened to it's a dry heat. Enjoy the rain, New Mexicans.
And
He's a mess.
Oh.
And now let's do some traffic. In Boston, in the intersection of Hancock Street and Plain Street, some inconsiderate bastard rolled his car over onto commuter rail tracks, making both the driver and rail passengers late. People are cautioned to avoid the area unless you want to see the buffoon that made you late for work explode like a piñata when the train comes. Also in Massachusetts, there was an accident on Route 128 North in Danvers after a car driving the wrong way caused a serious accidents, I meant to say. On the scene, one of the victims was asked what happened, but his response was unintelligible due to having pieces of radiator stuck in his gums. No reports so far have been confirmed that the driver was intoxicated or at least mildly retarded. Or maybe a relative of mine. Who knows?
A little ad lib.
Yeah.
Radiator stuck in his gums.
Yeah.
Kenny's ad libbing. I like this.
Yeah.
Here's one of my favorites.
Okay.
There's a motorcycle accident and the driver skidded for a quarter mile. Don't you love people with road rash? Don't they look purty? I hope all his skin got peeled off, and then the people who were inconvenienced by the traffic backup should just throw things at him, and then any bone that wasn't broken should be snapped in half by tire irons. And before the guy goes into shock and becomes unconscious, hopefully he will be able to enjoy being set on fire.
I didn't realize the death song was so long. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it had more. I just thought dun 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 was it.
No. Thank you for enjoying the traffic and weather on the 8th with me, Club Soda Kenny, on the was perfect up until my traffic and weather report, Opie and Anthony show.
Aw.
Club Soda Kenny, everyone.
He's had some better ones, I think.
Look at Kenny. Yeah. He knows because he cut his report short by 3 or 4 stories. Kenny just wants
punched out.
Kenny wants out.
No, it's...
What happened?
I don't know. The bit might be getting a little played out.
Oh, wow.
That is always good when somebody has a self-realization. You just go, maybe it should stop.
When did you realize, Kenny?
When everything was written for me.
You didn't like the writing today?
No, they did good, but,
It took all of 5 minutes to just quit. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah.
If this was the Kenny show, you would have to do another 4 hours and 55 minutes of something.
Yeah, but I'd be prepared then.
Oh, you was unprepared?
No, I was prepared, but I usually like to be a little more hands-on.
Oh, so you know what you do?
Oh, you're blaming the writers.
Yeah. Look at Mr. Heigl.
All right, let's go, Kenny.
Grey's Anatomy.
Because they're going to be talking about you today going, wow, that sucks. So come on.
Club Soda Heigl.
What are you saying, Kenny?
People are working to the best of their abilities.
You usually help write it?
No, I like to put my own little personal touch on
This is
things.
not your voice, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
What was different about this traffic? Because something was definitely different.
No, it's just like the same scoop you up with a shovel
humor.
Yeah, the poor lady that's got to pay $7 for her mochaccino that got spilled.
You should have played it more like Roseanne and less like Margaret Cho, if you know what that means. Roseanne took control of her own destiny, and Margaret Cho just let people write things for her.
No, usually I'm professional enough to sell it. But today I just
he's disgruntled. He's in the 3rd season of doing his traffic thing. He wants to have more.
He didn't believe in
more power.
He didn't believe in the material today.
No
Steve,
belief.
he didn't believe in the material today.
Yeah, no, we.
What was different about today's traffic?
I don't know. We took the. It was.
Who usually writes this?
It's. I usually write it. The last time Kenny took it all by himself, and I didn't think the reaction he got was that good. So I grabbed.
But how did he feel?
I think Kenny was much happier the last time he did it.
Yeah.
But you weren't. So you're just a
But they weren't either.
producer.
They weren't either.
But now they hate it even more, and now the bit could be gone.
I don't think so. I think we could give it another shot.
No, I think that might have been the death knell for the
right.
for the bit.
Good.
You
Next
might
bit.
have to play the Hulk music.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Please
think
do that.
I think we might have to bury this one, Kenny.
That Kenny, God, and it was such a.
Besides, we got tragic news with Roland. Yeah,
Of course.
Well,
which
that's
kind of
true.
took over your spotlight.
It did.
I think we all understand that that's what happened, really. You were the big thing, and then Roland getting tickled as he's doing the tragic news just kind of made his candle shine a little brighter.
I'm very happy behind the scenes, just fetching things for you guys.
Fetching.
Admiring.
Anthony, you want to play the Hulk music?
I'd love to.
Kenny, any final thoughts on your bit that is
you got it?
now over?
Wait, you have the Hulk music?
All right, play it.
When the hell did this happen?
Play it. Kenny, any final thoughts?
Thank you. It's been real.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
You're in the spotlight for, I don't know,
Lord.
a few weeks.
Here's what Hollywood does to you, Kenny, right?
Yep.
He was happy just being the quiet assassin.
Yeah.
And you forced personality on him. And now he's like,
Now he's
I
a
never
failure.
asked for this, but now he's drunk with the idea of a little personality on the show, but he was happy not. Then you dangle it in front of him, and now you're taking it away. It's power tripping, man.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Kenny, say goodbye.
Kenny, don't.
I'll say this.
Give it another shot, man.
All right, Kenny's got some.
Patrice, it's better to be the kingmaker than the king.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and I agree. And they dangle the carrot in front of you, Kenny. and you did want it a little. Didn't you taste it? Didn't you taste glory for a second?
No, I know I'm terrific.
but for some reason, your self-esteem was just. Tell me how my boob tastes. You lost it now, and you quitting.
And Kenny apologized to us because we were heading toward an A show today.
Yep.
Yeah. Grade A. We were going to give ourselves an A today. Now we're lucky to get a B plus.
Yeah, and
we're lucky to get a B plus today.
Is now on my shoulders.
Yes, it is.
And you said I was happy being back.
I struck out in the ninth inning instead of hitting a home run.
That's right, Kenny.
Yeah, you were the one. Put it over the top. Give us that A mark, and now.
All right, here, Steve wants
the average
me to read
down.
this.
I think Steve wants you to read. Steve wants you to go back to the bit that wasn't working.
Yeah, here. So let the listeners decide. Get typing on instant feedback. In New Jersey, exit 91 on the Garden State Parkway in Brick is closed because a bunch of different cars crashed into one another and made a big pile. We call it a pileup in the traffic business. There's an overturned vehicle, multiple serious injuries, and the carnage on the road is making the exit ramp more like a slip and slide for all the EMTs on scene. Remember, pump your brakes when you hit the innards, or your rubbernecking asses will be part of the mayhem. Ha 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 ha!
Oh, Jesus.
Steve made you read that.
I love the sarcastic laugh.
All right, he might have got us up to an A minus for today's show.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just walk away, Kenny.
This music makes you want to cry.
Hold on,
I don't want to see it happen.
Hold on, Kristen from New York doesn't want to see this spit go away.
No.
Kristen.
Yes, please, I'm begging you. This is a highlight of my week when Club Soda Kenny comes on and does. It's my favorite bit you guys have ever done.
What's wrong with you?
Well, no,
I know, I love
Kenny,
it.
you were hot.
It's fabulous.
You were hot. I mean, the feedback on the bit was great. I think we might have just pushed it a little too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, that's what happens when you overwrite. You just have to let him do his thing.
Yeah, you just got to do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I like him better than Roland's bit. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Oh, well, watch this. Kenny doesn't have a script in front of him. Kenny, do a little freestyle for everybody. Prove that you don't need a script in front of you.
Kenny, here's on that script.
Yeah.
Could you please describe something that you go, this is not my voice? Like when you read it, you was.
He just did.
He just
did. He goes, Steve wants me to read this. He was basically saying.
No, like some of the stuff that you might change a word or two.
Kenny, just look. You don't need a script. Look.
No.
Look. See?
No.
Now watch how smart he is. Go ahead, Kenny. Give us something.
Go out and buy Meet the Creeps, people, and see how funny I really am. www.meetthecreeps.com. I plugged myself.
Oh, God. Oh, see.
What do you got on Back to the Future? Look, he doesn't need no script. Back to the Future.
Volume 1 and Volume 2. Meet
what?
the Creeps.
Oh, he's still on
No,
me.
Back to the Future. You ever see that movie?
Yeah, Biff, Baff, and the other thing.
Biff, Baff, and the other thing.
I'm watching Kenny now. How can he be mad when somebody writes for him?
Yeah.
Look at him.
How can he go, this is not my voice, and he has no voice? He's just like, this one is not mine. I don't know which one it is, but not this one.
He doesn't need no script. Give him something. Look, he can riff on anything. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Patrice.
I'm terrific when I'm put on the spot.
Give him something, Patrice. Maybe a little current events or something. He's good with current events.
A couple of these earthquakes all over the world.
Yeah, shake, rattle, and roll.
What does that even mean?
It's all earthquakes, everybody.
Oh, yeah, you shake, rattle, and roll.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm feeling you.
And you got one for him? Look, just to prove that he doesn't need no script in front of him.
Oh, damn. Let's see. The election.
Every 4 years.
Get out of here, please. We're down to a B minus.
Wow.
He said, I was happy being behind the scenes. I'm happy.
Let me say hi to Matt in Bayshore. Matt.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks
Hey.
for taking my call, man.
Yeah, no
Listen,
worries.
In the sequel to Back to the Future, Biff becomes mayor in the alternate 1985.
Yes.
And he becomes rich and powerful, and the rest of Hill Valley goes to you-know-what.
Uh-huh.
Now, that pretty much represents our country for like the last, 75, 80-plus years, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Goldie over there in Hill Valley messing things up.
No, Goldie messed things up. Stop. When he first came back, the town was a mess.
No.
Newspapers.
Not necessarily, because the old
Homeless.
man was going to be there either or not on that bench, There's always an old man passed out in front of a porn place.
There wasn't when it was the 50s.
I don't even think there was porn in the 50s.
Mayor Goldie Wilson ruined Hill Valley. That's why I'm not voting for Obama.
Yeah, I'm not voting for it either, man. But hey, thanks for taking my call, guys. I got to get back to work.
Word.
Why is everyone confusing it with when Biff brings the sports almanac back and builds his Biff Casino?
You're obsessed with Back to the Future.
And ruins it. I'm not talking about that. I understand that's the, alternate reality.
Zoe in Harlem's back. Zoe.
Zoe.
I thought we dealt with you already.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
I tried to fix it early. Just trying to explain that it was really just his fault, not the black guy.
How is it Biff's fault?
Biff ruined the city.
But in 2,
Not
Biff
Goldie.
ruined the city.
Not Goldie.
Goldie ruined the city in 1. The city looked like garbage.
It looked like a regular city.
No, it looked like crap. What happened? The nice movie theater was a porno theater. There's a homeless guy sleeping on the bench. There's a helicopter shining spotlights down on the clock tower and the property in front of it. There's newspapers all over the place, garbage laying everywhere. Mayor Goldie Wilson stunk. And that's why Obama's not getting my vote.
Some SE 80s fictional future movie with the star of Family Ties is causing you to not make the most important vote in the world.
We got Travis.
Well, let's not forget that Goldie Wilson's son was the successful mayor in Back to the Future 2 2015.
Yes.
So,
good for you.
This is all these guys do behind the scenes is talk about Back to the Future.
I've never.
Do you agree that Goldie Wilson screwed up Hill Valley?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think he was tough enough on crime.
Oh, well.
And quality of life issues.
Well, I mean, it was the same in the beginning of the movie and then at the end of the movie. But let's not forget that at the end of the movie, Marty had a new truck and his family was successful.
Yeah, but not because of Goldie Wilson.
No, but I don't think... I see, I don't know what the previous mayor
a cult
did.
hit? This Back to the Future? How big of a movie is this?
See, for white people, it's
big.
huge.
It's the Scarface of white people?
It really is,
it's
huge.
up there.
I can't believe you've never seen it.
It touched the chord? Because it has Huey Lewis in the news, and it stinks. Too much white pop.
Too much white.
All right.
Found your white line.
It was huge.
Oh, yeah. The ride at Universal Studios is great. It's gone now?
Yeah, they put a Simpsons ride in there.
What?
I know.
You can't bump Biff anymore and send him back and...
It's gone.
Because Michael J. is all shaking. They don't want to represent that.
Jeez.
Is this a big movie for you, too?
Ride ruled.
I saw it back in the day. I didn't feel the need to buy the DVD and watch it as many times these guys have.
And Raging Bull. Never seen Raging Bull either. I don't want to see nothing. Too many white heroes.
Now you're insane.
Yeah. I've seen
Raging
Rocky,
Bull is
and
one
that
of
was
the
enough for me.
Raging Bull is one of the greatest movies ever.
Good for that.
Go watch it.
You watch Friday After Next, and then I'll go.
Hell no.
I'll watch Raging Bull. Then Raging Bull can blow me.
How about we do a little double feature?
What's that?
We watch both movies in the same night.
I'll watch a white movie you suggest, and you watch a black movie.
Hell yeah, I'll do that for the next time you're in, Patrice.
Good. Which will be in the year 2015 when I'm mayor.
When you're mayor. Mayor Patrice O'Neill.
This means we're going to have to communicate. You know that.
Let's do it.
Next time you come in, I will see that movie. What was it again?
Minister Society.
I've seen that one. That's a good movie.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
I'll think of something good. Black.
Raging Bull was amazing, though. I'm serious.
When Stella got her groove back.
Hell no.
Oh, God.
Hell no. I'm not watching Raging
Hell no.
Bull.
No, now you're talking about black chick flicks.
I don't care. I gotta watch.
I'm gonna go see a black chick flick.
I don't want to see white heroes who lost to Rocky. Who's the black guy that was really good?
Clubber Lang.
Anyway, he's famous. He got a whole movie because he lost.
Hell no. Black chick
Sugar
flick.
Ray Robinson.
Go screw.
How about Soul Food? Go see Soul Food.
Hell no.
Well, then I'm not seeing Raging Bull.
Fine.
Well, good.
I hope people go see it, though. That's your pay for today. I got to get those plugs in for you. These guys do this for free, so the least you could do out there is go see them. Patrice O'Neill at the Improv in Houston, the 4th of July weekend.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Our music's over now. It's just awkward for everybody.
We don't
go.
Get
the big out. We just kind of have to leave now. So.
All right.
Where's my jacket? Give me my cup of coffee.
All right.
So, this is
The last time I saw a pair of jugs that big, 2 hillbillies were blowing on them.
Whip 'em out Wednesday. Get a wow sticker, get flashed, get happy. The Opie and Anthony Show. XM 202.
That could work too. Here we are, XM Satellite Radio. Patrice O'Neill filling in for Jim Norton. Got a few people on the bleachers. And we got the guys obsessing about Back to the Future. It just never, ever ends.
It's just one of those movies that we've all seen many times, and we reference it a lot.
I saw it once, maybe twice.
Oh, see,
it was good.
Well, no, it's
good.
not like we're saying, my God, this is a great movie. It's it's one of those movies that you've seen so many times that you can reference it a lot. So we do it a lot.
Yeah, you guys do that a lot. And then there was a GTA video you guys were just studying.
Yes, somebody made a Grand Theft Auto mod where they did a Back to the Future one, made a DeLorean, and the stupid train from 3.
Yeah, appears. And
why would he make a steam train time machine?
And
that's the dumbest.
And the car disappears when it
time
hits
machine.
88 miles an hour.
Well, of course, that's the speed.
I understand.
Got to get up to 88 miles an hour.
I do know that much about the movie.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to Ronnie in the Windy City of Chicago. Ronnie.
Yo, it's Ryan, actually. But Mayor Goldie Wilson was a terrible mayor. He was not tough on crime, in particular terrorism.
Yes.
He had Libyans running around Hill Valley.
You bring up a great point there that I didn't even realize.
Does he? Does he bring up a great point?
Libyan terrorists were running around Hill Valley as Mayor Goldie Wilson did nothing. Did nothing to protect the citizens of Hill Valley from Libyan terrorists who were armed with AK-47s and RPGs.
Exactly.
And we're destroying photomats.
Plutonium.
Plutonium.
Liquid plutonium.
Oh, my God. They freaking... They recite dialogue from the movie and everything, these guys.
Of course.
Well, thanks, Ronnie.
Thank you.
All right, there goes Ronnie defending your Goldie Wilson argument,
Goldie,
Anthony.
horrible mayor of Hill Valley.
We're getting the unedited version of the Shaq rap there, Patrice.
Good.
Oh, that I want to hear.
That really worked today. That was really funny. That
I
whole
love
thing. Know what we could do? We every once in a while do the top country songs in America, but we're thinking of flipping it today and doing the top rap song in America. This song called Lollipop.
Song.
Have I heard this song?
Is that the top rap song?
It's pretty much right up there. If not at the top of the charts. Do you like this song?
I hate it. A million copies sold first week
of this song.
His album. So that means the song. It's because of that song.
Wow, there are two separate worlds.
Oh yeah,
I have no idea. So
that's sold.
Lil Wayne sold 1 million copies of his album.
Yeah,
first week out. Are you sure? Because Coldplay did 730,000 in their first week.
Yeah.
And the song's called Lollipop.
Yep.
Why don't you like it?
It's shitty.
It's just shitty.
It's just nothing.
Doesn't sound good.
It's just, I don't know. I don't put it this way. I feel old. I feel like, okay, back in the day, blah, blah, blah. But I listen to the song and I go, this shit stinks. But somebody's loving it because it sold 1 million copies. So someone who loves it needs to, speak up because I don't get it. It's awful, the music. And everything is built to be able to be on a ringtone now because evidently ringtones are the huge thing going on. So, I don't hate Lil Wayne for that's awful song. I just don't know who the people are who are fucking into this shit. I think it's awful. Play the song.
I want to read the lyrics. Ow. No homo. Young moolah baby.
No homo.
I say he's so sweet. make her want to lick the rapper, so I let her lick the rapper. She lick me like a lollipop. Yeah. She lick me like a lollipop. Yeah. She lick like a lollipop.
If you read the lyrics of Rapper's Delight like this,
me
it
like
sounds
a
awful.
lollipop.
True.
Let me continue. Shorty wanna thug, bottles in the club. Shorty wanna... Oh, Shorty? This is Shorty with a W?
I don't
Shorty,
fucking know. Like,
Shorty,
yo,
Shorty,
I'm
wanna
lost.
hump? You know I like to touch your lovely lady lumps. Come on, yeah, okay.
That's titties, I know that.
Lil mama had a swag like mine. She even wear her hair down her back like mine. I make her feel right when it's wrong like lying. Man, she ain't never had a love like mine. But man, I ain't never seen an ass like hers. That pussy in my mouth had me lost for words. Told her to back it up like burp, burp. What does that mean? Like burp, burp.
Back it up like beep. Maybe
yeah, but
the
it's
sound
spelled
of
burp, burp, B-E-R-P. Burp.
Maybe that. I think that means the truck is the truck.
Yeah, I understand. And I make that ass jump like jerp, jerp.
That's why.
And that's when she chorus, ooh, okay. After you back it up, then stop. Drop it, shorty. Drop it like it's hot.
You should get into rap.
You think?
You're really conveying this song the way I'm sure it was meant to be.
Drop it like it's hot. Do it, shorty. Don't stop. Shorty said well,
Is it an A? Was it an A at the end?
There's an A at the end, but I don't know if I should even take the chance there. But
you could do it.
I'm just reading lyrics
You're
here. Now
singing
I'm
a
mad
song.
What? Shorty said
Oh, look how scared you are.
I'm very scared. Patrice, can you just say that word for me so I can...
No, you little bitch, say it. Fuck you. I'm not saying shit.
Just leave the lyrics in my car. I'll read it later, and I'll say the word.
And beep your horn.
As many times as I do when I'm driving home.
Well, Shorty said that word. Seems like we hit a brick wall here with this whole bit. Well, there go and then it's, oh boy.
Oh, it's just loaded with it now?
I thought I could get away with it once, but then it's like again, then again, and then again, and then a big again.
What, 10 syllables?
It's in this part of the song 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times there, Patrice. I'm not saying the N-word, that's hack.
N-word.
You just say it or you don't say it.
Jerp, jerp. Ooh, okay. After I back it up, then I drop it like shorty, short. Hold on.
All right, why don't we play the song?
Page 2.
I want to hear how. Let's try to relate to this song.
Shorty said.
All right,
and you and
I'm going to try to relate to it.
You and I, we're with
This'll work.
we're with our bitches, and we're in a club.
We're with a shorty.
We're with our shorties.
Yeah, and we're in a club.
We're in a club.
This is
what
a
are we
hit-
drinking?
this is a hit, by the way.
I'm drinking Patron.
First of all, stop.
I'm at home.
Don't say Patron. Don't say Patron like niggas drink Patron. Say Patron. Everybody drinks fucking
Patron.
That's
but I'm home drinking Patron.
Tequila.
All right, Hennessy.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'll drink
Hennessy.
the Hennessy.
That's you can.
All right, on the Hennessy.
All right. We're drinking Hennessy.
So me and Aunt,
we're at the club.
We're in the club with our shorties, and we're drinking some Hennessy.
Cavassier.
Yeah.
White people drink Cavassier, but God let you have Cavassier. Go ahead.
All right.
At the club. Am I having some bub?
Get ready to burp.
I need some Cristal.
A little champagne. Black people can drink champagne in general. White people need an occasion. I will say, generally, just chilling in the club drinking champagne is a black man's
that's like really
activity.
High class shit.
White people need champagne. They have to have toast. They can't
you
just
got to toast and say happy whatever.
All right, here's Lil.
Unless the orange juice is in it.
Here's Lil Wayne and Lollipop. Some shit is going down at the club.
At the club.
No homo.
She is sucking his dick.
All right.
At the club.
She's sucking his dick at the club.
At the club?
At the club. He's a rapper. Let me tell you
How
something.
often does that happen at the
Listen,
club?
regular square motherfuckers get their dick sucked at home. If he's rapping about getting his, he has to be better than the average motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Average motherfucker get his dick sucked at his house. He has to upgrade it to club.
He's at the club.
And that's even upgraded from limousine. You had to upgrade it.
Yeah.
So, yes, he is getting his dick sucked inside the club.
With what? With like a rapper?
Well, it's sexual innuendo. His dick is a lollipop.
Yeah,
Just
of course
sucking
he
his
does.
lollipop.
Yeah, but what's up with the rapper part? That means he's uncircumcised.
No, he pulls
No.
he unwraps his dick out of his zipper.
So I let her lick the rapper, not R-A-P-P-E-R.
There's no condom there.
It's W-R-A-P-P-E-R.
Wait a minute, but it is word and he's wordplay. It's actually quite clever, evidently, because he lets me lick the rapper, but it's wordplay where he's licking. I'm the rapper.
He's the rapper.
Rapper, and then she's
Well,
sucking
yeah,
his
the
dick.
first part, make her want to lick the rapper. That's the MC.
That's him.
That's the
Right.
MC, yo.
Which is quite. I have to say, which is quite clever. I don't really want to analyze this and have any respect for this shitty song.
You don't
but,
like this at all.
But,
no, I
but
don't
if
either.
All right, what is rapper with the WR then?
maybe it's make her want to lick the rapper, so I let her lick the rapper.
I'm thinking he has like an aardvark penis, and he's she's got to get past that. part.
Wait, maybe. Okay, wait a
let's
second.
go.
Stop the presses. His dick is so long that it can wrap around something like.
The rapper.
So they call it the rapper because it can wrap around his leg. It can wrap around his.
We'll never be Black Ant. Damn. No. I didn't even think of that one. All right, let's go back to the song. Lil Wayne, Lollipop. Like, fucking alcohol. And Shorty want a hump right there in the club?
There you go.
Damn. You know I like to touch your lovely lady lumps. Yeah, he's getting a little squeezy. Squeeze.
He's biting off a fucking Fergie on that one, right?
Yeah, kid, right?
I don't know.
Fergie's got the lady lumps.
Is that what Fergie says?
Yeah.
Yes, Fergie's got. You guys know Fergie's got the lady lumps, right?
Don't pay attention. I don't know no fucking Fergie lyrics.
No.
The lovely lady lumps is from Fergie, right?
Yeah, that's that
see?
Fergie.
Oh, okay. Bit off a
little biting off of, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. The Martian from Bugs Bunny. I don't fucking know, man. This ain't no nigga shit. This is
pop
a
shit.
faction of something. I don't know what this is.
I've heard that though.
This is pop shit. Her.
That's
over there.
That's
over her. Rot her. Like, what is that accent?
That's who made that popular? Is Nelly made that popular?
Yeah?
Nelly.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Nelly from? That's an accent.
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Lou? Is that fucking...
But that's not an accent. It's a thing where black people try so hard to like, we used to really invent shit better than white people. Now we just do things, we try too hard, and we say things like scrimp. Scrimp, just to be not white.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Her.
Right there. Her.
I don't know this shit. This is not.
Other people say
this is just like country music to me. I don't know this, man.
Up? You know more about white people than you do black people. Yeah. You've studied white people.
I know about black people up until there's a generational gap.
Oh, is that what the problem is?
Where this shit here, I don't get. Like, if you ask me anything about rap from 84 to 92.
Yeah.
That I'll tell you everything and anything you need to know about rap.
You'll fucking tell me the shit out of Curtis Blow.
Every and anything. But this shit here, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Motherfucking Fab Five Freddy, you could fucking...
All of that. All of that.
What's the greatest rap song ever?
Rock Box.
Hell yeah.
Rock Box by Run DMC is the greatest rap song ever.
Yeah.
And it bordering on greatest song ever.
Why?
Wow.
It doesn't border on the greatest song ever.
No, really, what challenge is it? Fucking what?
Fucking
Rock Around the Clock? Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of you motherfuckers. Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah. You're
this
saying Rock Box is the greatest.
Here's the difference between me. I will go, and when I hear white people say this thing is great, that thing, this is fantastic, I will, like, I gotta go see this stupid Back to the Future and Raging Bull just because white people are this special to you. Stairway to Heaven is supposed to be this song that moves white people. It does nothing for me.
I don't like Stairway to Heaven.
Nothing. Riding. Black Dog is a better song to me than that, but as a black guy, it's like some of the white guy songs I like will be almost like if a white person goes, oh man, that song, Getting Jiggy With It with Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great rap song, right? I go, shut the fuck up.
No, we're not that stupid.
So Eagles, like they're like Hotel California to a big time, like a legitimate white guy might be just a cornball thing to say as a black guy. Eagle, Hotel California.
Hotel California is pretty fucking
pretty good, man.
That still holds up. People still like it. It's not hokey. People kind of like that song.
Let's listen to Rock Box. I want to know why this is
it makes me emotional.
I want to hear some Rock Box.
This is genius for the time it came. This is fucking
school.
This is beautiful, man. This is fucking beautiful. Where black people, this is some old rock bullshit, and they turn it into this is fucking genius black, but this is hardcore rock.
Hey, yeah, listen, that is.
And you can bob your head to this. You can be cool with it. This is beautiful, man. You're the kind of guy that girl ignored. I drive a caddy, you fixing a Ford. This ain't. I love these niggas, man. Exactly. It's just makes you emotional.
Why?
Play Jam Master Jay, Eric. Jam Master Jay from the same album.
No, we're still listening to Rock Box.
It's beautiful, man.
Why is it beautiful?
I don't know. Why is Stairway to Heaven some shit that touches you?
Does he talk to you personally?
It was innovative. This shit was before its time. This shit is alive still. This fucking lick you like a lollipop shit, it's trying too hard. This shit was like somebody came out from a hole in the ground that had been doing something that we never heard, and then when this came out, you was like, holy shit, what is this? Just like NWA, Straight Outta Compton, you go, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
These niggas is from another planet.
That shit was some hardcore stuff.
And to this day, it's not even the hardcoreness. It's the legitimate righteousness of it. This song is righteous, man. This is when rap was righteous. This shit is not trying to make money. This shit is genius. Listen to this fucking song. You can't do nothing. Oh, sucker MCs perpetrating a fraud. Niggas like, what the fuck are they saying? Perpetrating a fraud. You can do anything that you want to, but you can't leave until we're through. You relax your body and your mind and listen to us sing this rhyme. Hey, you might think that you have waited long enough till the rhyme was stated.
Look he gives.
Would be graded.
Damn.
Not debated. And not think this, and all our rhymes make a lot of sense. So shake your butt to the cut. This is awful, but it's beautiful.
Fucking Patrice.
If a motherfucker rap like this now,
I think black people are from Mars.
Really?
I don't get it on any level.
Side to side, back and forth with the two MCs, and we're gonna go off, stand in place, walk or run. This could be the greatest song that ever was made.
Keep singing, Patrice.
I like the riff.
DJ's better than all these fans. Huh.
I'm digging the fucking rock riff there.
It's a beautiful. When I first heard this, I got emotional. If I could have cried.
You don't know how to cry, though.
If I could have cried at a song, it would have been when I heard this. That's how great this song is.
All right.
Because Calvin Klein, no friend of mine, don't want nobody's name on my behind.
Well, that's a white thing.
Ah, yeah.
Sneakers on my feet, Jay by my side.
Yeah. But the Calvin Klein, that's a white thing. That's white world.
It's not really, because Calvin Klein was big with black people back then. Calvin's was huge.
With blacks?
Jordache, Calvin's, absolutely.
Okay.
Sergio Valente, I don't even know if you remember those bands.
So what the fuck are they going to wear then if they don't have the Calvins?
Levi's, because you really can't, there's no name on Levi's, even though it is a name.
It's Levi.
It's Levi, but Calvin Klein is like, you associate that with a dude.
And Levi was like a redneck. Why would you wear his jeans?
Who the fuck knows? I mean, you can make hypocrites out of anybody, but I know I get it.
I think Levi was way more racist than Calvin Klein.
I don't know. I don't know. I think Calvin Klein was a sissy, too.
I think we do a little Wikipedia on Levi jeans. You're going to find some scary stuff in there. Lines.
I think Levi is short for Levington.
All right, hold on. We got the great Louis C.K. Oh, sorry. I said the great Patrice O'Neill earlier. Louis,
You throw that name around?
I saw Louis' new hour at Caroline's over the weekend. Fantastic job, Lou.
Oh, thanks, man.
Fantastic
that was great that
job.
You came.
Yeah, right on.
Thank you.
You like Lollipop by Lil Wayne?
I listen to it very loud on my speakers in my car all the time.
But you're white.
I know. Well, so I love it. I guess it's a guilty pleasure or whatever, but I turn it up really loud. It's the kind of song you need to listen to in a car where the mirrors are vibrating from the music and everything.
Yeah.
I just really like it.
It's in the pop category. I don't mind a good pop song every once in a while.
No, that's what, the last one I liked this way was "Believe" by Shea. That's the last song that I liked.
Oh, jeez. That's a little gayish.
Oh, well, totally. It's those Lil Wayne song. I mean, it's all gay. I
don't think hardcore black guys are cranking up this Lollipop song, right?
No.
Right, Patrice? Is more like a girly song, I'm thinking.
I don't know.
But it's a pimp song. It's that pimp. It's that thing where black guys that are pimps and they get furry and they start getting peacock-ish and then they become women.
Yeah. Well, I got something for you, Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Louis said,
He's going to cough. He's whacking his bag right now.
You gotta listen to this when you're running. You gotta go running with this on your iPod. Believe.
All right,
it's very motivating.
Away from gay people? What are you running from?
Well, the one, I mean, if Lou's going to admit, I'll admit. The one that gets me is a Madonna song.
Which one?
Ray of Light.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like running.
All right.
Oh, Ray of Light.
Ray of Light makes you run a little faster, a little harder if you're working out. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, in little pink shorts, definitely.
Yeah.
You dick.
No, I'm saying it's awesome with the pink shorts. I'm not making fun of you.
You like pink shorts?
Well, when I'm running to
Listen
Madonna
to this beat.
shorts.
How could you not like this as far as pop songs go? Not everything has to be a guitar riff.
No, it doesn't, Opie.
I mean, I don't search out Madonna songs, but if you're exposed to a song like this, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool.
Wait, she's singing now.
Well, let her get into it a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
You're just warming up on the treadmill now.
Give Madonna a second.
Yeah, give her time, man. We're revving up, man. We're going to a higher level here.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I think this is a girl's song.
Wait when she screams and I
gay
feel.
Guys. You know what this looks like when she does it live?
Here it comes.
Fucking faggot.
You know what that?
Faggot. I'm sorry. That's all I can fucking say. What is this? Inspirational? This horse shit?
Hell
yeah!
It's if she's doing this live,
yeah,
you're just seeing gay men jumping around to this.
You know what? Also, with magical blinking lights, with a lot of extra horse shit.
Right.
No,
right.
everybody's got backpacks on and stuff. So
yeah.
Because the rhymes I say, sharp as a nail, witty as can be, and not for sale.
Right.
And that's all you got to do is see two niggas with Adidas, and I still want to be Run DMC. If I could be, I would. This hat is a dedication to them, man.
It certainly is.
Like, isn't there motherfuckers you love like that? You don't love this bitch.
No.
Hold on, here it comes again. Come on, Lou. Yeah, see, I'm getting an awesome from Lou. He knows. He knows.
Not all. The point of that music is it's all produced music, and if you listen to those three songs, by the way, Lollipop, that one, and Believe, they're probably the same producer.
Gay, totally gay, Liberace gay.
Yeah.
Lou, you like that, don't you, faggot?
Lou, now I'm not with you. I can squeeze one of these songs on my iPod, not all three. Cause
I wish I knew how to quit you.
I might be able to squeeze this in between some cool, white boy rock music, but not all three, man.
Yeah, no, but I mean, they're all the same. It's basically whoever that producer works for gets the hit. Whoever gets, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is all shitty music, but it makes my body feel good, because I think my body's
You
gay.
really like Lollipop, Louie?
Lollipop, I fucking crank it all the time.
All right, so that's fair, because I think I like some shitty songs probably.
But Anthony's not innocent here. Come on, Ant.
What?
You listen to some weird stuff too, man.
Weird, not fruity like that.
Like gunfire in your
give us
bedroom.
one.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
I'm not really a Dean Martin fan.
Hold on, here we go again, Lou!
Just get fucked in the ass as you.
This just
You hear this one.
brings white people back when they lived in outer space.
I love Lou in the background. Awesome!
When the-
Awesome!
I love Madonna.
Hey, Lou, listen. Any group, what group do you love? Like you go, I love these motherfuckers as just, I love them.
Oh, I have I like Led Zeppelin.
Now, number one, you love. I love Run DMC, and then there's some other ones I love, but if you go, you get a choice to keep a music group alive.
Number one for me is Zeppelin.
Keep Zeppelin on.
Led Zeppelin is huge for me.
Number one.
The Beatles are huge for me. Led Zeppelin's huge.
I love the Beatles myself, but number one, you go, this survives.
Zeppelin, timeless.
It's hard. That's really
timeless.
It's
Zeppelin
just not that
overplayed.
Easy, it's just not that easy.
No, the songs they play on the radio overplayed.
So overplayed.
Zeppelin has a whole catalog that could hit the radio airwaves tomorrow and do extremely well.
It also depends on I just got this Marvin Gaye CD and I can't stop listening to that.
Which one? What song, Lo?
What's Going On? The whole album. It's one song fades into the next and it's phenomenally
you a
good.
Hippie?
It's better than anything right now. That the Marvin Gaye was going on.
Can't really argue that one, man. Marvin Gaye was
competes with Led Zeppelin. Probably so.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Any best black artistic anything probably beats any artistic white anything.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Very bold statement.
It certainly is.
Hey, I want to thank Billy Boston. Yes, I'll tell you a rap song that I couldn't get enough of. 99 Problems, but the bitch ain't one.
Of course, because it's just.
But that shit was. What's wrong with that?
There's
What's
nothing
wrong with
it.
That song?
It's nothing wrong with you but you liked it.
I'm not gonna search out black songs in general,
black
but
people love that
song. A song like that, that's what I like.
I'm into that song, but you're into it for just because white people are fascinated with pimping.
No, dude, it's
and fascinated with that shit.
It's the beat of this song.
A dryer sheet
and that
in my
bass
shirt.
line is amazing.
But Rockbox is Rockbox.
A dryer sheet in my shirt.
Oh, you better.
Can I just say one thing about Lollipop?
Yeah.
You guys were trying to figure out. I mean, the rapper thing is really simple. It's just let her lick the wrapper. Like if you've got a lollipop, it's got a wrapper on it.
Oh, right.
So he's talking about a condom?
No, he's saying the double entendre. The first entendre is the wrapper that you put on a lollipop.
Right.
She wants to lick the wrapper like it's like he's giving her scraps, and then the other side of it is wrapper starting with an R.
Yeah.
Because he is a rapper who.
That makes sense. She's like fooling around with the wrapper a little bit. Could be the pants. Could be the fly. Like the rapper.
Or he's just a stupid black guy who's
making up stupid words.
That's a very bold statement there, Louie.
You could say that. He's Mexican.
No, I'm saying he's stupid, and he happens to also be black.
I like
there's an apology coming. Do you have black friends, Louie?
I'm sorry I said that.
Yeah. Hey, Lou, did you hear the Shaq freestyle thing?
The what?
Shaq freestyling about Kobe?
What did Shaq say about Kobe?
Shit, man. We had
shit.
We got the uncensored version. We got to play it. It's quick, so stay on the line. And we had a lot of fun with this morning, figuring out. Shaq came up with the best riff ever. It's going to be all over the radio in the next couple of weeks. Someone's going to do something with this. Here it is.
It ain't about that. It's about B.I.G., a.k.a. Big Shaq. Now that's the difference between first and last place. Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes. Okay. Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes. Okay, everybody. Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes.
Did they bleep nigga?
That's why I'm getting divorced.
That wasn't us.
He said Shaq gave a bitch a meal. I don't do that, cause my name Shaquille. I love him, but don't leave him. I got a vasectomy, now I can't breed him. Kobe, how my ass tastes. Everybody, Kobe, how my ass tastes. Yeah,
Kobe,
you couldn't
how
do
my
without
ass
me.
tastes.
Kobe, you can't do without me. Kobe, you can't do without me. Everybody, Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes. Yeah, you can't do without me. Yeah, you can't do it without me. Yeah, you can't do it without me. Everybody, Kobe. Yeah.
You got the crowd going.
What do you think,
Kobe,
Mo?
how did my ass taste?
Yeah.
He's saying, how's my ass taste?
Yeah. And we were trying to figure out what that means, and I think we finally got it.
Well, he's saying, tell me how my ass tastes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which I think is, like, to me, poetry is something that brings an image to your mind very vividly.
Yeah.
And so I immediately see giant Shaq with his shorts down to his ankles, and Kobe just fucking munching his asshole. And then Shaq looking back and going, tell me, which is a really funny impulse while somebody's eating your ass, to look back and go, tell me how my ass tastes.
That really is like an inappropriate thing to say as that's going on.
Yeah.
Like looking back and going, hey, tell me how my ass tastes. Like, it's the ultimate narcissism that you want someone to eat your ass.
Yeah.
You know, I want to know how that tastes.
And Kobe then's got to like pull his head back and just go, "Oh, it's good, Shaq."
You got to look around the corner of his ass.
And then get back to it.
I went with this. He's basically saying he's a better basketball player than Kobe. So Shaq is dunking the ball, and Kobe's helpless, and now his ass is at mouth level as Kobe watches the dunk go down.
I think that's probably what that means, yeah.
But Patrice came up with it. It has something to do.
Well, it was the guy Malik. He investigated.
Malik from Asbury Park,
yes,
right? Helped us out.
What he was saying, Louie, was he fucked Kobe's wife. And when Kobe kisses his wife, he's saying he tastes Shaq's ass. Tell me how my ass tastes.
Because Kobe's wife ate Shaq's ass.
According to Malik from Asbury Park.
That gives me another great visual, which is not the woman, like, I don't see Shaq laying on his stomach with the woman eating his asshole.
Yeah.
I see him just sitting on a woman's head with his naked. And so you just see her from the neck down just coming out of his ass. until she's unconscious. Then Kobe comes, and he kisses her and he tastes his ass.
Yeah. Well, we think that's going to be a huge hit. They're going to take that Shaq riff and make something into it. Make something out of it.
I want to know how his ass tastes.
Oh, now you got to wonder.
I bet it's not very tasty.
I don't think.
Well, I want to know how my ass tastes now. Because that's the impulse there is, like, you can't taste your own ass. Like, I could actually find out what Shaq's ass tastes like.
Well, we do taste your people's ass because you keep shitting in the spinach and the tomatoes. So tell your people to stop shitting in our food so we won't know what you...
Yeah, but
hey, tell me how my ass tastes.
Our shit doesn't taste like our ass. Idiot. Fucking idiot.
Tell me how my shit tastes. I will when I get out the hospital for salmonella, you motherfuckers.
Oh, fuck, man. Damn. So...
Still better than you fucking black
Here we go. It's getting a little too real now, man.
Oh, it all just comes out, man.
That was like the Untouchables. Still better than you stuck Irish pig. Just a lot of brown people fighting for the scraps. That's all we are.
You know what made me laugh all day yesterday was our discussion on the special place. How girls will say they're saving
their ass
for marriage.
I heard that. That's amazing.
It's like the fucking.
But then when you
special
really break it down, you're like, what the fuck is special about that? That's what they should be giving up before marriage. And then
first thing should be that fucking stinky goddamn sewer.
Yeah, women should be giving up the stink hole.
Right.
No, the hole where miracles happen, where two cells divide and life begins.
Yeah.
That's to her. That's like a fucking Taco Bell drive-through. You can go ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead through there. But the place where shit and fucking diarrhea and fucking 8-day-old guys come that slithered back out. That's she's saving that. That's got a little blue ribbon on it.
That's the magic fucking prize.
Yeah, that's where
wrap it up.
where the guys really want to be, right there.
Yeah, that's where she's got a little blue ribbon and a poem written in script, by Khalil Gibran and all that shit.
Calligraphy.
I'm saving my shithole for my husband.
Yeah, we finally broke it down yesterday. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The hell are they saving that for?
This stupid special place.
It ain't the
There's
prize.
nothing special about it.
This hole that has shot out like gobs of diarrhea after a bad meal. I'm saving that for the man that I love, who I haven't yet met, who I'm going to love.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get it.
Oh, my
that
God.
pristine place. Fucking stupid cunt that woman was. I hated her. I was driving around yelling at my fucking radio when she was on. I hated her.
Which one?
The woman who you were talking to at that moment that called in, the fucking drunk.
Oh, the drunk with the...
I hated her.
Fucking annoying.
It looked like she had a little coke habit. And she
I can't believe how patient you guys are with people like that. I just wanted to fucking find her. I want you to keep her on the phone so we could get a trace on her and I could go to her house and beat her to death.
Yeah, we were trying to get into her head a little bit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, didn't pan out.
No, that one didn't pan out.
That may be the one kind of person in the world where there would be no benefit finding out what makes her tick.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah.
Like whatever, like Hitler or the terrorists. It'd be really good to know what those people are like, so we can.
Well,
but there's nothing to gain.
We're learning about Hitler today. We're finding out he had a sense of humor.
Man, he's a funny guy.
That Hitler was a funny guy. We got two big comedians, one on the phone and one in studio. What do you think about Hitler being a funny guy?
He used to make jokes about all of his subordinates.
Yeah, he was like Bush, like how he had nicknames for his people and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Hitler. What I heard is that Hitler, when he saw Chaplin, he loved Charlie Chaplin. And when Charlie Chaplin made The Great Dictator, it broke Hitler's heart. Like, it really hurt his feelings.
Aw, poor Hitler.
I know. It's like, he didn't have to...
Poor Hitler.
At first, he was like, look at this motherfucker with my mustache.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Wait, I think he's making fun of me, this motherfucker. Poor Hitler.
Yeah, Adolf Hitler took time out from running Nazi Germany to make jokes at the expense of his henchmen, a new book claims. His favorite victim was Luftwaffe.
Luftwaffe.
I know.
The chief. Heinrich Himmler.
Herman.
That was Herman Goering.
Right, who was notoriously fond of awarding himself medals and decorations. According to the book by the last surviving member of his bunker, Hitler recounted how Miss Goering found her husband waving a baton over his underwear in the bedroom and asked him what he was doing. He replied, "I'm promoting my underpants to overpants." Hitler.
Oh, that Hitler.
Wow.
Hitler then joked.
Hitler's hysterical. Underpants. He's promoting him to overpants.
It sounds like he wrote for Hogan's Heroes.
Hogan! Hitler said to be so proud of his joke that he made medals made from gold and silver paper for getting to wear on his pajamas.
I wonder where the gold and silver came from.
How did a motherfucker that tried to kill an entire race have a sense of humor ever?
He's a funny guy. Let's just listen to that joke.
What's not funny about killing all the Jews?
Oh, my God. Jesus, Louie.
I mean, what's not funny about
How
that?
the fuck do you do that?
On another occasion, he noticed his official photographer, Heinrich Hoffman, had drunk too much and told him, "Don't stand too near the fire, Heine. You might burst into flames."
Oh, my God.
Because he drank so much.
And you know that he got huge laughs for those jokes.
Oh, my God. Who was not laughing at Hitler's shit?
And then after the
Who
thing,
heckles Hitler?
after the laugh died down, you know, everybody, ha ha, and they go, okay, go put some more people in a gas chamber.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, you motherfucker, like, what's wrong with you?
It was a break in the action, a couple jokes, all right, but now we got to get back to work.
Back to business.
The book is called The Last Witness. It's going to be published in Britain later this year.
Oh, boy.
Who's not making jokes who everybody laughs at everything you say? I mean, that's just too tempting to have an audience that... he makes a joke, nobody goes, not that funny, buddy.
Yeah, no one does.
No, there's two kinds of people that get laughs, whatever they say. There's dictators, and astronauts always get laughs.
Yeah, true.
When you're in space and you make the slightest joke, like you go, "Hey, I can see Yankee Stadium. Somebody get me a hot dog," and the whole controller just dies laughing.
Yeah, because they could die at any moment.
Yeah, try making that joke at the fucking water cooler. Hey, somebody give me a hot dog.
Yeah, they'll punch you in the face. Shut up.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Go fucking get a hot dog downstairs, you faggot, and they throw them out the window.
Yeah. I know we're all over the place, but something else we were going to bring up here in New York. Shea Stadium is closing down, so I guess, is it the last, Subway Series?
Yes, the last Subway Series.
Can we get that commercial still, you think? Yeah. They had dramatic music, basically encouraging people to come out to Shea Stadium before they knocked that shithole down.
Excuse me.
Like there's something important there.
That's the CW11 that is running that
fucking
promotion, and I do believe I will be joining Jill at an event where we will be celebrating the
closing of that shithole.
Game. Yeah, yeah.
Called Shea Stadium.
Well, the last game of the Subway Series, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's the last Subway Series before the first one of next season at the different stadiums.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Louie C.K. setting us right. It's like, yeah, I mean, there's hardcore Met fans that listen to us. No one is sitting there crying because Shea Stadium's being torn down.
No. Come and help us celebrate the last June 24th,
right,
2008 ever.
No one would be accurate if they went on and said, look, you got your last chance to take a shit in the stands at Shea Stadium before they knock this shithole down.
Yeah.
Place stinks. It always sucked. Always sucked.
What's it going to be called now?
It's going to be called much better than Shea Stadium.
Washington Mutual Bank of America
it'll be
Stadium.
Bank of some shit. What is it?
No, they painted blue and orange.
It's going to be called
City Field.
It's going to be called Thank God We Got Rid of That Shithole Shea Stadium.
And I'm sure it's spelled CITI Field.
Yeah.
Citibank, yeah.
But they're dramatic, like make sure you come out. They had the dramatic, like someone had cancer music.
And Kenny, my favorite Kenny joke.
What?
I took my girlfriend to a French restaurant last night. Shea Stadium.
Oh, God.
Fucking Kenny. He actually said that.
But he was proud, too. Like,
he was. He had a big smile, like, look at everyone laughing.
Just about everybody listening to us would say that as, like, obviously, this is really hacky and awful. Yeah. Not Kenny. He was so proud.
Hitler wouldn't have gotten a laugh with that one.
No, yeah, there you go. And by the way, Shaq lost his deputy badge for doing that freestyle rap about Kobe. And I think the reason was because he used the N-word.
Yeah, the word.
Black guy using the N-word, and they're taking his badge away from him.
Look at this fucking asshole talking about Shaq.
Yeah, are we going to get the commercial before?
Yeah, we're fucking dumb.
All right,
dick.
Louie, hang on for a second, because you got to hear how dramatic they're making this last Subway Series here in New York.
All right.
Where are you off to, by the way?
What's that?
Where you're in a car, right?
I'm in a car in upstate New York, yeah.
Oh.
Nice, very nice.
That's not nice.
Where are you playing?
Nice.
No, I just dropped my kids off at their day summer camp.
Oh.
See, Louie is a good dad.
Summer camp.
He's a very dedicated dad.
So you got to drive upstate, or you live up there?
They got
it's so fucking complicated. When I was married, I'm divorced, by the way. When I was married, we bought a house. We have bought a house upstate.
Small commercial, Louie.
And we bought a house upstate, and that's where. So that my wife has that now, my ex-wife, and so I rent a house up here, so I can have the kids half the time up here in the summer.
Hey, I think you're announcing to our audience officially. You've been kind of hinting at this whole separation divorce thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know how to tell the audience when I do shows. I don't know how to tell them. It's like harder than telling my children was.
It's a big part of his new hour is talking about, the separation and being a dad and stuff. And at Caroline's, I could tell you were a little awkward because all of a sudden you're just like, I'm separated. You didn't know how to say it. You just threw it out there, which I thought was kind of cool.
Start talking about your desire as a 54-year-old man to now, get some new twat.
Oh, believe me, that was the first thing. That was my first thing on my mind is I want many different vaginas to be enveloping my penis.
There you go, man. Was you getting pussy in your prime that you were supposed to be getting, or is this going to be some new...
Oh, no, I'm getting, right now, this is the best. No, I was
Is this pussy that's old to you? Like, because I didn't get my pussy in my prime pussy years. I didn't get a lot of pussy. The pussy I was supposed to from between high school and college. So
no, that's I never got a lot. I mean, I got some really, really skanky road pussy because I started doing stand-up when I was 17.
Oh, Lucky Louie, Jack. Oh, you gonna get some? Wait a minute, you gonna get some Lucky Louie pussy?
Exactly. I'm finally getting Lucky Louie pussy.
You gonna get some Lucky Louie pussy, nigga?
I'm getting Lucky Louie pussy. I'm getting Lucky Louie canceled pussy.
Anthony and
Which
I.
is a little not as good as Lucky Louie on the air pussy, but I didn't get that. So.
Yeah. Oh my God, Lucky Louie. Wait, you're getting Lucky Louie? I wish that show was still on, pussy, which is fantastic.
Exactly right. That's exactly right.
Anthony and I have stories, man, Louie. In our prime, when we were rocking the radio world, we were faithful dicks.
Oh, what a dummy.
We had upper teenage snatch ready to go at all times, and we were
married to some fucking just.
And we were the faithful dicks.
No, here's the weird thing. We actually turned down going fucking skinny dipping with 20-year-olds.
With that were the Kahlua. They were the Kahlua girls that would go around the bar with the Kahlua and wearing the like Kahlua fucking skirts and things. And they wanted to go out and, just go fucking get naked with us and shit.
And Anthony and I both went
Gotta go home.
We had cartoon voices. No.
I should have just called up the wife and said, look, I'm naked swimming with fucking
We should have taken
Kahlua girls.
We should have taken Patrice's advice from yesterday. What would you do if a really hot girl comes along? You would smother.
Not a really hot girl. That particular bitch you showed.
All right.
I'd smother my girl with a pillow. So fuck that bitch.
That's what we should have told the girls at the time, Ant.
Would you fuck your dead girlfriend after you smother her and then go fuck the girl?
If that's what she wanted.
We would have told the skinny dipping broads.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. You got to give us about 45 minutes. And they would say why, and we would both say because we're going home to smother our girls so we could be with you.
Would y'all have done that? Even if you were free to get that pussy, the thing I get from you guys is that you wouldn't have anyway. It's kind of like it's good you was in a relationship because I don't see either one of you really.
Dude, we were faithful.
Fucking those bitches even if you had a chance.
We were faithful dicks.
Guys, imagine what a great news story that would have been.
Had a chance?
Really? Both wives of shock jocks.
Well, I wasn't married. Well, I want to make that
Opie wasn't married.
But you was in one of those relationships, though, right?
I guess it's like
I don't see it.
As the relationship got worse,
Louie,
you're
not doing Viagra, are you? It's still working?
I don't know. I've got so much pent up cum. I need no Viagra.
Have you done a threesome yet?
The first girl that I fucked since when we got divorced.
Oh man!
It was I fucked her like 6 times in one night. It was crazy.
Oh my God! How old was she, Louie?
Nonstop, 27.
But so young, but still look like a woman.
Louie found like coke penis.
But that's what it is because he didn't get the pussy in his formative pussy years. He was being faithful in half of those, and the other half he wasn't getting it. Now, fucking, that should still be on TV, pussy.
Yeah.
God, I remember when one night at the Virus tour, I think it was the Philly show. One of the strippers was really, really talking to me a lot. And then she came into my dressing room with me. She said, "Can I come with you to your dressing room?" And I was like, "Okay." And I was married, and my heart was pounding.
Was he trembling? He was trembling like, God, no, Jesus.
And I didn't know. I was like, I'm not going to cheat with this woman, but I do want her to be in my dressing room. And she came to my dressing room. We were both standing there, and I would feel really awkward. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. And then some chaperone woman, some 50s, leathery skin woman, fucking threw the door open and went to the girl. "Get out.
Oh, really?
There's some woman that travels with them that keeps them from fucking the town.
Can I ask everybody a dude question? Just a dude question. Can you, and I'm being real hypothetical, can you tell your wife or your ex-girlfriend, your ex-wife or your ex-girlfriend that I cheated on you when we were together?
What would be the fucking point of that?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, is that a bad thing to do? Like if you go,
depends on how the relationship went. If you want to rub it in her fucking face, if she's a bitch, then fuck Louie. Yeah, you tell her.
I'm with Louie. What's the
point?
You
make shit up.
Right.
Well,
I'm just curious.
Here's the thing.
Just to rub it in?
Patrice, Why would you tell that woman anything about anything?
Right.
There's nothing.
That means you care still.
Okay, let me change
means you
it
care
there
if you're
because
going down
that was a
road.
goofy question. Let me say, all right, listening to the story you just said, my mind was going there, so I guess you made sense when you did that. Now let me try to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Say you fucked that stripper in the story.
Yeah.
For the sake of telling that story and you fucked the stripper, are you allowed to say it after you get divorced, that story? Or do you keep that story, I didn't fuck that stripper, hypothetically?
Oh, you keep that story, I didn't fuck that stripper.
Until the lawyers do what they have to do.
Exactly.
That's a better way to put it, because I think the way y'all said it was right.
You don't
And
wanna,
by the way,
you don't want to set them on fire, man. You don't want to get them going.
By the way,
you were a saint when you were married.
Yeah.
We're still in the process of this divorce, so do me a favor, don't tell anybody that I've been fucking any women.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no, of course not. Don't
Let's
worry.
just put it this way. Louis has so much cum flowing through his body at this point that the price of cum has dropped for all of us. Thank you, Louis.
Oh, no, the levees
Thank
are
you.
broken. I'm drinking your milkshake and coming it into your mom's face right now.
And what are you packing, Lou?
Well, I have a really nice dick. I have a nice penis.
Look at him advertising for future.
I have a really decent, excellent penis. I've been told several times.
You shaving it?
No, I don't shave it.
And where could the ladies...
Just a bushy red ball
Louis,
bush.
Where can the ladies see this penis next?
Well, this penis will be at the State Theater in Bergen County, New Jersey, this Friday, the 27th.
You should just come in and promote all your gigs as "You could see my dick at."
You can see my dick at. I gladly show it to anybody.
Right. We find that commercial?
Yeah, it's coming.
Friday,
Okay.
by the way, no, I'm coming in your show Friday, too, and I'm doing Ron Bennington's thing, the Unmasked thing.
Ronnie does a great job with Unmasked. You're going to really enjoy yourself with
I'm
that.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. Are you recording that Friday?
I am recording that Friday,
Oh,
yes.
fuck. I'm going to have to go check that out.
That should be fun.
At Comics, I think?
At Comics, yeah, 1 o'clock.
It's a great venue for that Unmasked. And Ron, you'll see. You'll love it.
I got to go, guys, because I got to do some bullshit.
Kids,
Louie.
Kid stuff.
But I'll see you guys on Friday.
All right, good.
All right, thanks for having
Very
me on,
good,
guys.
sir.
Great set from Louis C.K. Thanks, Louis. There he goes. He's a big fan of Lollipop by Lil Wayne. That's what I got from that.
All right. That's what you originally called for.
I was just goofing about the Madonna stuff just to make Louis feel...
Of course you are. I remember you saying that before.
No, I just did that to, help Lou along. That's all.
Why don't we break? Because I got pissed so bad.
Really?
I didn't piss on the way in.
Oh, no.
Fucked up. I just came right in. Forgot to take a leak.
All right.
That sucks. Doing the pee-pee dance in my seat.
I saw that. All right. And we'll get the commercial of the last Subway series.
Yeah.
Just how they're handling it in New York.
Very
It's
dramatic.
Who gives a shit?
Hello, this is Louis C.K., and you are right now listening to Opie and Anthony. I don't know you, but I hate you right now.
Who is that? It's Professor Ted from Ted Burns. Teddy Rash. Ted Portnoy. Ted's Match Emporium. Ted's Inflatable Rat Factory. Ted's Egg Emporium.
You're listening to The Ted Show.
Ted's an ass.
What the fuck? Breaking news on MSNBC. U.S. Supreme Court strikes down death penalty for child rape convicts.
All right. What's going on with that feedback?
I don't know. Maybe I got too many mics on. Let me try this. There you go.
Alrighty. God, how do you strike that one down? No, we shouldn't kill child rapists.
Let the child rapists live.
That's a liberal ass fucking Supreme Court, I think.
I don't believe in the death penalty anyway.
No, you don't. Well, no.
But you know what you do in that case? That's a rough one. You just kind of like never get to it.
Yeah.
Yes. How do you say we can't have this?
I like the death penalty. I think it's got to be so clear cut, though, that
it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's just how you get convicted? Okay, you're convicted, but there's so many people. First of all, man deciding to kill man for killing man is some old. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That's some fucking righteous shit.
Like, I kill you for you killing someone else, but I killed you, which makes me not man. It makes me God. It's a weird thing. Plus, a lot of motherfuckers are being let loose out of prison for bad evidence, for bad DNA, a lot of motherfuckers are getting out of jail for being wrongly convicted.
Yeah, because now they have the technology they didn't back then.
So like fucking, whatever. I mean, the death penalty is a fucked up thing. Plus, a lot of the jail system's fucked up because you look, if I kill somebody, for real, jail's supposed to be a rehabilitative thing. If I kill you, please don't send me to jail for the rest of my life. I really am sorry. Like, I'm sorry now.
You don't even believe in life in prison?
I don't believe that somebody should, unless you, there's some animals that run around and just, violent crimes with sprees, motherfuckers who just arbitrarily will kill a motherfucker. Yeah, because he's there. But somebody who does something, crimes of passion, you shouldn't go to jail.
Holy shit!
Now, did you hear about the black? You had to talk about this. The black woman that's going to jail for she was cheating on her husband, and he called her like 20 times, and what happened is I hear shit.
Apologic?
Close that fucking door or something.
Yeah, it's distracting.
We like the noise from the guy.
No, if you do, keep it open.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
But the lady was cheating on the husband, and he called her like 19 times or some shit. He was getting reached, so he goes home to, he was concerned about her evidently.
Oh fuck.
He catches her. She's fucking in a truck, but the bitch sees the husband coming as she's fucking. Sees him, but the guy fucking her doesn't see, and she just starts screaming rape.
Holy shit.
That the guy she's cheating with is raping her at the time. Help, oh God, Lordy. And then the husband kills him.
No shit.
For raping his wife.
Of course.
And then, but she ends up going to jail for the whole thing.
Because of
that, that situation.
Did he go to jail at all?
No, the guy didn't go to jail.
Wow, that's a fucked up case.
But that passion, let's say the guy did go to jail. That passion, when you're in that kind of fit, even if you catch them cheating and she doesn't yell rape, you don't go to jail for the rest of your fucking life for that moment. 4 years is enough.
Yep.
4 years is enough
How do you
for
come
me
up
to
with
go.
4 years.
Just it's a presidential term. Just enough. That's enough to not send me to jail for the rest of my fucking life.
You go to jail for one Olympic cycle.
You're supposed to be able to hold your shit together in those circumstances. I know. Believe me.
You come home, Mr. Gunman, and somebody's pounding your woman that you love. Some of us can hold our shit together, but the fact is,
not many though.
Holy shit, this guy's pounding my wife, and to guys, women are objects. So really, what you're doing is you're banging my good watch against the floor. Like I come home and you're slamming my Rolex against the floor, and you won't stop. So I'm gonna fucking shoot you as some bigger dick guy is pounding your woman. You got a gun, you shoot. You shouldn't go to jail for the rest of your goddamn life. You think? As a punishment, 4 years in prison is enough.
I don't know. That's you bring up a great point. And I think they are a lot more lenient on crimes of passion than they are, with For
what? Not even 20 years.
Not even 20 years.
That's a long time.
It is a long time.
Imagine if you went to jail 20 years ago.
But then you got fucking, I know, right?
Like if you went to jail
I think about that sometimes.
In 1988, you're getting out today.
Like think of what I was doing in 88, and then that's when they slammed the door shut, right? And you're just getting out.
Almost?
Well, 85.
You could say you went to jail in 85, you're getting out in 2005.
Yeah.
Back to the Future's out, you get out in 2005 because you caught somebody fucking your girl.
I missed 2 and 3.
And you shot him. You're in, like, that's your punishment, so that you have to think about what you've done. You have to be a pillar of society when you get out. Really, when you go to jail, it teaches you how to be a better criminal. You're living with criminals.
It's not rehabilitation. It's fucking punishment. You fucking killed someone. You're being
have
punished
to leave
for
society
it
for fucking that long.
Because that person who you killed has a family, and they want to see you fucking dead. Never mind, they don't want to see you out in fucking 3 years. I want to see you dead.
You ever see Lock Up on MSNBC?
Oh, I watched that. I love that show.
62-year-old motherfucker.
Some real
who did
old
something back when bitches had poodle skirts and and fucking.
Oh my God, that's so true.
You know what I mean? The first Donald Duck cartoon was out. You went to jail for killing a motherfucker.
You're still fucking there.
And you're a little old man now.
Yeah.
Like what are you saving society from?
Well, I could always get a job over at the Safeway.
Charles Manson.
Foodway.
Of course.
Charles Manson looks like he should probably stay in jail for the rest of his life.
Well, he's crazy.
He's just a menace to himself, and
he's a crazy person. But there are old guys that are just like, oh my God, I don't even remember like what I did, care about it or anything. I wouldn't do it again. But they're in there because it's fucking punishment. It's not rehabilitation. It's not that you go, oh wait, who that shit got killed?
No, it says accused killer too sexy. What does that mean?
Oh,
it goes with what we're talking about.
And then they go to fucking Bill Clinton.
It's coming up. It says accused killer too sexy. What? Too sexy for jail or something?
I'm too sexy for my jail.
Like, I'm really not a unreasonable motherfucker when it comes to that shit. Like, I don't want to see beautiful teachers go to jail for fucking, a 22-year-old raping a 14-year-old boy. It's not the same thing.
Right.
So I'm not going to go, well, if it happens to men, it should happen to women. But fuck it, I'm not that much of a sissy.
And there's nothing rapey about it.
As his dick is hard.
There's nothing rapey about it.
Pull your dick out, motherfucker. I don't want to.
When you were, 14, 15, wasn't that your dream to have some,
Dude, it was I had some big fat teacher
or a woman in the neighborhood that she's going to take you?
Was it Miss McLaughlin? I would have loved to hump that horse.
That horse?
She was an animal. Just a big, giant tits hanging out, and I just would have fucked her at the age of 12, 13.
I can't imagine there's a guy out there that doesn't want that to happen to them when they're young.
That's some goofy gay parent.
Mm-hmm.
Or the kid that is jealous because he's not getting banged, and then he ruins it for everybody. Amanda Knox, I'm only a target because I'm sexy.
Wow. The hell did she do?
I don't know. I don't know. Look it up yourself.
I don't know. What do I know?
We got a Cream Pie Jones sweeper, Anthony.
Oh.
From Derek, and then we got a nice little surprise after that. But first, the Cream Pie Jones sweeper. Ladies and gentlemen, Cream Pie Jones.
Cream Pie Jones.
What do you want me to do?
They wanted me to make cumsies. Cumsies.
Cream pie.
Squeezing his hiney.
Cream pie.
Touching his penis.
Cream pie.
He has a full erection.
Cream pie.
Oh my God.
Cream pie.
Sucking my titty.
Cream pie.
I'm such a whore.
Cream pie.
He's jerking off on her tit.
Cream pie.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
I think he made the cumsies. He made cumsies. The cumsies. He made cumsies. He made cumsies. The cumsies.
Cream pie. Cream pie.
Good job, Derek.
Cumsies.
Put that in the system. Cumsies. Is it called the Cumsy Sweeper?
Cream Pie.
Cream Pie Jones.
How did he, just blurt out that he doesn't use rubbers?
No, you know what it was?
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah, what, Dan?
What the fuck was it?
I think... I just remember walking into the group of interns talking, and I think Sam was egging everybody on, and Cream Pie had mentioned that he doesn't, his girlfriend, I guess at the time, was on birth control. So I just immediately took that as he's leaving big loads in her and started calling him Cream Pie Jones.
You guys, Cream Pie Jones, by the way. Cream Pie Jones, the studio audience.
Fucking Cream Pie Jones.
Barely getting an applause from the studio audience. They don't give a shit about you. How are you, Cream Pie?
I'm okay. How you guys doing?
Say hi to Patrice.
How's it going?
Oh, good. God damn, that's fucking
Are you scared
funny.
of black people?
No.
What's your problem?
Yeah, you probably are.
No. Not at all.
Like
It's very white.
Office shooter.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He's almost Aryan. He's like in 300. If he was born, they one of those babies.
They tossed
He'd
him over
have
the
threw
cliff.
over the mountain. He would have been down there with those baby skulls. He's blonde, blue-eyed, fucking retard. He's not quite.
And he's got the full metal jacket.
He's not quite well.
He's got the full metal jacket look too.
Yeah, he'll be
a little bit of a hunchback.
He'll be snitching to the he'll be snitching to the Persians.
Snitching to
He'll be
the
telling the
Persians.
Persians the back route to go get Leonidas.
Dude, you don't remember
fucking worm?
You don't remember when we like had him, take his shirt off and then we circled everything that was wrong with him?
Yeah.
That was my job interview.
Yeah, that was your job interview. That's right. Yeah, kind of hunchback.
I don't know why you're in here. We just played your sweeper. It was fun.
Hold up your shield.
Anything else?
Oh, you couldn't do it.
I just wanna.
That's right. Get
That's
out of
right.
here.
Go. There you go. That's right. Go to Xerxes and get your fucking uniform. You fucking deformed idiot. Fucking. So you can point. Right over there. There you go. Go get your dick sucked by some bitch that's burned up on the side of her face.
They're in the canyon. Fucking rat.
May you live a long life, you piece of shit.
And we got another sweeper from Derek. We got a twofer.
O&A Independent Features presents Anthony, Portrait of a Cold Cum Eater.
Dear Diary, last night I ate cold cum. I never thought I liked cum.
The story of one man's secret desire to consume the semen of other men.
Warm cum can be lapped up. Cold cum must be chewed and bitten off of the hand. Nung, nung, nung.
Cold semen, that is.
I so enjoy cold cum. Eaten from the manly, calloused hand of a janitor at my school.
Anthony, Portrait of a Cold Cum Eater. Coming to theaters this fall.
Really? Coming to theaters, huh?
Hey, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Don't realize what the hell you're doing sometimes. Oh, accused killer, too sexy.
Yeah.
There she is.
Too sexy for what? Too sexy for my
Like for
shit.
prison
Too
or
sexy
what?
for my... I don't know.
I'll give it to her that she's kind of...
Jailed in Italy says she was targeted because she's attractive.
Oh, well, I'll give her that part.
She was involved in the murder of her flatmate, because it's over in England.
Ah.
Wow, hot bro like that.
Murder. Targeted because she's attractive, though? I'm going to have to look into that story.
Child rape, a capital crime.
What?
A lot of people think that there should not be the death penalty
you're
because
up
the
top.
child survives.
I can only...
In my opinion, the
What
rape
the-
of the child is more heinous and more hideous than a homicide.
You hit the wrong button. Jesus.
Stalker Patti, what are you doing here today?
Okay, but just like, what is she doing here?
What are you doing here, Patti? Patti, what are you doing today? Oh, God, they're picking on me.
Well, I had some time before work.
No, actually, I just got off work.
Well, what are you doing?
Oh, me and Lisa opened together this morning. Then we went to Kmart and came here. I had to train her to open. That's it. No good reason.
But you got... Lisa's now working at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she has to learn from you?
Yeah, I'm a good trainer.
No, you're not.
Are you a trainable?
No.
She's another one
If
for
you
that,
were to give me an IQ test, I'd pass it.
She's another one for the cliff in
She'd
ancient
pass
Greece.
it.
Actually, I was...
Fuck.
Huh.
They throw the mother off. Yeah, there's.
I think I'm stupid.
No,
I'm
you'd
not
be thrown off the
stupid.
cliff.
Well, why don't you have like a real job? You've been doing these Starbucks type jobs for way too long.
Yeah, didn't you go to college?
You should be on Wall Street or something if you're smart.
Actually, I love doing what I'm doing.
No, you
and I
don't.
might go up for shift.
Making barely minimal wage.
Yeah, you
sharing
can't
a bathroom
afford-
with freaks in the middle of Times Square somewhere.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go up for a promotion over the summer. I want to be a shift supervisor, which I'm perfectly capable
A shit
of.
supervisor?
A shift.
Oh.
A shift supervisor.
I thought you were going to be a
Yeah.
shit supervisor.
How much
No.
more money do you get for that? What kind of raise?
I don't know.
75 cents an hour? What do we get for that?
I'm not sure. I just got 10.25 now this past month, so they got up to there so far, and that's the highest I've ever made. So that's good.
10.25
I'm in the
an
double
hour.
digits now.
Who's this bitch?
Yeah.
You don't know.
And then I'm getting a lot of hours. This week I have over 50 hours. So,
Jesus, you fucking slave.
I'm not a slave.
You
I
work
enjoy
50
it.
hours
What do you
and you still
enjoy?
can't pay your
I
rent.
love working hard.
What do you do working hard?
Oh,
Chocolate Factory or whatever. Still.
No.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
What do you do there?
In all fairness,
Oh, I
he
can
really
make
is a
the
good
drinks.
worker.
I set up. I help close.
Do you ever give somebody a hand
and stuff
job in the
like- I
back
do
in the coffee beans?
No, I do the tips once a week. I'm in charge of that.
You ever
know,
shape
things
one of the
like
muffins
that.
into a dildo and just shove it in?
No.
Pretend it's bacon in your little dirty oven?
No.
I'm sorry.
Patty should be known as the hand job queen at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like the word gets out that, hey, you go to this particular Starbucks, you get a hand job from
No.
a
You never jerked a guy off at Starbucks?
No.
Like right in the like put your hand in the coffee beans and
No.
and then just jerk a guy off right in the fucking the
No.
vanilla like flavoring you got to put in the machines?
No.
Huh?
Nope.
Nothing?
No.
Come on, baby. You ever just put a piece of chocolate right in your pussy?
No. I'm
Come
boring.
on, come on, dirty girl.
I'm not dirty.
She never.
I love how she feels like she has to answer these ridiculous
No.
questions.
I know.
No, I
You still
never
a
put
virgin?
chocolate in my
Yes,
pussy.
I am.
You still a virgin?
Yes, I am.
How do you pee out of that? Like, it's all. It
Just like anybody else.
must be like Velcro by now. You just fucking. She goes to piss at you. You hear that ripping sound of Velcro.
You just wasted your pussy away. You
No, not
wasted it away.
No.
You did.
You did.
I
Throughout
don't
your
have
20s
to worry
and shit.
about AIDS. I don't
Shut
have to worry
up with
about
the
any of those
AIDS.
things,
Everyone's
no.
fucking. No one's getting
You
AIDS
ever
anymore.
you ever been finger popped?
No. No.
Oh my God, Patty!
Not even
You know what-
finger pop. You don't know what your
should do?
G spot feels like.
God should give girls 50 years to use their pussies, and then if after 50 years you're still not using it, like miraculously it just closes up.
Good concept. Oh,
I don't know.
serious.
Except for you're giving them a lot longer than they should.
Look,
If you
even
don't,
80-year-old guys are making puppies. You know, look at
Making
Quinn.
puppies.
Aiden
Oh.
Quinn.
22 should be the cutoff point. If you're gonna waste your twat, get rid. You know what? You turn in your pussy rights.
Yeah, God should say you're ungrateful, and then he should like sew it up.
No, I just want to wait till I don't know.
Patty, you're closer
You wanna
to
wait
death.
till
I want to
what,
wait
you
until
fucking-
I see a special person.
You wanna wait
that's
till
the
what,
only one for me,
Methuselah?
and only give it to
Guess
him.
what? There's no special people out there.
You're fucking. You got more
This is a-
years behind you than ahead of you.
This is not Cinderella.
Your pussy's it ain't. It's like bread. It ain't like wine, bitch. You fucking got to give it up.
It's got to be with a special person that I care about.
How about the asshole then?
You know what?
You know, got to be a special
Patty,
person.
to go in that.
before you get
Are
intimate.
you serious?
Patty,
Patty.
I enjoy wine, and I got a bottle back in the day, a really nice bottle of wine, and I waited too long to fucking open the thing.
Then it went bad.
Somehow air got into the fucking thing. I know there's wine people out there going.
It turned to
you know.
vinegar.
Yeah, that's what your pussy is. Thank
Vinegar.
you for setting me up.
Not
You're
all
waiting
grape
too
juice.
long.
You wasted it. You don't need
You know,
somebody.
you
you
keep
got
a new
this.
toy in a box long enough. Guess what? It doesn't smell new anymore.
No.
You got this image of fucking some kind of Hollywood romance thing. It's just you're in your 50s. That shit is for like girls in their 20s
It's
and
turning
stuff.
into marrow.
You wasted your pussy.
Yeah, you're cobwebby.
You wasted a 20-year-old fucking pussy.
Poor thing.
That value of that pussy is sinking like fucking
That's right.
XM stock.
That's right. Think about it,
Patty,
Patty.
can someone smell your pussy right now?
What does it smell like?
I'm serious.
What does it smell like?
For the show, look.
Do you wash it?
Sex.
Yeah, of course I take showers. and
No,
stuff
I
like
didn't
that.
ask you that. Do you
For the
touch? You
show.
gotta wash it and touch it.
For the show, put
Yeah.
your hand down your pants and put it in there. Not, just like this. Look, I'm doing it to me. Then pull it out,
Weird.
and then we're gonna have one of the boys smell it. That's all. There's no diseases
That's
involved.
pretty. That is interesting. That just to prove that it doesn't smell old.
Yeah.
But I don't
That
have
is
any
still a-
diseases
And we want-
or anything.
No.
And
That
we
it
want-
smells like a plum and not
we
a
want
prune.
a fair assessment of Patty's pussy.
Yeah, you gotta diddle yourself a little.
Patty,
Embarrassed.
put your hand in your pants. No one's watching. The Pal Talk cameras won't be on. Just you don't even have to get naked.
I'm embarrassed.
Well,
Do it. Will you stop playing?
please.
I don't
Look.
do stuff. I'm not.
Look,
like-
Patty, hand down my pants. I'm scratching my ball bag.
Jesus.
And I'm pinching it and I'm rolling the skin between my thumb and
Make
index
sure at the end of
finger.
this show we do the fist bump.
Nah, ain't no fucking fist bump. There ain't nothing.
Dad.
Do a little elbowing.
But look, if I could do it, you could do it. Look,
Patty,
go,
all you do is shove your hand down your pants.
please.
But I'm not
And then you
dirty.
take your
I'm not
finger.
Sandy
We're not saying you're
Jane, you know?
Take your finger and rub it on yourself. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do
right
you do
in
when
the
you get horny?
gash.
Do you get horny?
Yeah, she's got some things.
We gave her some vibrators, and she used
I
them
got
up
one
right up
home.
until she's ready to come, and then she stops because it's
Have you
evil.
ever come before?
I
Jesus, Sissy Spacek, grow up, you fucking asshole.
I'll throw tampons at her in the shower.
All right, come on, Patty. We don't have time.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Patty, please
Patty.
do this. Why are you looking at them?
Just shove your hand down there, and you got it, like
pull the curtain down.
Patty. You got to get in there.
Danny, move the chair in the way.
Get in
'cause
there.
I really want her
I
to
don't
do
want
this.
anyone to see me.
All right.
You don't know how embarrassed I am.
You got to get in there,
I feel ridiculous.
and then you got to go.
All right, go ahead, Patty.
Give it the old snifferoo.
All right.
I swear to God, I'm clean.
See? All right, come on, Patty. This is the big finale. We had a really good show
It's
today.
not for me blocking you. I don't want to see it.
All right.
Good.
All right, put
Nothing
your
to say.
Put your hand in your pants.
All right, I just
Go all the way. No, you're not down far enough. I can see it.
am.
You're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
feel it.
No, you're
Are you-
not.
Are you feeling your
No,
slip?
you're not. Get in there. Get in there.
I don't want to be on camera, okay?
All right.
No one's on camera. Who
I
the
don't
fuck
want
wants to
this to
see
be
that?
seen.
I'll watch another Irwin Allen disaster movie. Oh, shit. Fucking.
All right, Patty, get in there.
Get in there.
said.
No, you're not. Get in there good. Now, who's going to... Now, keep it there. Don't pull it out yet because
Why?
it's got to be fresh.
Hold on, Andy.
Who's going to smell it?
Explain. Where's your hand right now?
It's down. It looks pretty good.
Are
Looks
you
like
in?
she's in
Are
there.
you in there?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
You're in.
I think so.
You ever do you remember the old days of putting a tampon in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, do a little of that.
Who's going to smell it?
Oh, I'm embarrassed.
Oh,
stop.
Jesus Christ.
All right, who
Who's
wants
smelling
to smell
it?
this?
I'm not dirty.
I bet it smells like a museum bookshelf.
Just keep it there.
Why?
God damn it.
Behind a
Because
Oh,
we need
no,
him to smell it.
Cream pie's gonna smell
Cream
it.
pie. Cream pie. And Pat
Cream
Duffy.
pie.
Pat Duffy will give an honest assessment. Patty,
Keep it in there, Patty. Come on. You got to get it really, marinating. You got to marinate those fingers.
all right, lift up your hand
Why?
so
All right.
Pat Duffy can smell your
Now,
fingers.
Duffy, get in there.
What finger is he supposed to smell?
Me, the hand.
So,
Get right in there.
There hasn't been anything in there in a long time.
What is
Very
it?
musty.
Musty? Patty, you smell musty.
All right, let's get cream
but
pie.
I am not dirty.
All right,
Cream
where's
pie.
pie?
All right,
like a-
put him back in there again, Patty.
Get
A
it.
silver medal at the
right.
42 Olympics.
Oh, I
Wait,
think I'm
Patty,
smelling
hold on,
from
no,
here.
no, Patty, get a fresh sample. Get
in there.
Get back in there.
Get it back in there.
Patty, get back in there.
Get your hand in there. What's the matter with
Look
you?
how excited cream pie is, this motherfucker.
Get in there. All the way.
Ah,
There you go. Dig deep.
You got a good sample?
All
Hey,
right.
Pat Duffy, what does it smell like?
Now give a little sniff.
It smells like it's.
All right, go ahead.
It's almost like old vagina.
What happened? Cream pie doesn't like it.
if my stomach could take it, I would do it.
Patrice,
Motherfuck you, nigga. I don't believe it smells bad, but it's bothering me.
Please?
Yeah.
I am not dirty.
Please?
I'm not Sandy Kane.
Patrice,
Okay?
Patrice, please?
Will not. That could ruin my fucking year.
Patty.
Danny?
Danny, go ahead.
All right, Danny
Go
will
ahead,
do it.
Danny. Go
Get
ahead.
back in there for a fresh sample.
Why? Again?
Danny's going in?
Why?
Look
at Danny. I don't care.
This is baby games.
Be honest. and don't
Baby games.
react. Just be honest, Danny.
Yeah.
I
Patty.
knew you were going to do something
Go ahead.
stupid.
Well, of course. We do something stupid every day.
I
Especially
know.
with
Tell
you,
me
when you're in
about
here.
it.
All right.
All right. Make sure now get a good sample. Don't.
All right, I already did.
No, you didn't. I could see. I could kind of tell by where your wrist is that you're not getting a good. Okay.
Oh,
Is that
God.
better?
Yeah.
Now, don't let it wear off. Now give it to Danny.
All right.
I'm not dirty. I clean.
Huh? What do you got? What do you got,
What do you got,
Danny?
Danny?
There's something going on there. it's not terrible, but it does smell. The old smell is accurate. It kind of smells like your grandparents' closet or something. It's got,
cedar, like a cedar chest.
Cedar wood.
like old clothes.
I'm
Patty,
not
Old clothes.
Patti, you want to smell ball bag?
No.
Danny, scratch your ball bag. No, look, Danny, all you have to do is smell. No touching. You're not going to get a disease.
Come on. Patty, don't slide over here.
Come
You're
on.
touching yourself.
That's good.
Ugh.
All right, Patty, just smell Danny's finger. We promise you won't.
I shower at nighttime, by the way.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Patty, just
It's
give a
only
little
fair.
whiff.
It's only fair.
Oh, shit. Come on, librarian
You're a-
from Ghostbusters.
Come
Smell
on.
it, boy.
All right, come on, Patty.
Fucking
Come on, you're virginal. You've never
All right, here we go.
experienced this.
Just smell his fingers. We're not gonna. I swear we're not gonna do anything else. All I have to do is smell his fingers. But get on mic so we get your reaction.
I'm in there good too. Like I'm not even
All right.
balls. It's the crease where
You're in
the balls meet the legs.
Go,
like
go all
that.
the way,
Yeah, like that.
Go all the way underneath.
That
Hard.
That's always
that bowling gutter.
Now, Patty, we want to hear you sniffing.
All right, Patty, here we go. Here we go. Here's the sniff. Patty is sniffing
All right, here we
Danny's
go.
ball bag, technically.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah! Oh, it knocked her out!
What do you got, Patty?
She fell over.
What do you think? Is that something you kind of want by your face?
I don't think so.
I'll tell you what it
What
smells
does it
like.
smell like?
I'm more conventional.
What does it smell like?
It smells like
Balls.
balls.
But you don't know.
Sour.
All right.
It has a sour smell.
Oh, God, you're all
I don't know how
old
to
sour
describe
balls,
it.
Danny.
Oh, sour is accurate.
Patty, why don't you fuck again?
Smells like an everything bagel.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to. Well, can I have a few values?
You better have few values.
What's the value that you're waiting for? What's the virtuosity that you're waiting for to get dick?
I'm waiting to get that to a special
No,
person.
How do you
One
get? How do you fucking know what a
Patrice,
special person
she
is?
wants to
That's
be.
true.
I
No,
guess
Patrice,
I
she wants to be a
really-
whore, but she
I
has
don't-
guilt and the Catholic Church fucked her up when she was growing up.
I'm
That's what it comes down
I'm
to.
not. I don't
'Cause
want to
she
be
really-
a whore. I
she
see
likes
them in
looking,
the
she likes
street. They're
touching.
horrible.
She sees him in the street.
We don't
They're
mean whore in that
horrible.
way.
Have you almost fucked ever? Almost.
I mean, I've dated,
No,
but
no.
I
At
didn't
the
get
end of
to
a
that
night,
point.
at the end of a night,
No.
you touch each other.
No,
What you
because
do?
Not
any guy
even
that I
close.
dated when I was younger always had the same feelings as me. You know.
Were you
didn't
like
have
Miss
sex
45? You
before
ever see that
marriage.
movie Miss 45?
What's
No.
Miss
She
45?
got raped like 7 times in a day.
Really?
Like, but none
I
of them
guess
had
you can't
none of them
rent
had
that at
anything to do.
Blockbuster, can
Really?
ya?
Not like it's an amazing movie. She got raped like 4 or 5 times.
And what was it, just coincidence?
Like she got raped, and then on the way home, she got raped again. And then when she got in the house, she got raped again.
How could
And
she
then she
be
just
so
bought a
unlucky?
45 and just started shooting men at fucking any
Oh,
moment.
okay.
Great movie.
Can you
Gotta
rent
give her
that?
that.
I'm getting a communication here from Pat Duffy. He thinks he knows what it smells like. He needs one more sniff, Patty.
All right,
Can you
Patty.
get one more sample, please, for Pat
One
Duffy?
more.
I like to be sure.
Will you get in there and give us a sample?
Matt, she
I
looks
thought I was
petrified.
done. I
Well,
am
Pat Duffy said-
petrified.
Pat's like, it smells like something. I can't put my finger on it, but he wants to just like give it one more smell. That's all.
Like a fine wine. You just
Yeah.
got to be sure.
Fine
You're
wine.
stupid.
I'm quite smart.
There she goes.
All right, here we go.
Oh, my God.
Smells like a plumber's foot.
I want Purell right now.
He licked her fingers.
I want Purell.
He was licking her fingers.
Oh, man.
What does that taste like, Pat?
Like
I
just
don't
nasty
know.
fucking vagina.
I need Purell. Can somebody give me some Purell?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Patty, when's the last time you
Please.
showered?
Hey, get a hold of yourself for a second. You just tasted virgin old twat. What did it really taste like? Old 50
I want
twat.
Purell.
It really just it smells like an old pussy.
It's like an old closet.
Yeah. You realize that should have been used when the Beatles landed at
That's what I'm
Idlewild?
thinking. Hey,
Yeah.
could you taste a 45 record?
I want Purell.
Just like your vagina, no one wants to smell George
Tastes-
Harrison right now.
It tasted like the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Right.
Yeah.
Pat Duffy swallowed basically Stalker Patty's fingers.
Yes.
And
And then started gagging.
yeah,
I didn't know you were going to do that.
Well, of course you didn't. You would
Hey.
never have said yes.
Did you get any sexual anything out of that, sweetie?
No, it was
Do you know,
disgusting.
Patty, that actual thing, a girl using her fingers and then a guy licking the fingers is actually something that people do and find sexy and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And you just find it like disgusting. You're making
I'm
that.
very conventional. I'm very
That's not
old-fashioned.
unconventional. It's not fucking ass sex. It's
Scratch your ball bag for a
My
second, Patty.
foster parents never did that.
Well, I hope your foster parents never did that to you.
They were old.
Patty,
In fact, they never did it, ever.
Patty, smell.
They never had sex.
No.
How do you know? How would you know if your foster parents had sex?
Their attitude.
Patty.
You know, let me tell you.
Patty got touch funny too when she was
Patty,
a kid. Though.
those strung out, like Catholic, really religious people are the biggest fucking perverts you're ever going to see.
Oh, I know.
They're the ones that
priest.
are doing a lot of the
was
fucking.
you when you got touch funny?
Oh, I've never been touched funny.
Hey, seriously.
You're talking
Patty,
to Patrice.
Patty, seriously.
I
Let's
have
talk.
never had that
What?
problem.
Who got you? Who got you?
Nobody.
Uncle?
No.
Foster parent?
No.
She was dumped off at a diner.
How many times do you think
Hold
you've
on,
been raped?
she was ready to say something.
Well, my foster father used to just walk in like I was a small child when I was 15 because that's how he saw
Small
me.
child at 15?
Well, that's the way he saw me.
You walk in on what?
All right,
crazy
hold
bitch.
on, there's a story
Taking a
here.
bath. We didn't have showers. We had a bath.
Okay, now we're getting to something. He'd walk in on you as a small child of 15, which is fucking developed.
Oh, I know, but
And
in his mind.
Did he also burp you fucking sociopath? Let me ask you a question.
You think in his mind he saw you as like a little child that is appropriate to be in the room with?
And he washed you?
Well, he didn't care.
Did he wash you?
Well, he didn't care, of course, because he's walking in on 50.
Oh.
You're a psychopath.
Did he wash you?
Oh,
Did
he
he
cared.
wash
He
you?
just didn't want the authorities to know.
Did he wash you when you were
No.
Patty, wait. Walk
I
us.
don't
Hold on,
remember
you guys.
that.
Walk
Listen,
us through the story.
Did you hear what she just said, Ope?
What?
Did he wash you when you was 15? And you
No.
said you don't remember that?
Oh, no. I thought you meant when I was a baby. No.
No. When you were 15.
Patty.
No, I just
Patty,
took
walk
care.
us through.
I've been taking care of myself
Oh my
from
God,
age
we got
4
something
on.
here. Shut, Patty.
What?
Focus for a second. Walk us through what happened when you were 15.
Oh,
You would go
15,
into the
16.
bathroom. Walk us through what would
Oh,
go
I
on.
would be in the bathtub or in the, whatever, and he would just walk in nonchalantly, shave or do something and walk out. You know.
And you would be
Holy
naked in the
shit.
bathtub?
Yeah, and then I would say I'm embarrassed, and he said, "You're just a little girl," and that was it.
Oh, man. Do you understand what a creep this guy was?
We're getting
Well, he was
somewhere.
in
Patty.
his 60s. He was decent. He was respected by
Decent,
the church.
respected by the church. You're insane. This guy was getting off looking at you.
Patty got got.
There's no
Patty
reason
got fucking
for
got.
that guy to be in there shaving while you're in the bathtub.
And he would try to cover himself up.
And
you
then
would
if
try
I
to cover
tried to
yourself up.
close the door, nobody was allowed to close doors in that house.
15. Let me ask you a question. Now,
Oh, boy.
15-year-old Cooch, full-blown bush by this time, right?
Of course.
So you're just sitting there with your bush in the tub.
I didn't have much of one at that
And
age.
it was like a 50s bush.
Oh, I'm
so
sure.
It was floating at the top.
Yeah.
So it just was,
It looked like a
just
little
looked
island.
like moss. And she was just sitting there. And
Swamp.
And he told you to keep washing, didn't he? He said, keep washing. Don't stop washing
you're
because of
just
me.
a little
Keep
girl.
washing.
Actually, he didn't say anything. It would just
He said,
go
"Oh, you're
in,
just a little girl. Don't worry
wash
about
his
it."
hands or whatever.
Yeah, he wash his
grab
hands on your
something off
breast.
the table and then just
He would
walk
offer you
out.
some of his hand soap.
Patty,
Yeah.
do you
Oh, you
understand
see her
that's
looking?
inappropriate?
Oh, my
Patty.
God.
Well,
Do you
I guess I
understand?
do now, but
Patty.
at that time it was different.
But he would go about his business and shave and stuff while you're naked in the tub behind him.
and I didn't like it, and I would complain, but you
And
know.
you keep doing it.
You know,
And there
but
was
at
no
that
one to
time,
complain to.
You know,
They would
this
just
is
say,
60s and 70s. Children were seen and not heard.
It was
so
like
if I
it was like
complained, I
it was
wasn't
like
heard.
it was like
Shit,
it
we're
was
getting
like
to something today.
it was
after
like
10 years.
she goes, I'm in the bathtub, blah, blah, blah. He's looking at my pussy, and they went, oh, that's just father, blah, blah, blah.
Don't worry about
And he
him. He's
just
a
kept
good
coming in,
man.
didn't he?
All right, Patty.
Well respected in the
Wait,
church.
Patty,
Oh.
what else? There's other stories here. What else?
Well, I was told that if I ever came... Oh, they used to tell me, don't go to an amusement park with a guy. Why? What's going to happen? Because I've gone to Ride Playland on the boat ride with the rest of the high schoolers and stuff. I says, what'll happen? Well, you'll go through the tunnel and stuff like that, and then you come up the ride, you're going to have a baby. And I says, but Daddy, what happened in between the time I was on the ride and when I had this baby?
He goes, let me show you.
And I'd be like 9, 10 years old. He'd be telling me that, and I didn't really understand yet. And I tried to get them to tell me what would happen between the ride and the baby. I says, you don't just go on a ride and come off with a baby. Now I understood. He feels like a guy would take advantage of me, and I'd get pregnant.
Have sex on a ride?
Well, that's the way they believe.
He just didn't want anyone else messing with daddy's hole.
You were daddy's little girl. He didn't want any guy fouling you up.
I was up until I was 13, and I started rebelling against them, and I didn't want them near me. You know?
We're near you. Why?
What
was he doing before that?
Why? All I know is that all of a sudden I turned 11 or 12 and I was repulsed with hugging either of them. Or
God, you blocked shit out. You have amnesia.
We need a hypnotist or whatever to
Patti,
do some shit that
you have
happened to you.
every single sign of some type of abuse. You really do. You do.
We can't even really joke anymore.
Well,
'cause
by
this
the
is, like,
time I was
tragic.
16 months, I was already in 3 or 4 different homes, and then my younger brother, 11
wait a minute,
months
and
younger,
this was in the
just-
time. Hold on, sweetie. This
They
was in the
handed you off
time.
like
It's like a Little Rascals time.
They handed you off like a bowling ball
This is the time.
from family to family.
What's the one flew over the coop? This is when abuse. People in those systems.
Willowbrook.
It was absolutely, it happened. And there's no one to tell. It was like the 2020 thing when they went to like, you know.
Yeah, it was a smorgasbord for those families back then.
And she was just, it was, you know, it was like sleepers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, who were they going to tell?
Kevin Bacon and all them. Somebody got her. Who was it? Was it the
Patti.
Patti? Somebody got Patti.
If
Look
you
at her,
were
she getting ready to
repulsed,
cry.
if you were
I don't
repulsed
remember anything
by
particular.
hugs and stuff, if you were repulsed enough by hugs to not want to do that anymore,
that didn't come until I was like 11, 12,
yeah,
13,
no shit.
adolescent.
But what kind of hugs? A little ass grab, a little ass pinch?
Because-
What'd you get?
Because at that age, you could almost like start protecting yourself a little bit. Before then, you know, the innocence was ridiculous.
Oh, she's gonna cry. I'm feeling bad because she's reliving it.
I just don't remember anything in particular.
Of course,
you need to be hypnotized.
That's why you're retarded. She's just stopped banging her head trying to forget memories.
Let's take a picture to remember the time you took a bath.
Yeah, Patti.
I don't know.
It's
The
okay.
ironic
You're
best
just
is
a
the
little
hypnotist
girl.
who comes in. I don't know.
Oopsie.
Jesus, I was joking at first because I didn't think it happened, but it happened.
She has every sign. She has over the years. Everyone has noticed it
But
with
I
her.
don't remember anything in particular.
You wouldn't
any
remember.
particular
You
episode.
blocked it. You blocked it out. You blocked it out.
Patti?
Oh, Patti.
What do you
Patti?
remember?
I don't.
Did you ever crawl into bed with him? Or did he crawl into your bed?
Oh, I remember. I used to. I remember when we would go away to his sister in
here it comes.
Massachusetts. I had to sleep in his, with him on the couch while my brother went with my mom, and I wanted to sleep by myself.
Jesus, why
in
didn't
my
they?
own area.
Why wasn't it the other way?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
Why wasn't it the girl with the girl woman and
know.
the boy
I feel
with the
so
man?
bad. I
I
feel
didn't
fucking
feel
awful.
Patti.
I feel awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dog.
Did a sock puppet ever spit at you?
A sock puppet? I don't remember
I'm
that.
just trying to put it in vague
Patti,
terms.
you had a brother that slept with your mom? Where's your brother?
I haven't seen him in years. He's, went off on his own. We weren't a very close family. Everybody that's ever lived in that
maybe
home,
mentally.
nobody's in touch with
Jesus
each other
Christ,
at all.
Dolores Claiborne, are you not well? The fucking Jesus! Why don't you just move to
Patti.
Philadelphia? Like Pennsylvania, this is crazy.
We're getting more stories out of it. What else?
So you had to sleep with this old guy on the couch.
I didn't like it because he smelled funny. I don't think
like
he took
chlorine?
showers.
Did it smell like?
Did it smell like the smell Danny? Did it smell like Danny's balls?
I
like
don't
an everything
know.
bagel?
All I know is that I didn't like his breath because he used to smoke
'Cause it was
cigars,
just hot
and
all-
I don't like.
And the hot
that
breath was
close
on your
to
neck
me.
and in your ears. And
And
I
it was
don't know.
it was on a couch.
Yeah,
All right, so the couch is pretty narrow. What were you wearing during these little sleeping sessions?
my little pajamas.
Pajamas?
My
Pajamas? Were
little
you
flannel
Spanish?
pajamas.
You know why she doesn't pronounce the J? It's too close to jizz.
I used to sneak on the floor and sleep there when he was, I
He
felt
called
more
them
comfortable that way.
the pajamas.
And then if I complained in one of my own area, I wasn't allowed to.
So you actually got off the couch sometimes when he was asleep and slept on the floor?
Yeah, because I felt more comfortable that way. I could spread out.
Boy.
Oh, fucking course.
Did you wake up and the little trapdoor from your pajamas were opened?
No.
Did you feel his
That never
erection on
happened.
your back?
No, I can promise you that never happened.
You never felt him maybe getting a little
No.
excited behind you as he
No.
held on to you?
Patti, you ever see him naked?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that was a
I
breath.
don't think
That
so.
was it. That was a...
You breathe
I don't
in.
remember ever seeing him without any clothes on.
You don't remember, huh?
No.
You don't remember that big giant Foster hog?
And what did
No.
Mommy do during this time? Just bake cookies?
Well, they used
24
to-
hours a day, making believe
Actually,
this
they
horror
never
show
got
doesn't go
along.
on.
They
Yeah.
used to yell and scream at each other and argue with each other.
Of course.
What's that movie with
You were
Woody
the other
Harrelson?
woman.
What's that Woody Harrelson movie with Natural Born Killers?
Oh, sure.
She was Juliet. Her life with what's his name? Rodney Dangerfield. Her mother was Edie McClure.
Yeah.
But just no butcher came to take her away.
Mhm.
They just said no because you wouldn't give up no pussy. A butcher would have came in. Woody Harrelson would have came in and took you away from all this bullshit if you had gave up some pussy.
Yep.
Your own. You holding on to your own twat is what made you suffer through this.
Yeah, you should have some
sleeping with
guy.
some old man on the couch.
See, a guy would have come in and said, "What is he doing? I'm going to fuck this guy up."
I'm gonna beat him up and ride off into the sunset.
Actually, they didn't fight a lot because of me. They fought a lot because of my younger brother, who had some kind of childhood schizophrenia and saw shadows on the wall. He would tell me, "Look at the monsters on the wall." I couldn't see anything.
So didn't Rodney Danger. Remember the little boy?
Yep.
She
The
burned
monsters
the
on the
mother
wall
alive.
was Daddy's
Yep.
shadow coming into
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
and
that
he
was
would
bad.
keep them up all night, and they wouldn't sleep. So she would sleep on the couch in the living room, and he would sleep in the bed. You know, they would never sleep together.
What was that? What was
over
the
him.
thought you used to think
Look at
to
her
take you
digging
away
that
from that?
thought out of her head.
When you was sleeping on the couch with him, what thoughts was in your head?
I don't want to. I don't want to be here. I want to be
But
on
what
the
was
floor.
your make believe? How many make believe friends did you establish back then?
Oh, I didn't have make believe friends. I played with the other kids on the street, and those were my friends. That was it.
I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like shit.
I feel bad.
I'm not even gonna sit here and make believe.
This is horrid.
Fuck?
Patty, something happened to you.
I think something and then we got to the bottom of it after 10 fucking years.
She was fucking touch funnies. Uncle somebody got her. Yes.
But I don't remember anything.
Fucking fuck.
Wow. You know, in the last place I was in when I was a baby before I went to that house, they treated me very well. It was in Maspeth, Long Island. You know, it was in a home for babies. They had some teenagers there that took care of us and babysat us in groups of 3 or 4, you know, and then I went from there to them.
Patty, we've done a lot for you over the years. We got to find you a therapist now.
Yeah.
We got your feet
You're all
fixed. That's
fucked up.
nothing compared to what needs fixing.
You're all fucked up now.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man.
All these stories are going to come flooding forward when you go into therapy, and you're going to be like, "Oh my god."
I don't remember anything in particular.
Look at your eyes. Your eyes are getting big, though.
Do you fucking see this, dude? This is.
You were scared of your your foster father or whatever, right?
I don't know if
He
I was
made you uncomfortable. He shouldn't be in the bathroom with a 13, 14, 15-year-old.
Oh, I know that now.
He
but-
wasn't well respected, by the way.
Well, I didn't respect them, but I don't know why I didn't respect them.
Well, we know.
I don't know I can't think of
Well, how about the pajamas that had to be wiggled down slowly? Would you stop it? Get yourself fixed so that you can fuck somebody and not feel like a creep. So a man can touch you. You can't be touched by men.
That's
'cause
why.
fucking your pajamas.
I remember one time when I was 15, 16, I was
go.
sort of dating a guy, and all he wanted to do was kiss me, but they had friends that would make phone calls
Let me
and
tell
tell
you,
them where I've
can
been.
I know.
And I was afraid to kiss him back because I thought I would be seen by somebody.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me tell you something. I've had
Is
a
this
girl.
motherfucker alive? Because I want to go find him.
I've had a girlfriend.
I don't really.
The thing
He's
about
dead. He's
molested
been dead
girls,
for
I've
25
had
years.
a girlfriend or two that got touched funny. I would just pull it out because I don't care. So a lot of that is guilt. But what the fuck happens? Why she loves abuse, I'm going to tell you, is because during that fucking shit, old men touching a young broad, it's not the abuse parts make you think like he's punching in the face, but he's touching her in a way. You understand? So she feels good. So anytime a man touches her that feels good, it brings her back to fucking foster dad. That's why she likes crawling around with mouse traps and shit. Fucking someone just
I didn't
holding
like
her,
that.
makes her like, because that shit takes her into that fucking zone.
Yeah,
That's why she's all fucked up.
I'm with Patrice, man.
Wow, Patty.
That makes total
I
sense.
didn't enjoy the mousetrap thing.
But it's better. You
No, you
feel
kinda
better
do,
being
Patty.
abused than even touched. Danny,
You'd
go
rather
give her a
have
hug.
that
Danny, go give Patty a hug. Just a fucking hug.
Watch what happens.
And Danny, be
stand up.
Friendship.
Stand up,
Danny,
Patty.
give her a really
Patty, stand up.
Stand up,
and
Patty.
give him a romantic kind of
Like
hug.
a
Make
real
believe you're
hug.
acting.
Look at
Make
Danny,
believe
hold her.
make
Hold her,
believe you're
Danny.
acting.
Stand up, Patty.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Nothing. He's gonna hug him, Patty.
Like a romantic hug.
Let me just take
No,
these scissors
Patty,
out my pocket.
Patty. Make believe. Look at it. She's freaking
Patty,
out.
hold.
Make like that's your boyfriend.
Get close, Patty, and hold him.
Oh my gosh, she can't. She's incapable.
She's so stiff and pulling away. She wouldn't even
Yeah.
entertain the notion.
You're a little stiff too now, aren't you?
Hey, Danny.
I got a pants
Danny.
bottom.
Rub with the back of your hand. With the back of your hand.
Get the mic down there, Patty.
Rub her cheek slowly with the back of your hand down to her neck.
watch this.
And then right at the bottom, just back off and smack her.
Watch. We're not going to do anything.
Softly.
Yeah.
Patty, we're doing something here.
Why?
Look at her. She's like a
Danny,
spooked
kiss her,
horse.
kiss her softly on the cheek. Nothing.
Danny, lick her clit.
Danny, just kiss her softly on the cheek.
I already shaved her pussy once. You remember that?
Just kiss her softly on the cheek, Danny. Just a kiss. Like, just a nice
Patty,
kiss.
you're not going to get a disease. It's just a kiss on the cheek.
Look at her pull away like that.
man.
Oh, this has all the benchmarks.
What the fuck did this motherfucker do to you?
This old motherfucker.
Motherfucker, who else is pissed
hard.
off?
Oh, he's dead. He's long dead now.
I'm sad because you see her fighting something horribly. It's bothering me. I mean, I was fucking around. I didn't think she was going. But something got pulled out.
I always thought it was the religious shit, but
Nah, dude.
Where's the old guy now? Is he dead?
Religious
in the
girls
grave?
are
He's dead for more than 25
Do you know?
years.
Do you know where he's buried?
No,
I have no idea where he's buried.
You know what you gotta
Somewhere
do?
in Massachusetts.
You got to find out where he's buried and fuck on his grave. That'll fix everything.
I have no
shit.
idea where the graveyard is. I have no idea what state it's in. He took all his money and everything and left.
another memory?
Took all his money and left.
Yeah.
That she blocked out. Is
Didn't
that
leave
another
you
memory?
shit.
No.
Wait a minute. Why did he
Why
leave?
should he?
Why
He
did
was
he
only
leave?
my foster father.
Why did he
not my
leave, though?
real
Were
one.
the authorities after him or something?
No, he just after my foster mother died of a stroke. He moved out. He wanted me to come home and take care of her, and I was in college struggling with exams, so I got the lowest average, and I'm usually like a dean's list. That was the first time I got a C average,
There she goes.
because I couldn't even do my homework. So I was relieved when she died.
Then did you have to take over some of her duties when she died? And
No, he
any of
moved
those
out
wifely?
soon after I came home. I was packing things for him with other people, and then some of her relatives wanted stuff in her closet. He flipped out, and I was like, but wait a minute, those things are useless to you. What are you going to do with Mom's pocketbook?
Look at that.
She's right back. I know, she's right back there.
fuck
You see her
me.
expression and her voice and everything.
I was like, let them take what they want. What are you going to do with her coat?
And
what are
he
you gonna
said
do
to
with
you,
her
he said to
sable,
you,
whatever?
shut up, little girl, didn't he?
And
Patty
he was like
robbed
flipping
his
out.
life.
Patty, he's told you to shut up, little girl. Till the day he left, he called you a little girl, didn't he?
Well, he saw me as a little girl. He never saw me as an adult.
No, that was
you
a
know
power.
what he thought?
That was a power
they
thing.
thought, the both of them, that I was going to end up like my natural mother, who was schizophrenic in a mental institution and really messed up because she
Guess he was right.
hallucinated. She was like my brother. She would say, I see things. And I was like, where? Because I didn't
Opie,
have
you
what
wanna
she
not
had,
give a
so
fuck, right?
I
Opie's
couldn't
like-
imagine what she was seeing.
Motherfucker got the emotion.
Opie wants to
out of
be
me.
fucking crazy.
No,
Mousetrap, Opie.
Not
but
at all,
this
man.
bothers.
This
This bothers.
fucking
Now he wants to be. He wants
They
to be
thought I was
Mickey and
gonna
Mallory,
be
Opie.
institutionalized
This
too, like
fucking
she was.
pisses me off, bro.
Why don't you pick her up like
robbed of life?
Opie? Pick
Patty
her
was-
up like Officer and a Gentleman and carry her out the door.
Oh, no.
And please just then drop her out a window.
Motherfucker, I'm pissed. Well, Stalker Patty's molestation has been brought to you by 5 Hour Energy. When you're looking for the energy to take advantage of a young girl,
I'm sure the sponsor loves being lumped into that category. That's wonderful.
what you won't feel is jittery or the crash, thank God. That's because unlike other energy drinks, 5 Hour Energy doesn't jack you up with sugar, caffeine, and herbal stimulants. Instead, it's packed with stuff that's good for your B vitamins, amino acids, and enzymes.
You won't need your pajamas. You'll be awake all the time.
Oh, your fucking pajamas.
You have little crusty pajamas.
We made a breakthrough
all
today.
crackly in the back.
Patty,
I bet.
Patty, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go home and you're going to think about some more stuff that you remember, and you're going to come back in here hopefully by Friday to talk some more.
Yeah, well, these will be like your therapy sessions because it's kind of good. You were really yelling at him, saying, "Ah, that coat. What are you going to use that for? You don't even need that.
I understand why he was getting upset because it's a
But
woman's
why were
thing.
Why were you getting upset?
Because it was crazy. He has no use for those things. Let the ladies have them and take them home.
But why was that so important to you? Why was that so important?
Because he made such a big deal, you know, and I didn't understand why you make.
But
a
he
big
always
deal
made a
over
big deal.
Pocketbooks and shoes that
and
you know,
other
what
shit.
do you want with those things?
Patty, what's the other fucking shit he used to make a big deal of? That fucking what did that motherfucker? Other shit besides the pocketbook and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. You know, I used to want to stay home. You know, I was like, I wanted to be on my own more when I was like 12, 13, and they had to go to
Who the
New
fuck wants
Jersey
to be on
and
their own
shop.
12 or 13?
Anyone that's been diddled.
You know, they would
wanna
go
run
out
away from
shopping
fucking
for the
home.
day, and I was like, why can't I stay home and just watch TV and go to my friend's house?
Because they were
You know,
scared
he
that
would
at
say,
that
you
time.
have to go with me.
No, why? Because he was paranoid that you were going to, like, call a neighbor or run to the police. I'm telling you.
But I don't-
She's got more stuff, but she's not ready to say it. I'm telling
Well, I
you.
don't remember
And
much.
people ask
The
where
cops would just be like, why don't you just go back home?
Right.
There's no reason to be here.
People ask where
Put the little. She'd be eating an ice cream cone with the police hat on while the old man comes and picks her up.
Yeah.
You
They'd
would
shake
have
hands with
to
the cop,
get
give that little
You would
knowing
have to get
nod.
that hypnotist that Ron and Fez bring in,
Oh,
and
we're
he would
going
have
to.
to put me under.
We're going to, but listen to me. Like, people ask where our line is. Fuck,
Yeah. Here's Patty. Here's Patty growing up.
You can get a doggy style, you can get a ling on your side. Those are your only choices. This is my house and I get to say.
Oh, my
Fancy talk for a whore.
Patty, man.
Liar whore, and you know it. You ever suck a guy's cock? Show me how you suck a guy's cock. The last time I'm going to ask you.
Patty, this guy had issues. He wasn't sleeping with your, quote, mom or foster mom. Obviously, you said that. He was into you and possibly doing stuff with you. So why would he? Wow.
He was in the
blown away by
bathroom with a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
While she was taking a bath.
And coming
right
and
there.
he would just be like, "Shut
Red
up,
flag.
you're a little girl," as he's just shaving.
Yeah, well-
and using his dirty peripheral vision.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
grinding on the sink.
The excuse was I went in there to shave, so he had some kind of alibi.
He couldn't wait till you got out the fucking tub to shave.
Yeah. How long were you in there?
Did he ever have to reach in and get something that was in the area of the bathtub?
No, because there was the tub, then the wall was there, and on the other side of the wall was the sink. You know, like the wall of the bathtub, you know.
Where was the positioning of the mirror, though? Like,
The
was he able to crook the mirror?
was like, it was right in front of the bathtub on the side.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
Did he ever,
sure
did he
he
ever
planned
stay-
that.
Did he ever unshave like you ever?
You need a mirror.
I don't know.
Have you ever? Was you thinking?
Fuck needs a mirror to watch the thing.
Well, I didn't notice if he was watching me through the
No,
mirror or not.
no. Wait a minute.
Of course he was.
And you also noticed the 5-camera shoot he had set up.
Yeah, one of those mirrors like a bus has over the where you can just look behind
the blind spot mirror.
Yeah, big West Coast mirrors.
I laugh because I want to. I laugh because I want to cry for you,
Patty, did you ever think to yourself? Do you ever have a memory where you was like, "This motherfucker is shaving a long time"? Like he shaved until you were ready to get out of the bathtub.
I didn't notice that. He would just go in, get things, and then leave, you know, like nonchalantly,
How many
like
times
I
would he
was
come
2
in?
years old,
How
you
many times
know?
would he come in?
What?
How many times would he come in while you're taking a bath?
A couple times, they're walking in and out to get things.
a
Like
nice
I'm
shave.
2 years old, you
He
know.
clips his toenails.
What Patty forgot to mention was that he was shaving his genitals.
Yeah, and then I remember I want to throw the towel around me and then run to my room and get dressed, you know, because with the towel wrapped around me.
Yeah, even as a kid.
And she did that
As a kid, you
scared
knew
run.
that there
Oh,
was
yeah.
something wrong with what he was doing.
Well, maybe I sensed it, but I
We
can't.
just scratched the surface. I honestly got to get out of here. I got to do
Yeah.
something. I would love to continue this, but
You wanted to leave a half hour ago.
No, I really have somewhere I got to be.
You are a giving man, sir.
I
I'm saying
really got to
you,
be
you
somewhere.
had to. You was talking about how you had to bounce, but he really is going into his day trying to help you to stay alive.
We got to get a real hypnotist in here to kind of sort you out.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Patty.
call Don the hypnotist
Patty,
after the show.
Patty, and we're hoping that this will help you, but you're coming back in with some more memories that you remember. Think about for the next couple of days. Try to come in Friday or early next week, all right?
It's going to be
All right.
Patty
I work
was
until
here
10
carved in
on
the beam.
Friday. So
And all this is, Patty, is to help you be able to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, our goal is to have.
Because you want to fuck, and you can't because fucking Reverend Jimison.
Yeah, he.
Reverend Pajamas.
Reverend Pajamas.
Pajamas.
Wouldn't stop.
Well, I wouldn't mind a companion at my age.
There you go.
Line of the day is sponsored by Carbonite.com. I really gotta go. If you guys want to continue, no problem. I really gotta go. Carbonite backs up your computer hard drive so you never have to worry about losing any of your files. Check it out at Carbonite.com, promo code XM. Here is a runner-up line of the day. Who's keeping track?
Yeah, I waited as long as possible to ruin a great show.
Patty might have brought it back to an A show today.
Yeah.
We might get a grade of an A today.
Yeah.
Another runner-up line of the day.
You know what? You know what this looks
Hold on,
like
here it
when
comes.
she does it live.
Here it comes. Fucking faggot.
You know what
that? Faggot. I'm sorry. That's all I can fucking say.
Patrice is going to be at the Improv in Houston 4th of July weekend. PatriceO'Neal.com. Next runner-up line of the day.
Could be the pants. Could be the fly. Like the rapper.
Or he's just a stupid black guy who's
Louis C.K. Spilling sperm somewhere as we speak. Another runner-up. Most of the serial killers are white.
Most of the worst crimes are white, but we.
Oh, and you guys are
Worse.
Why are? How come I'm not
black
afraid
people are?
of
We
a
have
white guy
quality
walking
crimes. You make it up in quantity.
One more.
A little disrespectful, Opie.
You think Casey's on the phone?
Like, that's
What's number 39?
But have you ever in your life had to get up, okay? And then after this, what if you had to go and be the voice of Shaggy and Robin from the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you know.
And of course,
Patti, thank you.
Patty.
You're coming in with more stories by Friday, okay?
Yeah, after 10 though, because I work until 10.
After 10.
I'm opening 4:45 a.m. to 10.
That's our call it in hour.
Yeah, we don't really.
We don't want to work.
What?
We just call in the show at that point.
All right, you come in when you can. You figure it out, and it'll be a
we'll
nice
get here by
surprise.
10:30.
Patty, man, Jesus, God damn it! And no one was there to help you. Fuck, that pisses me off.
Well,
I don't
in the
really care.
60s, you know, children were seen and not heard.
All right,
Parents were in
we
control.
heard that already.
All right, here is your line of the day.
Here comes line of the day. Line of the day.
God, they're just constantly ripping stuff off of him.
Who wants to look at that guy as the president?
Doctor's picking at him like the turkey carcass in the fridge. You just open it up and pick a little piece of meat off.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, what do you got? Before you know it, there's just bones left.
That's brilliant.
You're out of business now, buddy.
Tippy Tom.
That was a John McCain reference. That was really good. All right, we're out. Patrice, thank you.
Later.
Patrice, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Patty, thanks. Get help.
Jesus Christ.
Stalker Patti, everyone. She needs a
Thank
group
you,
hug.
Patty.
Look at that.
Yeah.
They're in shock.
Oh
out
my
there.
God! Look at I've never seen her get so much support.
They're exhausted. They're like passing.
And you know,
around a
look at her. She
towel.
walks like she still wears the corrective
The towel.
shoe from Forrest Gump.
I gotta go.
All right, shut the mics off and let's leave. That's how the show ends.